Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Welcome to the show. It is Wednesday. Gary, you have an announcement to make? Hold on. Yes.
So I just found out Artie's going to be late. He just called Jason. He woke up late, but he's probably listening to this right now laughing his ass off. He's in the Lincoln Tunnel. He must have taken his own car.
Yeah.
He was late, so he's in the Lincoln Tunnel, and he's out of gas. So I have to send Steve the intern to go help him gas up his car.
You don't believe that either?
What was, yeah, he missed, he ran out of gas coming back from Delaware, probably.
Oh, Robin. My. Oh, my.
How do you run out of gas from Hoboken?
On the wrap-up show, they called you the Angry Visionary.
I know.
There you go.
It's a beautiful name. I like.
All right, well.
So Steve the intern's going to go bring Artie some gas. Where he's going to get it from, I have no idea.
Well, it's good Steve's learning about radio and show business.
I love that he's Steve the intern. He graduated 6 years ago.
You have to get gas.
Yeah, what's going on with Steve Brandano? Does he just do the intern show? Is that his whole thing?
And he works for us in the office.
He does?
Yeah, I see him in there doing stuff.
What are you doing here?
What's he do? How come you're not getting the gas?
Are you going to send me to go get gas for Artie and then also rag on me? Like, what the hell am I doing right now? I'm getting gas for Artie?
You didn't tell him he was getting gas?
Well, Jason said, is it okay if I send Steve? Artie had requested Steve. I think.
I better go, because Artie could be pulling up right now.
I think.
Does anybody know there's a gas station in Manhattan right now?
They're all like, you know what? I think interns... Oh, there he goes. Well, he's leaving.
Wait, he wanted to talk to you.
I was talking to you about it. I think interns have the hardest job because, like, I know, people go, oh, you have a hard job. You got to hold an audience and all that. That's pretty easy for me. But, like, if someone said to me, listen, get in a car, find Artie somewhere on a bridge or at a tunnel.
In a tunnel.
And then gas up his car. I'd be like, I don't know how to do that. I'm an invalid when it comes to even finding stuff on the road.
Right, you don't know where the tunnel is.
I couldn't even be a cab driver. I couldn't be any of that stuff.
But let me ask you something. Is
I'd cry.
Artie causing a huge traffic jam?
I don't know. I just only know what Jason told me.
Wouldn't they push him out of the tunnel?
Maybe he's in front of the tunnel. Jason, why don't you come in and tell us what's going on? Exactly.
Because if you're stuck in the tunnel, that's a major deal.
Jesus Christ, I hate when people take those headphones on and off. It makes so much noise on there. Makes me cuckoo.
Artie is on his way in, but yeah, he said his car is like almost on empty. So this happened yesterday, too. He asked Steve to park his car for him because I guess his driver's out.
Right.
So now this morning he wants Steve to park the car and get the gas.
Yeah, I couldn't even do that as an intern.
Artie's on the phone.
Yeah, I'd have trouble parking Artie's car. Hey, Art. Art.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
Yeah, listen, I didn't run out of gas. I'm afraid Steve, when he pulls around the corner to park on 48th Street, is going to run out of gas. So there's a head station on 10th and 44th. I'll give him money.
Let him gas up.
Right,
Artie's
almost
still
here.
Moving in. You're coming in.
Oh,
yeah, he's here.
No. I thought he was stuck in the tunnel. That's what it sounded like, and he had run out of gas.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
That's what they told me.
When I got out of the tunnel, I put the show on, and that's what it sounded like, too. So I was like, no. I'm pulling up, but I'm afraid Steve's going to run out of gas when he goes around the corner to park it. So I'll give him like $50. He can put $5 in and keep it. I'm passing the head station right now. It's open.
So why don't you just go to the head station?
Get $10.
Do you want me? Well, I'm going to be later. Is that all right?
How much later can a gas stop make?
Just work it out however you want to do it. Do it with Steve or whatever works.
He's at the gas
just
station.
pull in and get some gas, and you'll be...
I'll be there in 2 minutes.
All right, later. Bye-bye.
Oh, my God. What's that?
See, the funny thing is, he's afraid of running out of gas, but if he stopped to get gas now, there'd be no problem. Whereas if he comes here, there might be a chance that Steve's running out.
All right, whatever. He'll work it out. All right, thanks, man. I just couldn't be an intern.
So he wants Steve to take the car and get gas.
Right.
Yeah. I could never be an intern with some of the stuff they got to do.
But that's not getting gas is not that hard. It's demeaning.
No, I don't mean getting gas. I mean, just, originally it sounded like he had to go into a tunnel and find Artie.
Right, yeah. I thought it was a major rescue.
Because a lot of times we go to the interns, just go down and do this. And I go, that's harder than what we do. They should get the bucks.
When I interned at WLIR, one time I walked in and they go, listen, the owner of the company ran out of gas on the Southern State Parkway. You got to go pick him up. And I go, where is he? They said he's like between exit 14 and exit 13.
Right.
So I thought to myself, this is awesome because I'll go get him And now I'm the intern, and I'll have done a good thing, and I'll have his ear the whole way back to the station.
He'll remember me.
And he'll remember me. The man did not say one word to me. He sat in my car.
Yeah.
And didn't say a word to me the entire, not a word. Not even thank you when he got out.
Who was the owner at that time in WLIR? I think I know that. Elliot.
I want to say that's...
not Spitzer.
Yeah.
But, Elliot... I know who you mean.
I can't, but I was like, this is going to be great. I'm moving right up the ladder. He's going to love me.
You mean he got in your car like you're a chauffeur? And just like...
Well, he got in the front seat. He got in the front seat.
And just like didn't say a word.
Not a word.
Didn't say thank you, nothing.
No.
You didn't
Did you
introduce?
Oh, no. No.
Wait. There were two questions all at once.
Did he introduce himself, or did you introduce yourself to him?
No, because I'd seen him around the station, so I just said, I'm here to get you.
Oh.
What'd you say, Fred?
Did he give you any money for gas?
No.
What a scumbag.
I remember that because I was always trying to get a job at that station. So many stations I couldn't work at. So many rejections. Talk about rejections.
You
oh my
talked
God.
to that guy?
No, I could. Are you kidding? I could never even get a meeting with the owner. The owner. I'm talking about some shithead program director who, some kid.
Couldn't talk to the owner.
Did you apply there?
Yeah, because I used to listen to WLIR. It's a Long Island radio station that was a rock station. And, with me, like, I couldn't do top 40. I couldn't do any of the formats except for, like, rock, because you talk like a normal person, so...
Not only that, back in the days when rock started, you hardly had to have any skill.
Right.
It was just play the album.
The guys on the rock stations all sounded like at least I could come close to doing that, even though I sucked. Yeah, I used to listen to this guy, Earl Bailey.
Yep, he was a news guy in the morning.
He was the news guy?
He was a news guy in the morning.
I thought he was a DJ. I heard him as a DJ.
He did that, too.
Yeah, I heard
everybody there did double duty. When I interned there, that's where when I was there, DeBella was the morning man.
Then they had a guy on that station. His name was Dennis something.
McNamara.
Yeah, and he had like a fucked up voice. He was like, hey, man, how you doing? And I was just like, hey, I could probably work there. I sound as bad as him.
Right, because it's about the music. I can pick music.
He was the program director. I wonder if you ever had to try to get a hold of him.
Yeah, I'm sure I sent tapes to him, but Earl Bailey freaked me out because he was so good. He was like, oh, this is Earl Bailey, what's happening? He had some sort of weird shtick, and he would be like, Earl Bailey with the WLIR. And I'd say, man, he's real good. He's got a shtick. And then they had a Larry the Duck.
Larry the Duck.
He was the morning guy, the funny morning guy. I never heard John DeBella. I heard Larry the Duck.
Larry, I think, is on one of our stations here, like the First Wave or one of the new wave stations, because that's what they ended up being.
Larry the Duck is here at Sirius?
Yeah, I think so. I would like to meet him. Larry the Duck.
But that was
him. But he said he was a wild morning man, but he never really did anything that wild.
He was not wild.
The wild thing was that he was Larry the Duck.
Yeah, that name would make you think he was crazy.
Yeah. And then Larry the Duck went away, and I don't know, he went to some big job or something.
And then I think Larry the Duck was followed by, what was that woman that used to work with? She had a funny name. Used to work with her in Westchester, but when she was on...
Donna.
Donna was big there.
Yeah, but I never heard... She was working with me before. She wasn't on there when I originally heard it.
The lineup that I worked with, all those guys were, like, for me growing up, legendary, like Ray White, and Dennis McNamara.
Yeah, I figured, man, I should be able to get a job there. It's Long Island, and of course I was way too shitty a disc jockey to get a job there. Earl Bailey works at Sirius. Did you know that?
No.
I mean, a lot of the LIR guys are here then.
On the deep track station.
We should find all these guys and bring them in.
Bob Waugh was there at the time.
Wow.
No, that's later on.
No, that was early on.
No, you don't know. You don't know what you're talking about. You really honestly don't. Don't even get it.
But I was only there for 2 years.
Yeah.
Bob Waugh might have been later than when you tried to apply, but he was way before Larry the Duck.
No, Larry the Duck was there, then Bob came in, and then Larry the Duck came back.
Oh, my God.
Larry the Duck was gone, and then came back.
Larry the Duck did 2 terms.
I will fight you on that one.
Well, I'm not looking for a fight.
No, I disagree with you.
Okay. Nobody gives a shit.
I know. That's true.
His name is nobody knows but
Do you know
too.
Linda the Labia? When she was there? No.
Malibu Sue?
Malibu Sue was later.
I know.
When I was already in college. I'm talking about when I was in high school. You don't know anything, Baba Booey. Trust me.
You're not listening to me.
I don't care what you have to say.
So true.
I really don't care what he has to say.
You weren't in his memories.
Yeah,
exactly.
Stop trying to reminisce with
Fafa Fluley fighting me on the lineup at WLIR Long Island Radio. Hey, Art. I was reading about this governor over in Illinois.
The Illinois governor. That is the man.
Elliot Spitzer still is more corrupt than that guy.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
All he did was get a whore.
No, he had a whole network of whores.
But this
But that's
guy...
nothing. That's just getting a blowjob.
No, hold on a second.
This guy's selling out.
Hold a He not only had a whore, he
prosecuted them.
He prosecuted all the whorehouses he went to.
Okay, so he didn't follow his own advice.
That's the kicker.
He can't stop upholding the law.
The only thing he's guilty of is being a hypocrite and breaking a law.
He would have been. It would have been real bad if they proved Spitzer used,
This guy's selling Senate seats.
Yeah, he didn't use state funds or campaign funds to supply his whores.
Look, it's hard for me to yell at a guy for getting a whore.
By the way, I don't even understand how it came about that a governor gets to appoint someone to the Senate if the senator, like Hillary Clinton, goes off and does some other job.
Well, the state has a constitution, and they put that in there.
Yeah, I just think it's a shitty idea. I mean, we should just have like some sort of runoff election.
Like in a month.
Another election, a special election.
Why not? Why not leave it up to us, the people, and have a little campaign and let's...
Because it is a seat for the whole state, and it's a voted seat.
I know he's a Republican, but you know who they ought to appoint? Governor Patterson ought to appoint Al D'Amato. Because...
Well, he's been a senator.
He's been a senator, and everyone's saying what we need now more than ever in New York is like a Senator Pothole. They're all saying it because Senator Pothole, which they used to call Al D'Amato, he used to bring a ton of money into the state because, it's sort of like if you're from New York, you pay the highest taxes in the country and probably get back the least.
Well, here's the deal, though. New York has always had two types of senators. One is the sort of historian, like
Moynihan.
The Moynihan kind of character who's really thinking of big law. And then you have the guy who's bringing in jobs and fighting on the small plane. Schumer is that guy now.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, they should appoint Senator Al D'Amato back. Let him do another year or two, however long Hillary Clinton had. And then,
I think she has 4 years.
4 years.
It's not a short term.
Can you be a senator forever? Like, is that there's not a term limit on it?
No term limit.
Yeah, you can keep running.
And that's right, Ted Kennedy. What am I talking about?
You forgot me, Artie.
How could you do that? What, Senator Pothole? I never heard that, by the way.
Oh, come on. That was his nickname.
Al D'Amato was Senator Pothole.
Why? Because he got those potholes fixed.
Yeah, he got money for roads. He got money for, money that's stuff.
Real local shit.
Right.
It actually put people to work and provided money back from the government for New York.
He was proud of the name Senator Pothole. He was like, yeah, that's right. I'm fighting for the people. So put him in. But, of course, they won't because he's a Republican. But.
He was a guy at your wedding. Your wedding was such an interesting group of people. I would love to have had time to chat with him. He's an interesting guy.
My nickname was Senator blah, 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 because it's a drowning sound effect, you see.
Senator tried like hell to save her.
Yes, that was my nickname.
Senator Coward.
Yeah, well.
They say here in New York, Caroline Kennedy is the #1 front runner because nobody else knows anyone. All we know is the name Kennedy. There's a ton of young people out there, if you wanted to appoint senator, who probably bust their balls every day working on local politics and issues. But they know Caroline Kennedy.
But there's also Congress people who put in,
Yeah, guys like that.
Journeyman hours.
I would appoint, if I was the governor, which I could be, if I wanted to be.
Well, you almost were.
Yeah.
You would have had this job. You would have had to appoint a senator.
I would have sold it to the highest bidder.
You would have been like the guy in Illinois.
Well, I just would have done an open auction.
Well, he almost did.
Yeah, what I would do is I'd say, but you see, I wouldn't have taken the money for myself. I would have given it to the state. I would have said, okay, look, we got a good thing here. We're going to auction this off, and whoever wins will have enough money to, repair roads.
Yeah, well, this guy was so funny, though. He said, I could auction it off because I got something here that's worth something, or I could appoint myself because it's a good way to make money, too, being a senator.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, like a career in politics, say you're like a wealthy kid, and you say, okay, I'm going to go to Yale, and I want a career in politics. You'd probably try to run for Congress first? That's like where you start?
You start at the state level, maybe, and then you...
Local assembly.
Yeah.
Mayor.
It was Senate for sale in Illinois, where Governor Rod Blagojevich... How do you say that guy's name?
Blagojevich. Blagojevich.
They were saying it all night, too.
I know, and I was trying to remember but it's a lot of consonants in that name.
What is he, a Polish dude? Blagojevich.
That's a Polish name, yeah.
Maybe he's like Fred. He's Latvian.
Blagojevich.
There's a bitch in there.
Blagojevich, right. That's probably how you say it. It was Senate for sale in Illinois where Governor Rod, another Rod. You got A-Rod, K-Rod, and now you got
and B-Rod.
You got Governor Rod.
G-Rod.
G-Rod. Was arrested yesterday for a corruption crime spree, including charges he tried to auction Barack Obama's seat to the highest bidder. You know what? They caught this guy, but this is what all these guys do. All of them.
Well, it's usually a little more blatant and a little less monetary because it's for political favors.
They're even saying Obama once got some sort of loan from Blagojevich's friend, who even Obama says that it was a dumb thing I did. It was probably illegal.
Well, yeah, I think that guy was being investigated because he had some weird background.
The feds say Blagojevich even tried to shake down Team Obama, scheming to get a cabinet job in return for naming the president-elect's choice to be his senator's successor. If I don't get what I want, and I'm not satisfied with it, then I'll just take the Senate seat myself, the two-term Democratic governor said in one FBI-recorded call.
Yeah, he was under corruption investigation for a long time, like 3 years, and that's why they were recording him in the first place.
Apparently, he's the second governor of Illinois to be indicted.
Yeah, they had a Republican who just went down, and now this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with party. Some of these offices just invite corruption.
A Senate seat, this is a quote from the guy, is a fucking valuable thing. You don't just give it away for nothing.
He sounded like a mob guy the way he was talking.
Exactly.
He later called Obama a motherfucker for not seeing things his way. It's very Nixonian.
Motherfucker.
It's very Nixonian. Hey, you motherfucker. Those tapes are cool that they had with Nixon. He was cursing up a storm.
They even found more tapes recently.
Those fucking Jews. Why can't Israel get it together?
It was like he didn't do anything that wasn't taped.
U.S. Attorney Patrick Fitzgerald of the Northern District of Illinois said there are no allegations Obama was aware of any wrongdoing. Yeah, they got to keep him clean. I am saddened and sobered by the news that came out of the U.S. Attorney's office today, Obama said. Obama's evidently good friends with this dude. Let's see what else he's charged with, in addition to trying to scam the incoming White House.
The Senate seat.
Yeah. He tried to shake down the Tribune owner, the Chicago Tribune owner. I guess there was a guy in the newspaper writing negative stories about him. And
bunch of editors, actually. He didn't want just one.
Oh, yeah? A bunch? It says one, I thought.
No, he said, any of the editors I don't like.
Yeah, and he said then he'd release funds that were going to help bail out the Chicago Tribune Company.
Right, because they're filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah, in return for state funds related to the baseball stadium. Wow. They wanted money, so he said, hey, while you're at it, why don't you fire a few of these fucking editors?
Yeah, let me look at your roster over there. I'll tell you who I don't want.
That sounds pretty illegal. That might beat out Elliot Spitzer.
I'm telling you, Spitzer's clean compared to this guy.
That's very mafia right there.
In return for state funds related to the baseball stadium. And by the way, though, don't be so shocked. They just nabbed this guy. All these guys do it. Like, if you were on the enemy list of a senator, they can make your life hell.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they can go after you. They can, like, kind of ratchet up an audit or something.
Government power is awesome.
Yeah.
Picture a cop being really mad at you in your hometown. You know, think about what they can pull you over for doing 30 into 25 every day.
Anything you do. Yeah, they, like even, little minor infractions of the law, they're harassing you.
You're dumb.
Well, you got to figure, too, that when I say all politicians are on the take all the way up through the presidency, I told you, it's always been a spectacular shining light on corruption when you got a guy like Gerald Ford or President Reagan or Nixon, for that matter. They get out of office and they're multi-millionaires. Bill Clinton, too. All of them.
Bill Clinton.
And you say to yourself, wait a second, these guys are public servants. They didn't have money. But Gerald Ford was a congressman almost his whole life. He gets out, he's a multi-millionaire. And at least most guys wait till they get out to collect. They're arranging all of their payoffs for when they get out of office. They have assistants and stuff who do all this. And this guy was just getting an early start. That's the only difference between him and everyone else.
Well, this happens in that, governor state level. Remember Spiro Agnew?
Yeah.
The reason he had to resign the vice presidency was stuff he did when he was governor of Maryland.
Yeah, it's a perfect example.
And several several governors after him went to jail. You know, it was just like, that was the payoffs were part of the job.
Yeah, they probably didn't even know they were doing anything wrong.
They got there and the bags started coming.
You know what's interesting about the point you just made? It's so true. Like Clinton, it took him like no time to put millions of dollars in his bank account.
Yeah.
If you watch that Rolling Stones movie, the one from the Beacon Theater, you know, they say to Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, and the one guy's saying to Charlie Watts, okay, you just met President Clinton, and he's like, all right, so we're done. He goes, no, now he's got 30 friends coming.
Right.
You know, and you could tell, like, all 30 of these friends he's telling Mick Jagger, he's like, yeah, a bunch of these business guys are coming to a friend of mine. Like, they're probably all billionaires who Clinton's doing a favor for. And
sure.
I mean, these are all guys who probably make speeches for and does this for. And I'm going to get you to meet Mick Jagger and Keith Richards.
It's even simpler than that. Nixon, when he got out of office, he had nothing.
Right.
B.B. Rebozo, wasn't that his buddy who had all the money?
Yeah.
Bought him a house. Right. You know, like, they immediately set you up.
It's even more hideous than that. It's like even guys who sit on the FCC, you know, I was all fired up with the FCC because they were always on my ass, and I hated the hypocrisy because all of them get out, and they all of a sudden, with a wink, get a job in the broadcast industry.
Well, what's his name? Get some sort of Colin Powell Jr. get a job with some like telecommunications company after the fact.
Yeah, the guy who's ruling on big decisions like me,
right,
is also guaranteed a job in the industry he's supposed to be regulating.
The conflict
for services rendered.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just insane.
And Gerald Ford was the best at that because he was named to almost every board of directors in every major corporation in the country.
That's how you get out and play golf the rest of your life and just make tons of dough.
They should regulate it. They really should make the guy sign something if you're going to be the head of the FCC. Like, for 15 years afterwards, you can't work in that industry.
Oh, that would be fabulous.
And nobody be in office.
That would be
You're going to ruin government.
That would be fair.
That would so be the right thing.
Yeah.
But they just never do it. They get these great guaranteed jobs. I mean, look at President Reagan, you know, the hero of everybody.
Right.
He gets out. About a month later, he gets a speaking engagement in Japan for $2 million. One speech, $2 million.
He doesn't even speak Japanese.
That was his payoff for being good to the Japanese when he was in office. They gave him his payout. You know, it's all quid pro quo, you know. So this guy
Clinton has made so much. Remember, he had like $60 million in legal bills.
That's God.
When he got out, and he was a pauper. He's so rich now.
Right.
Yeah, and it's all legal, you know. So this guy, he just got a little jump start on stuff. That's all. He's no different than the rest of them.
No, well, you just can't have people handing you money and selling seats.
No, you can't do that.
He did it the wrong way.
He was a little too obvious.
Well, he just sounded brazen and like, fuck you, and that's dumb.
Yeah, and you don't do that shit on the phone, you know. You keep that on the QT.
Didn't he watch The Sopranos?
Yeah.
That's a great part. In Goodfellas, and De Niro says to Ray Liotta at the diner, how many times I tell you, don't talk on the phone?
The FBI complaint paints a portrait of a foul-mouthed chief executive who saw virtually every decision as another pay-for-play opportunity, all aimed at upping his personal or campaign bank accounts. He was arrested at home shortly after 6 a.m. by federal agents who had tapped his phones for weeks. They woke him up with a call as his young children slept in the house. Blagojevich said, "Is this a joke?" According to Robert Grant, FBI special agent in charge. I love when the agents give you the details like that, you know, because that's the coolest, when they arrest the governor at his house.
Oh, yeah, they were reading quotes when they had the press conference yesterday. They were pretty funny.
Yeah. He was in the house, and they arrested him. They didn't take him out in cuffs because they didn't want the kids to see. You know, they gave him that courtesy.
But did you hear Blagojevich? He doesn't seem to be bothered at all. He says, there's no cloud over my head. There's only sunshine over my head.
Yeah, well. Fitzgerald told reporters that Blagojevich has taken us to a truly new low for allegedly attempting to shop a U.S. Senate seat like a sports agent. You know, it's one thing if a guy's in office and he says, listen, I need favors for my constituents. If I'm going to appoint a senator, I want a guy to come in here and tell me what the fuck he's going to do for my people. That's different.
It's sort of like when the Godfather would be approached by his other godfathers, and he said, you got to share your judges with me. You got to share your... You don't actually ask for money.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're interviewing for a job almost. It's like, what are you going to do good for the, you know, what the job description is. What are you going to do good for the state?
And listen to this. The governor is also accused of trying to withdraw funds from a local children's hospital whose CEO had yet to pony up a $50,000 campaign contribution. The FBI was saying the conduct would make Abraham Lincoln roll over in his grave. So,
Get all honest, Abe.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's some senator now asking from Illinois, Senator Dick Durbin is asking for a special election to fill the Senate vacancy.
Yeah, they don't want it in his hands because he's still a governor.
Yeah, they say no appointment by this governor could ever be taken seriously. Right. I say get Caroline Kennedy.
Let her represent Chicago or Illinois.
Illinois. So, everybody's getting these corrupt governors. I still can't believe to this day, Eliot Spitzer, that was the one guy I figured would never, ever get caught in a corruption scandal because he's been the guy who prosecutes everyone, knows every angle, knows they wiretap. And he was a
wealthy guy. That's always your hedge against scandal and corruption, is that the guy already has money. He doesn't need to sell out.
And by the way, I think he still could have been a governor if he was just getting some whore pussy on the side now. But the prosecuting those guys is the bad part.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, well, don't be prosecuting.
Yeah, it just shows you up as a huge hypocrite.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, it's like, at least he didn't use government funds.
The funny, you know, because there's that Facilla guy, or whatever his name is, out on Staten Island. He was a congressman, and he was one of the guys who was really on Bill Clinton's case about the Monica Lewinsky thing. And he got tagged for having an affair and having a baby out of wedlock.
Yeah, I remember that. That was good.
Vito Facilla, I think his name is.
Yeah, he was calling for Clinton's impeachment.
Yeah.
He's tagging this. He's tagging some broad, too. Yeah, I love that.
These guys are all crazy.
Oprah's in the paper screaming again how she's fat, and she's using that whole, you talked about this, she's using that whole excuse. She ballooned up to 200 pounds again, and everyone's saying, hey, if Oprah can't lose weight, this is actually going to enable fat people. It's going to be like, well, if Oprah can't lose weight with a personal chef and personal trainer and all her money, how do you expect us to lose weight? And Oprah's using that age-old excuse. She's saying, you know why I stopped working out? My thyroid is sluggish. And it's like, come on, Oprah, just shut the fuck up. You like to eat.
No, you're sluggish.
Yeah,
the thyroid is following you.
Yeah, thyroid is sluggish. You know, I'm sure my thyroid's sluggish, too.
Look, I have a sluggish thyroid.
Yeah, and you're out there trotting around. I see you out there.
What do you think that broad's shoveling in her mouth, Oprah? It's like you never see her eating. I'd love to see like exactly what she eats.
Me too.
Oh, they've often talked about her favorite foods, and they're all the bad stuff, like fried chicken and all that southern
But they're not even telling
crap.
you. They're not telling you half the story because Oprah's embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be like, you know, she binges at night on cookies, and she's 200 pounds.
Well, you know, at one point, I have to hand her
200 pounds.
I have to give her credit, because at one point during another one of her fat cycles, she kept a diary.
Yeah.
And after she lost the weight, she read the diary on the air.
So what'd you get?
And it would be, I had, you know, like a pound of cookies sitting in bed. You know, I'm so disgusted with myself with crumbs on my chest or my nightgown, you know, all of that stuff.
Poor Stedman.
They got a picture of Oprah when she was skinny, you know, at her skinniest. Her fattest is like 200 pounds.
Really? So she's...
I think she's been over 2.
Are you the same height as her? She's 5'...
No, she's 5'7".
What are you?
5'8". I'm 5'6".
Because she's not the color purple fat again, is she?
Right. No, she was like about 230, 240 at least at some point.
Yeah, she's almost there. Let's be honest. But
she was really fat.
Did you ever weigh 200 pounds?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think you were as heavy as Oprah.
Oh, I was over 2.
Were you?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? With the big titties, it covered up a lot, because I never thought you were that heavy.
No, it was the drapes. The tents I was wearing.
But Oprah, then they have a picture of her when she was skinny, and as skinny as she was, she still had big fat arms. Like she was all skinny and big fat arms.
Yeah, she's got those.
But, you know, she would go on those diets where she didn't work out again. Remember? Like the one time she lost the most weight was a liquid diet.
Right. But you know you always gain
and
weight
she didn't
back.
move. She just drank stuff for 6 months or something.
Wonder what that fat looks like with the clothes off. Ooh. She's got a big gunt.
Oh, forget it.
Like, is it flopping over the belly button? Like, can you see her belly button? I wonder. Because I watch that show, The Biggest Loser. I sit there.
You see all the rolls.
I sit there and wait for a glimpse of, like, when they take their shirts off, the girls, and there's a big... I'm just so fascinated by fat. Like, even when they lose weight, there's, like, these big rolls of skin, and it's wild.
Well, the best part of that show is the weigh-in at the very end, because the girls stand there in quote-unquote sports bras and, like, those little bike shorts.
Sports bras.
There's a chick on The Biggest Loser now who, I didn't watch this week's, but she's, like, really going to be beautiful. Like, she's a young girl, but then they got 3 of the most hideous, ugly people in the... There's 4 people in the finals right now. I'm sure after last night there's only 3, but 3 of them are so disturbing looking, fat or thin, that you don't care if they get thin, because it's like, you know what?
That's no good makeover.
They should be fat. You know what I mean?
There is no good makeover.
Yeah, might as well.
You might as well be fat. I mean, go have fun.
Society's not accepting you in any way.
One woman is not only hideous to look at, but just a hideous human being, you know, and, like, can't even figure out how to get her kid thin, and she's just fat and gross. And she's always conniving, and she's just horrible. She's like every nightmare woman you'd ever want to get involved with. But there's one girl who just, you know, her mom left her when she was young, and she's got problems, but she's so super fine that she's got a beautiful face. I can't wait to see her get hot. Like, that's the whole reason I'm watching the show, is waiting to see this one chick get hot.
And there are a bunch of women in the finals this time, right? I don't think women have ever had this big an impact or done so well on the show.
Yeah, women are doing real well. But Oprah, she should do her own Biggest Loser. I mean, look at that.
Well, she's supposed to be putting together some kind of special little group she's going to go dieting with this time.
Oh, she's so
Oprah
fat.
Winfrey, Negro woman from the South.
She is so fat.
Like, it must be funny to, you know, to see her in one of those days where I'm being good, and then at 2 a.m. when she lets the dam break.
I find you highly
What the fuck
What's great, though, is that, you know, Oprah can do no wrong, and,
right,
you know, and like, the women all, you know, she's almost like Jesus to the women. Like, some women, I wouldn't be surprised if 1,000 years from now there isn't a religion based on Oprah, about this woman
There'll
who lived.
be shrines, and you'll worship Oprah.
Yeah, and people will be
Oprah's our high priestess.
Yeah. She's a Wicca.
At least Jesus was in shape, you know.
I think Jesus was like Oprah, like some guy.
There are no pictures of Jesus.
Well, yeah, I think all the pictures you see.
I think back then Jesus was like an Oprah. Was a guy who was very sort of had a big following, and, you know, told people what to do.
Right.
And they probably had a talk show of some whatever. You know, they didn't have television, so he probably sat in a forum and
that's what
interviewed people.
People gathered around.
Stories, and people listened.
And that's now we're worshiping him. 1,000 years from now, no more Jesus, it'll be Oprah.
Could
be a church. It'll be a whole thing. Everyone will dress like Oprah.
And we'll even get into that sort of Indian thing. Oprah will have 7 arms or 8 arms.
And you know how Oprah endorses books. Jesus endorsed the Bible. I mean, it's the same thing.
Jesus actually had nothing to do with the Bible.
If you slice Oprah's arms, you'll get 7 full arms, I think.
So, Oprah says she is obese. Billionaire talk show titan Oprah Winfrey admits she's embarrassed that she ballooned to 200 pounds. The media mogul reveals in the January issue of O, the Oprah magazine. And when she throws her weight around nowadays, she has 40 pounds extra on her... 40 pounds? She thinks she should weigh 160 at 5'6"?
No, she's just saying that's what she weighed before she started packing on the pounds again.
No, she started packing on the pounds at 120. Remember she dieted down? She ain't 160.
She was only... Her lowest weight, I think, was like 150 something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself, Winfrey writes. I didn't just fall off the wagon, I let the wagon fall on me. Wearing a purple pantsuit. Oy, that's another thing. Learn how to dress.
Looks like Barney. Purple.
A plump Winfrey poses on her glossy cover next to a super...
Is it a real picture or is it an airbrushed thin Oprah picture?
I'm sure it's airbrushed. All that shit's... No one even knows what Oprah looks like. Oprah did an interview. Let me see. It says here, Oprah Winfrey. This is her talking about. This is her talking about her weight and various things in the interview. You want to hear?
Sure.
All right.
For 4 solid months, I was drinking lots and lots of Stedman's cum, at least 6 glasses a day.
Wow.
That was that liquid diet she was...
That's right. That's exactly what she's talking about.
One of my strongest memories is when I pushed out a huge, whopping 237 pounds. Shit, I was relieved.
That's the time that she shit and lost 237 pounds.
She put it in a wagon, remember? She pulled it.
Yeah.
So the shit weighed 37 pounds more than she weighs now.
Yeah. You know, on the cover of O Magazine, she's wearing a horn like a rhino. And wouldn't that be cool, though? Like if she said, you know what, I'm disgusted with myself. From now on, I'm going to wear a rhino's horn.
Rhino.
Well, though, as a rhino, she'd be in shape. Because that's light. That's a baby rhino.
She'd be lightweight.
I just love to smear Stedman's nut cheese on my fat black face.
Fat?
And then she said this.
I just love to eat black snatch.
Wow.
Wow.
Join the club, honey.
Who doesn't? How many calories are in that?
Stedman's black dick smells like cheese and onions.
Do you think Jesus had somebody like you playing shit like that?
Yes.
He had his nemesis.
Judas?
I'm Judas.
Stedman loves when I pee in my French onion soup.
You think?
How gross.
I was speaking of the onion soup, I was reading the Onion. You know, I'm a big fan of the Onion. I think I'm the only one.
No, it's great.
Did you see this headline? It's a fake newspaper, The Onion. It says, long-standing conflict ends as Israel returns lawnmower to Palestine. I thought that was pretty good.
That's good.
Here's another headline.
Is that what it's all about?
Here's another big headline. Shitload of math due Monday. Here's another one. Bush dragged behind presidential motorcade for 26 blocks. President Bush sustained serious head injuries, massive internal bleeding, and a broken left leg Monday morning after being accidentally dragged behind the presidential motorcade for a period of 15 minutes, according to Secret Service spokesperson Ed Donovan. Bush's necktie became caught in the trunk of the motorcade's second vehicle at 4:13 p.m., shortly before the driver accelerated. The president was dragged down 175th Street for 26 blocks and through 4 stoplights, leaving a trail of blood more than a mile long. Upon hearing shouts emanating from behind his vehicle, the driver abruptly applied the brakes, causing the third car in the motorcade to run over the president's left leg at a speed of approximately 25 miles an hour. President Bush is resting comfortably in Bethesda Naval Hospital.
Oh, that's good news.
That's good.
Yeah, every 5 years they put out the compilation of the headlines.
It's great. I got all those books. Listen to this one. Beloved showbiz legend and national treasure Michael Douglas. Actually, none of those things.
Yeah, sometimes they get real vicious with a headline. Like somebody they don't like for some reason.
Hey, you know, yesterday on the air when you admitted, Artie, that you went to audition for the part in the new movie, the Mickey Rourke movie.
The Wrestler.
The Wrestler.
So we heard from, I guess, just by coincidence, the director of the movie who you auditioned for.
Darren Aronofsky.
Does
he remember?
No, he wants to come in as a guest.
That's hilarious.
I'm thinking we'll do it just to find out if he has a grudge against you.
Did he mention anything about it?
No.
This had nothing to do with what we were saying, right?
Yeah, this was unrelated. But from what I hear, I think the guy who might have gotten your part that you auditioned for was that doorman dude, Woz.
Oh, get out of here.
That's what I'm thinking, because I saw a preview of the movie yesterday, and it seems to me that Woz is kind of a sleazy promoter guy.
That's the guy.
You got beat up by the doorman.
Oh, my God.
That's why my father...
That was the other guy?
He better let me into Bungalow 9.
That's why my father always said show business. When I tell my dad I wanted to be a disc jockey, he goes, are you crazy? He goes, first of all, I work with announcers all day in my business.
Yeah.
And you have nothing. You don't have a good voice. You have terrible enunciation.
Oh,
they're well-read. They've all done acting. You're horrible. He told me. He was very supportive. Wonderful man. And he said, you're horrible. And he said, there's no way. And he said, and besides that, he goes, do you realize a mailman could get your job?
Right.
The next day, like there's no qualifications for being on the radio. Meanwhile, it does require some professionalism.
Right. Well, I think there's more I think it's more skillful than an actor. That's for sure. But
it's not like a doctor where you really have to go to school to get the skill.
So meanwhile, it happened to Artie. Artie was up for a big part. It was between him and another guy. And it turns out it was a doorman.
The doorman beats him.
Listen, after reading my story, why would anybody in their right mind not try acting?
Right, because you were a longshoreman.
Yeah.
A doorman beat out the longshoreman.
Right. I mean, think about it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a tough business. Did you ever take any acting lessons?
Never.
Never.
Do you know who else never took an acting lesson? There's an American Express commercial going now, and Gwyneth Paltrow says, I never studied.
Well, she's...
Yeah.
I went...
She's wonderful.
Look at her mother and her
Academy
father.
Award.
I went for 4 weeks to a place down in the Greenwich Village, and then I ran out of money. I was going to go into, like, a scene study thing. And I mean, I went to a couple of classes, but never... Like, you know, I never graduated or formally did anything.
Well, my old man was, like, so adamant about that, you know, how bad I would be at this. that then I graduated college, and, of course, I couldn't get a job in radio because my old man was right, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And then I read about this school that you could go to learn how to get commercials, you know, to get voiceovers on commercials. It was called like Baron Weist or Weist Baron or something like that.
Right.
You go and they teach you how to read commercials and stuff. And
that sounds familiar.
So I went down there and I said, oh, this is just horse shit. I mean, they're not going to teach me anything. So I didn't go, but I asked them for the name of a speech coach because my Long Island accent was so bad, and I went to that for a while. This woman helped me, Betty Ann Leesburg. I went for a couple of lessons where she had me blowing into a bowl of hot water.
Right, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and it seemed kind of reasonable.
But don't you think somebody like you, I don't know.
I had a crush on her anyway. So I used to go to her apartment for the voice lesson. Yeah. I had like 4 of them, or maybe 5, maybe more. I don't even know. And she taught the Lesak technique where you blow into this bowl of water, and you had to learn to where to place your tongue and all this kind of stuff. And I'd sit there and say, I hope she comes on to me and wants to have sex with me.
I know where I'd like to place my tongue.
She's so sexy, and she's an actress, and she's so hot. And, of course, she could care less about me. I mean, she was very nice to me, but she wasn't interested in me sexually. It's pretty obvious.
Someone like you, I think, would have sucked if they derailed what you became by teaching you to regiment a thing.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think some people love school so much because they're afraid of entering life. Like, I could never get 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks together because I couldn't afford it anymore at this acting school. It was $60 for, like, 2 months. And I never finished the 2 months ever. Like, over a year, I tried going for a couple of weeks, and I just got nothing out of it. I got it maybe once or twice to do a scene. Sandy Dennis, the woman from the original Out of Towner, she was a teacher there. She was like a wonderful woman.
And she was an amazing actress.
Yeah, she was a very nice person, actually.
She was always crying in the movies.
Well, in the Out of Towner, she's hilarious. But
Benji's eating out of an enormous bag, Artie.
He's eating out of a bag?
It's like he's drinking.
A feed bag?
He's like drinking out of the bag.
He always does.
It's his bag of blueberries, by the way.
So because he's making sure he doesn't miss a blueberry.
Right.
Good Lord.
I'm watching.
Does it look like he can afford to miss one?
Artie's talking, and there's this big bag, like a feed bag.
And what's even better now, he's got like a blue stain on his lower lip.
No, well, over his teeth, too.
No, all of a sudden, he's eating this bag, and then I see the bag going all the way up, and like...
What, he's pouring the bag into his mouth?
He's pouring the bag into his mouth.
You miss that when you're doing your stuff over there. But
I'm talking to Artie, and I realize I'm really more interested in... As interesting a guy as Artie is, there's a guy with a feed bag attached to his face.
Sometimes...
Why wouldn't he just eat peanut M&Ms? That's my point.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's unraveling a tarp over there.
Yeah.
It's like there's a sound going on.
Yeah.
You know that sound like when you're like trying to put stuff over like a grill or a pool?
You're missing all the action.
That's what you're hearing when he unravels his like blueberry bag or other things.
Well, I look over, Artie's working really hard. He's trying to convey a funny story and talk. And
he's putting it in a special way. And
he's crafting
blueberries down
crafting a story of his days as a dock worker. And all of a sudden, I look over, and there's Benji just seeing this as a perfect opportunity to feed himself. And it's wild.
Well, I think it's because it's an antioxidant fruit. That's why he's really into it.
That's like, for me...
Trying to beat cancer.
See, for me and Fred, this is nothing. You're amazed by something that's not even a...
But you know what's sickening? I look over at Benji, and I go, like, okay, Artie's a heavy guy, but he's having fun. He's eating flying saucers. He's eating Klondike bars. He's eating M&Ms. He's eating, all kinds of pancakes.
Incredible sandwiches and pancakes and syrup.
Benji's feeding on blueberries and wheat. Right. And yet he's just as fat.
Yeah, but he's got to be...
So a rhino.
He's got to be having a party when he gets home, though.
Yeah.
When you don't see him eating, he's got to be going nuts.
Yeah, because the blueberries ain't putting the pound... I mean, it's true, if you eat enough blueberries, you could gain weight, but
Hello, Wung Fu, Chinese people. Send me a barbecued pig.
Benji, like Oprah, what are you eating when you get home? Because there's a lot more eating going on.
Get ready for the bullshit.
90% of the time, I do eat healthy stuff.
And we're talking about the 10%.
And up to last week, I was doing really good. Like, I wasn't stuffing for like the last... I always have a tendency, I want to stuff myself. Right. I want to be stuffed.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
And, but no, 90% of the time, I just eat stuff like this. Like blueberries, almonds, walnuts.
What do you eat when you're not eating that? That's what we asked.
But you see what he does? Well, he's got a bag of blueberries. That
binges.
They're like... It's the size of a giant potato chip bag.
I just want to see something. But you know he's going to finish this by the end.
Oh, they got to have sugar on them.
I got to look at this.
Those aren't fresh blueberries.
Yeah, they are.
Well, they're frozen.
Oh.
I mean, they're fine. They're fresh, frozen, wild. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what he's eating here.
But a handful, like what he'll do is eat the entire bag.
I know how many calories there are in everything.
I couldn't eat one of them.
How many in a giant bag of blueberries?
I think it's 180.
You're saying that whole bag's 180 calories?
I think so. I think it's 60 calories, 3 servings.
No, he's probably right about that. He's got it staked out.
He's just eating tremendous mass. Like a cow. Like when cows eat grass, you go, well, they should be small because all they do is eat grass.
But keep in mind, he's going to down this whole bag within an hour, and there's 3 servings in here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's such mass of food going into him.
I don't disagree that I eat too much.
No.
Benji was a maniac at the Howard TV Christmas party last night.
Hey, how was that, by the way? They always make it on a night that I can't go.
Right. Yeah, a lot of people. I was so torn about an RSVP, but I was like, it's a school night.
Doug kept emailing me. Are you going to email me back? Are you coming to the party? Are you coming to the Howard TV party? I go, it's funny. I'm Howard of Howard TV. Did you consider they have to work on a Tuesday night?
Wouldn't it be a party that you could get to?
Yeah. How about a Thursday night when you know I'm free?
Well, they started it pretty early, like at 6, but a lot of people had to leave real early. But Benji showed up, and I think he got yelled at by somebody there because he grabbed the mic from the DJ and started screaming just crazy stuff.
Why'd you do that, Benji? No one was paying attention to you?
Yes.
Is that really true?
No, I was just joking. I wanted to make some presentations.
So, in other words, you needed to make it about you the night.
Right.
Right. Benji's like a baby crying for help in the middle of the night.
Right. See, I thought it was.
I actually did cry.
I thought it was hilarious, but it's in demand, so there's a lot of people that don't work for Howard TV,
right?
And they don't know who the hell Benji is, and I think it scared them. They saw this like crazy sweaty guy grabbing the mic.
Who was there?
All the Howard TV people, and me and Sal.
Did you drink?
Yeah.
Yeah? What did they have, like an open bar?
Uh-huh.
Good food?
Great food. I had, like, at the end of the night, they were getting ready to throw away all the food, so I went up there, and they made me a massive mountain of filet mignon. And, it was awesome.
Did you, Scott the engineer doesn't get invited to that, does he?
He did, but he wasn't there.
Because he's been screaming he wants a Christmas party. There's a Christmas party.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, what would that... So they finally make a Christmas party. Somebody makes a Christmas party.
And he doesn't go.
He's upset that Sirius isn't having a Christmas party. Because when I need a limo driver, and I were talking about Scott yesterday, it's like Scott has like no friends. And the reason he has no friends is he just always complains, and he's complaining.
I haven't been screaming about I want a Christmas party. I didn't say anything about the Christmas party. As a matter of fact, I feel what the company did this year was correct. That's the thing they should have done.
Really?
Yeah, the company is trying to, fix itself financially, so give up the Christmas party when you... Who gives a shit? I mean, I wasn't complaining at all about
I've heard that you've been complaining.
That's bullshit. Whoever said that is... Come in here and tell me. I mean, because I haven't. What they did was correct. They shouldn't have a Christmas party, and they did compensate us in another way.
They did? So they did? What'd they do?
Yeah, they gave us another day off.
Oh.
Nice.
So that's fine. It's fine.
Well, look at you, Mr. Happy. Maybe you'll make a friend.
When's the day off?
You don't have any friends, do you? Like close friends?
Who's your buddy?
Because Ronnie says you have no friends.
I have
Mr. Brunswick is
nobody that I'm really close with. I have long-time friends.
Yeah.
The bowling team?
My bowling ball.
The bowling ball, yeah.
But he has no friends because he's such a glom. He's
I'll tell you what Scott is like. Yeah. He walks over, Crumb sends over that incredible display of sweets and cupcakes and breakfast things every week.
Oh, come on with this bullshit.
Scott walks out, looks at it, and says, anything new?
So, I mean... what's wrong with that, Robin? Sometimes they say stuff that's different. That's all.
It's just who you are.
I can't ask a question, anything new. I don't eat it anyway. I haven't been eating it anyway. So what's the fucking difference?
Why do you get involved then?
Why do I get involved?
Yeah, like why do you?
She's involved.
She's
the one.
At all.
It's just that you're always looking at the downside. Like, is there
no
anything
downside?
New? It's just you're a downer. That's all. It's no big deal. It's who you are.
No, there was. I'm not sitting out there bitching about anything.
You didn't go to the party last night?
No, because I go to sleep at 8 o'clock.
Right.
And it's a work. So that's the reason. It was very nice that I was invited, but unfortunately I couldn't go.
You know who's angry about the In Demand party? Tracy Millman, I heard, is upset.
Why?
Because she didn't get invited. But she doesn't work for In Demand, does she?
She's been invited the last few years. No, she's upset.
She doesn't work for them, but she does a lot of stuff for them.
Oh.
She did get invited yesterday afternoon.
Oh, she did?
That's why she was very mad.
It was sort of like she was insulted because
it was an oversight.
It was an afterthought.
Yeah.
Doug Goodstein, you douche.
Oh, boy. I wouldn't want to get on Tracy's bad side.
You're a fucking douche. You've been a peon at Howard TV for years. Nobody cares what you have to say.
You loser.
You loser.
Tracy come in and yell at Doug? That'd be good.
You're a 12-year production assistant. Nobody cares. I could have went to another fucking party, drank top-shelf fucking liquor all fucking night and gotten fucking loaded.
I heard you were angry, too, that you don't get black and white cupcakes anymore or something like that, black and white cookies. There's a whole thing going on that you're upset about that. I hear everything about you, Scott. Don't come in here acting like you're not upset all the time. Like the whole black and white cupcake thing is like...
They used to send black and white cupcakes, and they were good, so they don't send them anymore. So
and I heard you're angry about it, and you feel slighted, that no one gets your favorite cupcake. It's a whole everything.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
I hear about it.
And the only one you can hear that possibly from is Ronnie.
Right.
Who is a douchebag, obviously.
To you.
Yeah, Ronnie's the only one who's making an attempt to even listen to anything you say.
Well, he could keep his mouth shut then.
No,
Who
he
needs him to
reports to me.
fucking report to you?
He has to report to me. I've made it his job.
Mr. Mambo Man.
It's my eyes and ears out there.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I'll kick him out of my studio, too. Let him get his own office.
Yeah, Scott is banning people from the Black Cloud
I didn't
Diner.
ban. Well, we all banned them. Me and Ronnie and my intern, we banned Lisa.
Lisa G.
Yeah, fuck everyone.
The one broad you're banning? What is it, a gay diner?
Yeah, she decided to give all of you guys the cookies and forget the people that she hangs out with in the back.
Here's the real Scott.
But no. He was more upset about it than me.
Were you upset that Lisa G gave cookies to everyone but you?
No, we were just like ripping her open because she pulls that crap all the time. She comes in and she mooches off us, man. Like, she'll come in and she'll steal Scott's batteries and all that kind of, and then she'll give everybody else the cookies. Like, she's always running with cookies to kiss Gary's ass, you know? Running in there all the time with boxes of cookies and shit, but doesn't give us crap. But meanwhile, she hangs out with us more than anybody else.
Well, you got a point.
Mooches. The big moocher.
Well, you hate Lisa G.
She did.
No.
Uh-oh.
Ronnie likes busting her chops more than anybody, I can tell.
Yeah, we have a great time. You were doing a pretty good job on it yesterday.
Oh, I love it, too. Believe me. That's one of my favorite sports.
Scott the engineer complains about everything, right?
Yes.
Hey, listen, we all complain about everything in there. It's like, if you sit in that room, it's like, you have to complain.
It's complaint center.
you have to complain.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
There's just everyone was talking. You know, we're all in a fantasy football league here.
Yeah.
And we had rules at the beginning of the year. We all agreed to. And then Scott didn't make the playoffs. And he was walking around complaining, the rules are fucked up. And I was like, Scott, did you agree to the rules? And he's like, yeah, but I won more games. And he loves to complain.
He complains all day.
I agreed to the rules to play the game the way it was, and I said we should consider revising the rules next year because I don't think it's perfectly fair the way things worked out.
You said, I should be in the playoffs. Do you think I should be in the playoffs? And I said, no. And you said to the next guy, do you think I should be in the playoffs? And he said, no.
Normally...
Why do you think you should be in the playoffs of fantasy football?
They changed some rules, okay? So normally the rule would have been wins and losses, all right? So my record,
fantasy baseball?
Fantasy football.
Oh, football.
So my record was 7-6, and JD was 5-7. Who should be in the playoffs? I wasn't.
He's not explaining it correctly.
Well,
every week you get a win for whoever gets the most points and whoever wins a game.
Right.
So while he did win more games, he didn't score enough points. Those are the rules we agreed to at the beginning of the season.
Right.
He had no issue with it. I turned around to Scott and I said, let me ask you a question. If you made the playoffs, would you be complaining? No.
I go, shut up.
Right.
Dude, you got to hear.
Fine, I agree to that.
You got to hear what goes on in there. It's like he thinks he's the coach of the New York Jets when he's during the football season, and then during the baseball season, you think he's fucking Willie Randolph or whoever the manager of the Mets is. He sits there and he's making trades.
Wait a minute,
what the hell should I do? You know, he's going bananas.
You can see what I do, but you got to see what those other guys do, who are more fucking.
He's yelling about Jared's making bullshit mistakes here.
Ronnie,
what?
The guy has no life.
It's great, though. I love watching it. It's great.
There's no life. This is his big event. He should be playing fantasy life.
That's why it's upsetting to him not to be in the playoffs. It's over.
Yeah. Scott, I bet you're jealous of Ronnie, because Ronnie's like a playboy, and he's got a life and chicks and everything. It's got to be driving you nuts.
No.
Oh, come on. Tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth. Doesn't drive me nuts.
Let me sniff your finger, Ronnie.
I couldn't keep his schedule anyway. He's I'm home at...
Dude, I'm home every night except the nights that we don't work. I didn't go to the Christmas party last night.
I know, but I'm just... but when you go out and you spend 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
You
but
drink,
that's on nights.
Because he's having fun.
There's no work.
I don't know. If he's having fun, his kind of fun, that's fine.
You don't want fun?
I don't want fun. No, I hate fun.
Black cloud.
I hate people. And that's
Black cloud.
Ronnie, do you think Scott's jealous of you?
I don't know.
I think he
maybe
is.
A little bit. I don't know.
Really, honestly. I'm
not
jealous.
I really do like Scott. I do. I do. We really we bullshit it up in there pretty good, but he really is a good guy. He really could. I think he could be a fun guy.
But why isn't he?
I don't know. I'm not.
I don't want to be a fun guy.
I don't know.
You're not saying. You know, but you won't say.
I'm not saying anything.
I used to be a fun guy.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
When I had hair, I was a fun guy.
You were 12.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ronnie.
Fantasy football, though, is, man, when kids or people get into that, they go crazy.
Well, that was the cause of J.D. and Jared's whole blow up.
Was it really fantasy football?
It was fantasy football. Jared started goofing on J.D.'s choices, and J.D. never spoke to him again.
Wow.
Fantasy football. So who's the big winners? Baba Booey and...
I don't know. I haven't...
J.D. apparently in the playoffs.
That's something people think I'm going to love to get into, and I'm like, I don't have I don't have the time. I would... you want to make the games interesting? Put 10 grand on the Jets this week.
Right. Then you'll have a good time.
Fantasy.
I mean, these guys are really, know what they do? They make trades. They get up and they, Garrett, what is it? Do you pick on a Sunday morning who your quarterback's going to be?
You pick your team at the beginning of the season. The gayest part of it, Howard, which we probably videotape next year, is we have the draft.
Right.
We all gather around in the office around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and everybody has 5 minutes to pick somebody. And it's
5 minutes, but you put a lot of thought in before.
No, you have 5 minutes per round. So, okay. It's number 1 picks the first player. You have 5 minutes to pick a player. Then number 2, it goes on for like 3 hours.
Right. How do you get to be the first guy to choose?
Pick out of a hat.
Okay.
I think you pick out of a hat. So there's a number order, and you pick your first player. Right?
Who was the first guy you picked this season?
I think it was my quarterback. I think it was Phillip Rivers from San Diego. So then you pick your team. Now you have your whole team, and then every Sunday, if you have 15 players on your team, you can play 10. So on Sunday morning, you pick the 10 that you're going to play.
Right.
I get a newsletter that tells me right up to at 12:01 tells me who's injured, who's playing, and who's not playing. Because the worst thing you can do is play somebody who's hurt.
Wow.
And you may not know they're hurt.
That's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
Got to have a lot of free time for somebody.
And then there's trades made the whole season. And there's been that was a big fight, with J.D. and Jared, what already talked about.
Let me understand something. So then you look up the stats on the guy, and that's how you determine who wins?
The site does it for you automatically. So if you're a running back, every 10 yards you gain is a point. If you score a touchdown, it's 6 points. So if
you throw a touchdown pass, it's points.
If the quarterback throws. So if a guy gains 100 yards and scores 2 touchdowns, it's 22 points.
So you don't necessarily want the greatest quarterback. You might want a quarterback who works on a great team, who can score a lot of...
you want a great individual quarterback.
Right. It's just the individual statistics you're going on.
Yeah, but let's say they got a great guy who can run a lot of touchdowns in. It's not necessarily that he's a great quarterback. It's just that the team scores a lot of touchdowns.
Right. You want a quarterback who throws. Howard's right away. Like, you'd rather take a guy who throws more than a guy who moves the team downfield but doesn't throw touchdowns and just hands off.
No, but you want a good... The quarterback, as an individual, has to be a good player.
And then
you're still going for the best individual player you can get.
And then what you're looking for is, like, I have the quarterback of San Diego, and I have a running back from San Diego. So all season long, you're looking for what they call the double dagger. if my quarterback throws to my running back, I get double the points.
Do you have LT?
I do.
LaDainian Tom. But do you? What about defense? What kind of? You get points for interceptions?
You do. You get points for a defense.
It's so complicated.
You get points for a kicker.
And you're winning?
I'm in the Final Four.
What do you win?
I think we all put in $25. It might be $250. It's really not about the money. It really becomes it becomes like, if you win, it looks like you know a lot about
And you can
football.
trade all season.
Yeah. I made a bunch of trades this year. Everyone does.
And you're saying JD, who do you go trade with, the other guys?
Yeah, like I made a big trade with John Hine that changed my season. Then I just made a big trade with Will that helped me win in the playoffs last week.
Wow.
I traded for the Pittsburgh defense. They gave me 22 points last week. Howard, this is how gay it gets. I have direct television.
Right.
Okay? So I get all the games, right?
Right.
They put something on this year. I went in and put my fantasy football team in. I put the players in. While I'm watching the games, it will scroll my guys' stats across the bottom.
Wow.
Where do you get that?
It's on DirecTV.
You're kidding
No,
me.
it's amazing.
Yeah, that NFL package?
Where do you put the guys' names in?
You go in, and there's a place, and it just says team number 1. You can put it up to 8 players, and you go. So you say you go to San Diego, and it says pick Phillip Rivers. I pick him. Now he's on the team, and I pick all the different teams.
Wow, and it rolls in what you're going to... Whoa.
As the games are going on.
Because all these guys in America play fantasy football.
You have no idea the amount of money that's spent in fantasy football.
Gambling.
You never saw... Real Sports did a report. I should pull it for you, Howard. There's a guy, I think he's called the Wizard. He's the greatest fantasy football picker in the history ever. Fat, nerdy guy with glasses, like a Star Trek convention. He shows up to the draft in a Wizard's outfit.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the big
with the
Mickey
big
Mouse
hat.
wizard hat.
Yeah.
And when he walks in, everyone's like, there goes the Wizard.
So he's an asshole.
But he's an asshole every day except when he's the Wizard.
The money generated from gambling on football is really scary. You're
telling me there's a guy who walks around in a wizard costume.
And then people go, there's the Wizard.
And people are buying into that?
Yeah, they think that's cool.
If he can win you money, if you follow his lead and you pick what he picks and he wins you money,
But
he's
how
not
can
that
you
big an
pick
asshole.
what he picks? Because all the other guys in your pool have to go along with
Well,
that.
that's his pool, but you could look at the Wizard. Everyone's got pools all over the country.
Right.
So if the Wizard says, I think that this running back's going to be great this year, you pick him for your league.
Is the Wizard generally right?
I don't know. I just saw that piece on him. I just saw him walking around in the Wizard's outfit. I couldn't stop laughing.
Is that like a Morian Guard?
It was exactly like a Morian Guard.
It's sports version of that, definitely.
Jerry O'Connell was in your fantasy league, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did really poorly. He's in like 7 different leagues.
Oh.
He's fucking a model.
Why don't you guys get costumes like
He's
the
not
Wizard?
that good at fantasy football.
He wasn't concentrating on the trade.
It's true. He's busy fucking a hot model. How into fantasy football is he going to
What percentage of people in fantasy football are fucking a hot model? He's got to be like the only one.
Yeah.
But you see, Gary's got that best combination of a quarterback and a running back or a receiver on the same team that can hook up together.
But if they're bad, then it's a bad week for you.
I'm pretty sure on my chess website, I'm the only guy fucking a model.
I would say you might be an only guy.
I think you're 100% right.
Boris Spassky wasn't fucking a model.
Right. Well, anyway. Regardless, we're here, we're queer, and we're proud. And that's it. Good for you, Gary. Congratulations on being... What's the name of your team? Do you have a team?
I'm just Bowie.
You're Bowie.
I'm Bowie. But John Hine is defending champs. Steve the Intern is the glucometers. Will is Teddy Molesters. Jason is intensive outpatient rehab. And I can't
Teddy's whole life is about Artie.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he has no identity except for Artie.
Wait, Teddy, what's Teddy's name?
No, Will's team is Teddy Molesters.
No, but Teddy's team is outpatient rehab.
No, I'm sorry, Jason's team.
That's Jason.
So what's Teddy's?
Teddy's not in it.
Oh, he's not.
It's
he doesn't have time.
What is JD's team?
JD has
JD's is whatever.
JD is, I think it's called Takai's Balls, something like that.
Oh.
What is that about?
I don't know.
He named his team after George Takei's balls?
That might be Jerry O'Connell's team. I can't remember. And then somebody's got a team making fun of Jerry O'Connell. Like I think it's called Jason Bateman Fan Club.
Oh.
Who has the funniest name?
I think they're all sort of goofy. So I think intensive outpatient rehab is the best one.
Sal, you're not in this.
No, but
these
assholes, to piss me off, they named the whole league the Emotional Friends.
Oh, yeah. When you go on, it says, welcome to the Emotional Friends League. It is awesome.
You know what's funny about that? I was thinking about the other day, like, that word emotional friend is the greatest thing. I mean, Sal's wife has an emotional friend, and he's got to live with that every day.
Dude,
and it's such a funny word, emotional friend.
Yeah, you know what? They used to call it...
We put 143 on the map. I mean, everywhere I go. One time I went out to a comedy show. 10 guys showed up with "I'm the emotional friend" T-shirts. And 143 on the back.
If you were Jerry O'Connell, wouldn't your team be "I fuck Rebecca Romaine"? Wouldn't that be your team?
Well, it's funny because I was listening to the best of 2008. I was listening to Jerry O'Connell on the wrap-up show, and now that I know he's in the league and how much it means to him, it's so interesting hearing him talk about how he can't really watch the game at home. He can't watch all the games at home. How he got season tickets to the San Diego Chargers because he loves them so much, and he thought in his mind, you know, Rebecca and I will get up on Sunday mornings, we'll take the drive, we'll have brunch, it'll be great. She's like, I want no part of your football. I don't want to go to your game. So Jerry loves this thing that he can't really fully appreciate.
So how's he going to stay in this long time if Rebecca's like kind of pulling the plug on his passion?
He says, you know what, there's things, I'll have my moments, and then she'll have her moments, and we'll just have to learn to live apart.
Sounds like a typical marriage.
He sets his, the other thing that blew me away on that is that he sets his alarm early so he can get up and play video games, because she doesn't like that either.
Wow.
Right, he can't play when she's awake.
Why can't he play? I don't know. I got interviewed.
And then at one point, like, Benji even brought up the whole thing. She doesn't like the sound of the football game on in the house.
Right.
So Benji said, well, did you ever think of getting wireless headphones? But there was something wrong with that, too, that she didn't like.
Because then she won't be able to hear him, or he won't be able to hear her if he's wearing headphones.
She wants him paying attention to her all the time. Wow. That's a lot of pressure.
When she's awake, she needs attention.
Yeah, well, she's used to getting that.
Yeah. That's what you buy into.
It's always paying the bills, paying attention. You know.
What's going on with you at home?
Paying attention.
They want us to pay for everything, and they don't do anything in return.
What's going on with you at home?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's great.
Are you going to be in hell the rest of your life?
Hell started 13 years ago when I walked down the aisle, I think.
Yeah.
But, no, you know, you make the best of it.
Right.
You make the best of it.
Attitude.
Was the marriage ever good?
You know, I think it was good. It was good in the beginning.
Right.
You know,
Before the kids?
You know, I've come to the conclusion.
Do kids ruin the marriage?
They definitely throw a monkey wrench into the mix. You know what I mean? You think everything is really, really good. It's almost like, I don't know, it's like you marry a hot chick and all of a sudden somebody sewed up her vagina. It's like, you know, what was the point of this? You know, I got scammed. I think marriage in a way is somewhat of a scam. But as soon as, let me ask you something, before you had kids, as soon as she stopped having sex with you, why didn't you get the fuck out?
Why'd you have more kids?
Because she didn't completely stop having sex with me.
Yeah.
You know,
it was
Did you just a little?
Just a little, but now it's a lot. You know, now, you know, that's just the way it is.
I can, with Sal, I can attest to the fact, like, when your wife doesn't give you sex a month after the kid was born, you can sympathize with that. A year later, you wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't really want to shag a girl after, you know, when she has the kid, especially if you're in the delivery room. You see, that thing looks like a mangled roast beef, and you don't want to go near it. So a month I can understand, but after that month...
what are you doing? Are you going to Rick's every day? I hear you go to Rick's every day.
He was there last night.
I wasn't there yesterday. No, I wasn't there. That's all right. But it is a wonderful place.
I heard when you go to Rick's, every single person there knows your name. That's what I heard.
I'm like Norm from Cheers
Rick's
over there.
Cheers?
Yeah.
Hi, Sal.
Hey, Sal. What's doing?
You know what's crazy? The ironic thing is that married women keep these places in business.
They do.
You know, it's wives that drive these businesses to make lucrative amounts of money. It's unbelievable.
It's fun going when you're single.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it's not, you know, if one
what do you want more than anything in life? Just to be single?
No, to be single.
He wants death.
No, I'm fairly happy. You know, I'm happy here, and you know, I'm happy with my children.
And she's still seeing the emotional friend. You know that.
No,
you know that, don't you?
No.
You know how Robin's an expert on Artie? I'm an expert on you. You know your wife's still seeing the emotional friend. And she's texting or something, right?
Better at.
No, I hope not, Howard. But you know, if she is, good luck.
Wait a minute.
Good luck to him.
Why would you care at this point?
Because I love my wife and I love my children. You know. And
is it a proprietary thing? Like you just
what does that mean?
No one wants to share their wife with an emotional
friend.
But
I mean, you don't sound like you particularly like this woman. So why do you care who she's talking to?
He wants
the mother of his kids.
Right.
I'm simply saying she could talk to anybody, couldn't she?
Quite frankly, let her go fuck whoever she wants, but you go do the same thing.
Yeah, but that's not good. And you're not setting a good example for the children. You know,
what is this example?
Well, I grew up in an environment. My dad always, unfortunately, cheated on my mom. You know, and when your friends are calling you saying, "Hey, I saw your dad making out with a broad at a bar,"
right?
You know, those are things that you don't forget.
Right.
So I never wanted to.
Well, what about when your kids hear that you dunked your balls in chocolate and put them on Richard?
I'm doing that to put him through college.
Okay. Well,
I'm doing it, you know, for my children. So, so you know, you don't want to be in a position.
When's the last time you had intercourse with your wife? Be honest.
Not too long. About a month ago.
A month?
Yeah, a month ago.
Jeez.
How did
that's
that
not
happen?
too long.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I said a month. I didn't even think, I thought that was good. I thought you were going to be proud.
No.
I didn't think you would say Jesus.
But how did it happen? Do you luck up on it?
How did that happen?
Keeps nagging her.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's just amazing the things that come out of her mouth. I think are just so funny. Like when that relax thing that she pulls. You know, I want to relax. People are in love. They have sex, and it's a form of relaxation.
Right.
And she says, well, my form of relaxation from sex is when you're done, you roll over, go to bed, and I get to relax. And I'm like,
what do you
wow.
mean? She says she doesn't want to have sex because she needs to relax?
Yes.
That's her excuse?
She goes, and then my nickname is Commercial Break Boy.
What does that mean?
When a commercial from the Oprah show comes on, I get to slip it in and get in and get out.
That was a month ago.
Yeah.
But why did she give it all of a sudden a month ago? Like,
why?
What happened?
Well, you know, we do have sex and stuff, but a month ago, it was a little late at night, and I was just like, come on. I nagged her, like you said, and she's like, all right, let's go. Let's get this over with. You know?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like fun.
I swear to God, the way she takes her clothes off, it's like those guys in prison before they're going to get their assholes checked. She's rolling her eyes, she's dropping it down. She's like, let's go.
Does she try to keep some clothes on even? Like
little
not
bit.
get fully undressed?
Yeah, that does happen.
Like that way it'll be over quicker?
You know, I kiss her, she's like, oh, you got a mouth like a dog. I mean,
my God.
Is that what she says?
Sometimes.
What does that mean, a mouth like a dog?
Like I'm too wet and sloppy and, you know. Like, you know, I'm not used to tonguing a chick. You know, it's been a while, so, you know. She
get a little...
Sometimes she does sometimes turn me off when we're going at it.
We should practice at Rick's.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Like if I'm fucking a girl and then she says to me, man, you got a mouth like a dog, I'm out. I pull out and I go, you know what? It's over.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's hard for us to relate to that because we think you're gross, too, because you're a guy. Like, we're not chicks, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm sure a chick... You know, I mean, you're not a bad-looking guy. You're not fat. You don't have anything bad about... I would assume a normal chick would like to bang you. I don't know. And if your wife says that... like,
does she ever come up...
When did he get bad at kissing? He must have been bad at it all along.
Like, you know, the thing is that the problem with my wife... And thank you, Artie, because my wife never, ever compliments me. And believe it or not, I know it sounds a little gay, but when you had the emotional friend, when that happens in your life... You kind of need a little reassurance to, you know, let somebody...
No, that ain't gay.
You know, even before the emotional friend, you'd like to hear something nice every once in a while.
Saturday morning, I got out of the shower, I changed, and my wife comes home, she's like, you showered? I go, yeah. She goes, you did? I go, yeah. And I go, you look fucking great, too. I mean, what are you implying? That I just, you know, she's acting like I just came out of a fucking, like a mound of shit or something. And I'm like, you never compliment me. She's like, I do, but she doesn't.
Does she ever come up to you and just give you a kiss?
Never.
She's never kissed you?
There's no spontaneous
that sucks
affection.
to leave her. Yeah, like spontaneous affection. That sucks to leave a relationship. That is great when a chick does that.
You got to get out.
And when you get on the road and you have a girl who comes up to you and gives you a hug and says, you know, I love what you do and I think you're handsome.
Be careful.
I know. And I'm not going anywhere with this.
You probably have, but I don't blame you.
I say to my wife...
You should fuck her.
No, I know. I say to my wife, I go, when I'm on the road, I have so many wonderful, great fans, women who love the show.
Have sex with them.
Half of them have husbands.
So what?
Not that I would anyway.
Dude, you got to get out.
Now, Sal behaves himself on the road. I see it. But
Sal.
he looks like he's exuding a lot of willpower.
Sal, you got to get out.
No, I love my wife, you know.
No, you don't.
I think I'm in a typical marriage. You know, it's become an arrangement. We're a partnership. You know, you do this, I do that. You know.
You got to get out, dude. This is going to be How old are you now?
I'm 39. I'll be 40.
You're too young for this, man. You got your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah.
You know, what do you got, 40 years left? And in terms of fucking, what do you got, 20 years left? 30? I don't know.
Well,
whatever the statistics are. And it's
if you've got two.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I'm 41, so look, get a divorce, me and you. We'll spend the last 5 years of my life on the road. And you'll have, about 20, 30?
Hey, I just wanted to tell you Gary's league was emotional friends. I don't want you guys to talk me into divorce.
Well, I mean, what do you think that was going to lead to?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Your
problem is you can't afford to get divorced right now because you got the 3 kids. But
cheaper to keep her.
Cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, I did talk to a guy once. He says, what do you make? How many kids do you have? What's your debt? He wrote it all down on a yellow notepad. He looked at me like I was retarded. He chucked the pad at me and goes, financially, you're fucked.
So, who was the guy, Dominic?
I don't know. Let's just say spaghetti in a ceramic plate busted over somebody's head, but not Dominic.
Listen, you know what? He's telling you the truth.
You mean tell me Dominic looked at your finances and said, hey,
he threw the book at me. He literally threw it at me.
He said, just go home and work things out.
He said, get out of my office. You make me sick.
He did the math. You can't get out.
He did the math, and he said, you're in.
Literally, get him out of here. Because there's no money. He goes, wait, because he's in doing the math. He's like, there's no room where you're going to pay me $200,000.
That's right.
It was the only time he didn't have to use a calculator. Everything was one digit.
Kathy, you're on the air. Hi, Kathy.
You know what, Sal? You're an asshole. I wouldn't fuck you either.
Right, good.
You know what? Your wife, instead of looking at her like mangled roast beef after she's had a kid, that's amazing. My husband looked at me so differently in a good way. He couldn't believe.
He's lying.
Yeah, of course he's lying.
As a matter of fact,
he's going to tell you your twat looks like a roast beef. You're never going to bang him again. He's lying.
He is not lying. I swear to God, he is horny for me every friggin' night. We've been married almost 25 years.
By the way, though, Kathy, Sal is horny for his wife. That's not the problem. You know.
And yeah, but you know what? When I listen to Sal, I think, who the hell would ever stay with this asshole?
Right. Yeah, well, that's his wife's point. You know, she's not here to argue her point. Her point is, listen, he's been such an asshole for so long that there's no way you'd want to kiss him or fuck him because he's an incredibly embarrassing asshole.
Thank you, Howard.
Yeah, I mean, I have to argue her point.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you know what? I can't even tell you. My husband does come up to me and kiss me, and I go to kiss him because he's genuinely nice to me. And he doesn't stick his balls in chocolate, and he doesn't do stupid, idiotic things like you do.
But that's not his profession. That's mine.
His profession is sticking his balls in chocolate.
Yeah, that's what I do.
How do you put that down in your tax return?
No wonder he doesn't get paid that much. No wonder you can't afford a divorce. Your profession is sticking your balls in chocolate.
It is pretty bad.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know how she puts up with you. And
well, you can move in with her, okay? And you can figure it out, all right? Because you know everything.
On vacation.
I don't know everything, but I do know I've been married for 25 years, like I said. And you know what? It's not always easy.
I never said it was.
Hey, on vacation, didn't you take your wife to California over Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Did you guys have sex at all in California?
No.
No?
On a vacation?
That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Hey, before I hang up,
it's my fault.
It is your fault.
Okay.
But anyway, Artie.
Yeah.
I just finished your book, and I love it.
#1 bestseller.
Wow, you can read. It's amazing.
You're such an idiot, Sal.
Sal, please, how dare you?
The book is great.
This is Artie's fan. Stop it.
My agent, Don Buckwell, just said he finished the book. He loved it. He thought it was great. He says, have you read it yet? I said, I work with Artie. I haven't read it yet, but I have it all scheduled out for my vacation. No, I'm reading it over the vacation.
You have cliff notes for Howard Hardy?
No. You know what it is? I need time to, sit down and read the book.
It's an amazing book. Every father and son should read that book because that's a father and son's book.
Yeah. There you go. There's an endorsement from Sal.
Well, there you go, Sal. Thank you.
It really is because it was... I just lost it when I read it.
Well, what are you going to tell your sons about marriage?
Don't do it.
Play the old tapes with me on Sirius.
I think you should tell your sons to call me, Sal. I'll tell them how to be a good husband.
What are you going to do, blow my sons? I mean, why would my sons have to call you? Why would my sons call you? I mean, she's being ridiculous. Call her. My sons are going to call her. Hey, this lady just called Daddy an asshole in front of 20 million people. Why don't you give her a call, son? That makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Daddy just blew Richard in front of 4 million listeners.
And that's really nice. Well, that's nice of you. That's what you would say to my children.
No, I would not say that to your children. I would tell them how to have a good, solid marriage.
Yeah, avoid you.
Well, she has a good one.
No, believe it or not, I don't go down on my husband. And he doesn't care.
You don't go down?
He sure does. Yeah, sure. So he doesn't insult your vagina after pregnancy.
Hold a second. Why don't you go down on your husband?
I just don't like it. And I suppose the gagging sounds I used to make in college afterwards, when I did.
Does he go down on you?
Once, and I wouldn't let him after that.
Why? Explain to me why women don't want a guy to go down on them.
I'll tell you why I didn't let my husband, because he had never done it before.
Right.
And he didn't do it properly. He didn't do it the right way, and I couldn't walk for a week.
What do you mean? It hurt?
No, he sucked on it instead of doing what he was supposed to do.
What's he supposed to do? Like lick it?
Punch it?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. And, you know, he just ruined me for it.
Wow.
Wow, you really are in love, which sounds fantastic. You don't blow him, and he ruined your vagina by sucking you too hard. You have a great marriage. Please call my children.
We have a great sex life, though.
What do? You just fuck, right?
Yeah.
So what happens? Like, he just, like, when you guys are ready to do it, he kisses you a couple of times, rubs over the boobs, and then he just gets on top of you and puts it in?
Sounds like
Oh, God, no. No.
What's he do?
Not that quick.
What do you do? Does he put his finger in you?
Yeah, some of that.
But you don't like that.
A lot of foreplay.
What kind of foreplay? You pretty much eliminated everything.
No, well,
which is fine.
The mouth is not the only thing that's, you know, we do what we do.
Tell me the routine. Take me through it. I'm curious. I'm not kidding you.
Now, is this Howard?
Yeah.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Oh, what a dope.
No, it's hard to hear on a cell phone, Sal, you idiot.
Kathy, tell me what the routine is.
Usually, I initiate because you know, he could do it all the time. Plus, I've had 5 or 6 surgeries down there. Right. I had to have a hysterectomy. I've had all kinds of problems. He's been incredibly patient. So when we can, we do. I take him up to the bedroom, or I get undressed right in the living room in front of him. I mean, our kids are pretty much grown. We have one living at home, but he's out. And if he's out, I just do a little striptease for him, or take off part of my clothes, and he immediately becomes erect.
Right.
And we either go upstairs or wherever we are, and we just, it's just very loving, very.
So then he puts it in, right?
Eventually, sure.
Yeah, I'm saying there's not a lot of foreplay. Just you're ready for him.
No, sometimes we do massage, and we have all kinds of gels and creams that we can use, and sometimes we shower together.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it doesn't get old. If it gets old and boring, we change it.
And what positions are you a fan of?
You know, because of what's going on with me surgically, I'm not crazy about being on top, but once in a while I can do that.
So what do you like, a doggy?
No, I like missionary mostly.
Does he ever roll you over on your side or get you from behind?
Yeah, absolutely. The side is the best for me.
Okay.
Sometimes on the side, sometimes from behind, but he likes that best. So sometimes, you know, we'll do that.
Wow,
so
that's
I can't
wonderful.
believe I'm talking so openly, because I don't talk too openly about this, but I can't see you, so.
Right.
Thank God we can't see you either.
Actually,
what is that, hysterectomy scars?
Hysterectomy.
Actually, how did you explain it to him?
It probably looks like Frankenstein pussy with all those fucking hysterectomy scars all over her twat.
Hysterectomy?
I can't say the word hysterectomy.
I have not one scar, not one.
Yeah, it's in your fucking head.
I've kept myself in shape all these years.
Before your husband, did you like getting an oral?
I met my husband in college, so I really haven't had too much experience, and only had oral one other time. And that guy sucked at it too, but not for the same reason my husband did.
I guess if you're with a chick who doesn't want oral, maybe it's good, because you can go right to fucking her.
Listen, I love doing that to a woman. If I'm really attracted to a girl,
you dig it.
I mean, of course, yeah. Why not?
But, you know, obviously they found each other. They're compatible.
But what if she
doesn't? He's not so great at oral. She doesn't like it.
What if she doesn't want it?
Then, you know, if she doesn't want, I tell you what, that usually turns me off to a relationship.
Yeah, but how do you know they're totally compatible? She's not good at it, so she doesn't do it. Maybe he does want it, even though he says he doesn't. He's saying he doesn't want it because he doesn't want to hurt her feelings.
They're having a great sex life. They're doing it how often?
Many times a week.
So you guys can
But I'd be nervous. She sounds like she's about to fall apart down there.
Robin doesn't like giving a guy oral.
No, I have very good doctors. They put me together very well.
You do like giving a guy oral? You told me you didn't.
I'm very loving.
But you don't like doing it.
No, it's not that.
You like getting eaten, right? Because a lot of girls don't like it, Robin. Right?
Yes.
A lot of girls don't like it.
A lot of girls don't like it?
Yep. A lot of girls don't.
Why do you think that is?
I'm shocked that you're saying that. I don't talk to women who say that.
I've talked to women who say they don't really care about that. They want the main event, and that's it.
Well, I love the main event, but, you know.
You want that, too.
Yeah.
I was with a girl who had the attitude, like, she seemed uncomfortable with it for some reason, like, I don't know, not like a religious thing, but she was like, don't feel like you have to do that. Like almost
really?
Like, yeah.
I think personally,
that turns me off.
I think it's a sanitary issue. I really do. I mean, the vagina has a tendency to smell very easily, and especially if you get built up.
You think women are embarrassed to have you down there?
Well, let's say you meet a girl at a bar. She hasn't had the opportunity to go to the bathroom and check her oil. You're making out with. She's not exactly sure if she's clean. So if you bury your nose down there, you might be in.
Some women are afraid that you're going to take a whiff.
Yes, absolutely.
So it ruins their fun.
If you've been, were you with a person who was lily fresh and they said don't bother?
Yeah, sure. Wow. I have.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This girl I'm talking about, I dated her for a couple of months,
And there have been times, I'm sure, Howard, we've all gotten a whiff. I mean, your cock is just ready to check out. I mean, it just...
Well, that's a different
You get
story.
one hit of that bad puss.
I'm talking about women not liking it.
It's all over.
Bad puss.
I'm thinking about the old days.
All right, anyway, I got to take a break. Hey, Kathy, thanks for talking to us.
Howard, love you.
I love you, too.
I listen to you every day. Love you, Artie. Hi, Robin.
Hi, there.
Thank you.
All right, get lost.
Fred.
All right,
bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hi,
Thanks.
Fred.
Thanks, Kathy, for your advice.
I'd be afraid to fuck her.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Hey, Nick, you're on the air in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Take up a calls, get to Lisa G. We got a lot to get to, and then we might even play a Beetlejuice game, but we'll see. We'll see. Nick, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
All right.
I thought you were going to change the subject, but Sal thinks he has it bad, and you think you have it bad when Beth goes away for a day or two, and you're jerking off. But I had sex with my wife in the last 6 years, maybe twice.
Why are you putting up for that?
Well, I love her. I've been with her for 9 years, and we used to have sex all the time. But then we had a kid together. She's 8 now, and she just changed. I mean, it's not because of me; it's because of her. She's uncomfortable with. The only thing she's uncomfortable with is her. She calls it a pouch. She's had 6 kids altogether.
So she's uptight about her body. She thinks she looks bad.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with me. I mean, she loves me to death, and she's absolutely beautiful. I mean,
Where's she got like a bunch of hanging skin on her belly?
No, it's not even a bunch, Howard. It's not that bad. If you saw it, you wouldn't think it was real bad. I mean, especially after 6 kids,
So did you ever sit her down and say, listen, babe, I love you. I know we've had 6 kids in 8 years, which is a hell of a feat. But
well, they're not all mine. Only one kid is mine. The others are hers with her other husband.
Oh, so here you are, good man. You're willing to...
Raising her 5 kids?
Yeah, I mean, you're paying for them and everything, I bet.
Yeah, she doesn't get any child support at all from them,
So did you ever sit her down and say, babe, what's the deal here? I'm a man.
Yeah, she knows. She tells me all the time. She says, I want to. She knows about all the stories that I've, told her from my past, being with strippers and shit that I've done. And the 2 times that we've had sex, I had to wear handcuffs because she wouldn't let me. Like when I'm having sex with her, I like to grab her around her waist, around her stomach, while I'm banging her, and she doesn't like that because of her stomach.
She doesn't like
I have to wear handcuffs. She wouldn't let me.
What?
So she says, put on handcuffs so you can't grab me around the stomach?
Yes, I got to put my hands. I got to put my hands behind my back in handcuffs so I don't, grab her around the waist.
Holy mackerel, dude.
I'm telling you, dude, I swear to God, her tits aren't bad. Like, they dropped a little bit, but, I've seen some women that had, like, 1 kid, and they're fucking out of control, fat,
That's so true.
But, dude, I'm pissed she's not that bad. She looks like fucking Julia Roberts. I mean, the rest of her body is great, Yeah,
but you got to sit her down and say, listen, you got to either go see a shrink for me or something because I'm a young man. I need a sex life.
Yeah, she tells me, if I get a tummy tuck, then, she'll do anything I want, any position,
Tummy tuck ain't the answer always. Tell her that when they do the tummy tuck, there's a big scar afterwards.
Then she'll be self-conscious about the scar.
Yeah, it's the size of a belt almost around their waist.
Well, not if it's done right on the bikini line,
Nah, it ain't done right. That's about the best thing. It's just like these broads who get the facelifts. I was watching some actress on TV. She wrecked her face with all that crap. And it's like,
No, she doesn't doesn't want any other plastic surgery.
You just
Like,
tell her,
she doesn't
listen, I need sex. What are you going to do about it? And put it back in her corner.
She'll give me blowjobs, hand jobs, whatever I want. Other than that, you know.
Oh, so you are having sex?
Not really.
Well, not intercourse.
Not full-blown
And you know what?
intercourse.
And you know what?
anybody
And it sounds to me like he's got to ask her for a blowjob. Like, honey, can I have my blowjob now? It's like, you know what? She's got to be a little spontaneous, too.
Well, she'll offer it. You know, if we're laying in bed watching TV, you know, at night when the kids are, you know, out either asleep or, you know, in the other room, she'll say, do you want me to give you head? And sometimes I'll say yes, sometimes I'll say no. I mean, my sex drive has gone down a lot because of that.
But sometimes you got to say, I want to put it in.
Well, I do.
What I got to get and put it in you.
Get the handcuffs. I want to go in.
Come on.
And how do you bang a broad with handcuffs? I mean,
She's
geez.
on top, I guess.
And not only that, but she wears one of them, what are they called, Robin, those things that you wear? Like a girdle, but it's like a one-piece.
Like the Merry Widow, that camisole kind of thing.
Yeah, camisole, yeah.
Oh, so you won't see her stomach.
Cut in the fucking thing.
Oy vey.
The handcuffs behind my back, and she'll go on her side. And, you know,
Dude, it sounds like
it's been a couple of years, though, like 2 years.
Although, if I could have a choice and have a Julia Roberts lookalike blowing me every night, that ain't bad.
But here's the deal, Howard. He married her like this.
No, he didn't.
Because she had already had 5 kids. You
He
think
says
that
in the
one kid...
Marvin's on
No,
something.
he says in the beginning he was getting more sex.
Yes, but I'm saying she was able to manage it before.
That's right. So how come she can't manage it now?
That's what I'm asking.
Because it was fairly new, you know, she wanted to keep me. She always tells me all the time how gorgeous I am, and you know, I mean, there's no problem there, and I don't worry about her cheating on me. She's home 90% of the time. She just recently started working at a diner 2 nights a week, you know, just to get out in public and everything. But Howard, if you saw her, you wouldn't even be able to tell, like with her jeans and everything. But like she puts on, you know, she'll try on 20 pairs of jeans, and she'll say, "This makes my fat roll hang over. Don't look at it. Why are you looking at my stomach?" And I mean, I love her to death, and I think she's fucking hot. And you
She's
know,
getting a little bit mental in the old age. I bet. You know what? I bet you when she got the handcuffs, you didn't envision them to be like that. You know, you'd probably thought, "Wow, my wife suffers from fun."
Yeah, she's going to be wild.
She's handcuffing him. I mean, geez, I never heard anything like that. All right, Nick, listen, I got to move along. It sounds to me like you got to sit her down, have a real discussion with her, and say, "Look, this can't go on the rest of my life."
We need to work on this.
Whatever happened to Dr. Calabro? Wasn't he the one that? Wasn't he the one that did those things?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah, he's around, but you know what? Here's the thing. Sit her down and say like this.
I'll do anything, man. I'm fucking desperate. I'm ready to steal.
Here's what you do. You
get the money together.
No, here's what you do. Forget that tummy tuck crap.
Oh,
Just
you
sit
help me out.
sit her down and go like this. Say, you know what, honey, I love you. And I ain't even saying this because it's not like I'm going to walk out on you if you give me a no answer. But what do I got to do? I mean, I want to have a sex life with my wife. It's really important to me. I want to put my penis in you without handcuffs on. And, you know, if this is the way it's got to be, then this is the way it's got to be. But at the same point, I mean, let's face it. This isn't normal, and we need to get this out on the table and talk about it. See what she says. Where is she now? Put her on the phone with me.
She doesn't want any sexual gratification? Is he going...
She's home. Call her up. Call her up. She'll tell you.
Can you get her on the line now?
Well, I'm at work on my cell phone.
Can't you
but I don't know
conference?
how I would do. What's that?
Can you conference?
How do you do? I don't know how. I'm not sure how to do.
Maybe
that.
Baba Booey could get her on. We want to do that?
Yeah, call her up.
All right, here, hold on, though. I don't want to get her number on the air. Hold on.
Put her on hold, and I'll put them both up in a minute.
Yeah, Gary will hook this up. Hold on.
Okay.
And just tell her that we're going on the air and that Howard wants to talk about your sex life.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Hey, Gary, that's Nick. Let me straighten this guy out. Seriously, and I'm going to do it in a way that is gentle, you know, Robin.
You mean you're straightening the woman out?
Yeah, let me straighten things out.
You're going to fix this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be very Dr. Drew-ish. Like, I'm going to, you know...
You've been watching TV.
Yeah.
And now
I've
you
learned...
know how to...
You want to know something? I'm so arrogant. I watched that show, Celebrity Rehab, and I believe, like, now I've had enough lessons in how to be Dr. Drew.
Right.
Just watch me handle this, seriously. I want you to grade me afterwards, all of you.
Well,
I mean, no joking around.
Okay.
And, you know...
This guy's been living with this woman for 8 years, and you're going to take care of it.
I am.
If this chick has in her head that she, you know, is ugly, and you can't,
Yeah,
you
her
can't,
belly is...
you
Let me
can't argue
handle
a
this.
chick out of that.
That's not the approach I'm going to take.
All right.
Although,
So
you know,
then
when I think about Dr. Drew, he's really not that good. Like, one of his ex-patients came back and is on a roof smoking crack. So.
Yeah, when he goes to see that guy's in pretty bad shape.
They go, hey, Drew, what happened? I guess you win some, you lose some.
But what you're saying now is you could even fix anorexics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Let's get all kinds of sick people in here then, and you can cure them.
Yeah, well, let me start with this one. Let's see how I do. You give me a grade afterwards. And be fair in your grading.
All right.
Be honest.
Because what would you consider a cure? Not her just saying something.
Well, she's going to agree in this phone call to get help and to rectify the situation, recognize that there is a problem.
All right.
Okay?
So you're not looking for miracles like she'll screw him right here on the phone.
No. I might be able to do that. I'm not ruling that out.
He's not home. He's at work.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's at work.
All right, then I can't do that.
Can't do that.
He's ready to steal shit. I mean, you know.
You know what I'd be impressed by? If you could get her to agree to having sex with him once a week.
Okay.
That's
successful?
reasonable.
Will you
right
give me
handcuffs. Right now.
Will you give me an A+ if I get that done?
I'll give you an A++.
Okay. What happened, Gary? Give me the update.
He gave me the number.
Yeah.
I called it. It rang 20 times. Nobody answered. Nobody picked up, and then it just stopped ringing.
Yeah, she's with her other guy.
Yeah, she's getting laid.
She's with her emotional
I mean,
friend.
she didn't have voicemail or anything?
Well, she's got a bunch of kids.
So where
there.
is he now?
He's still on hold.
What's his name again?
Jim.
Does she have a cell?
Nick.
Nick. Okay. Jim. Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Yeah, Howard. The reason why she's not answering the phone is it probably comes up an 800 number, and she probably thinks it's a bill collector.
All right, I'll try from my office then.
Try from the office. Hold on, Nick.
Does that come up, Baba Booey?
No, it probably comes up an 800 number.
No, I'm talking about his new phone number.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, yeah. She probably thinks she sees the 800 number, and I know she's up. She's getting our girl ready for school.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I'll straighten that out.
Times are tough, man. Like this is a typical person's life now. No money, bill collectors, kids, a wife that thinks she's fat, handcuffs.
Looks like Julia Roberts, and you can't fuck her.
Where's George Bush? Fuck, he did bankrupt.
He screwed
this
everybody.
We'll get back to that. Joey G's on the phone from The Sopranos. Hey, Joey.
Howard, how are you, buddy?
So what's this? You did a celebrity auction the other day?
Back in September, I'm a spokesperson for a charity, and we had a big gala fundraiser. And Dominic came along with a lot of different actors and athletes. And Sam Madison from the Giants brought a Giant helmet signed by the players. And as soon as Dominic saw it, he said, I want that helmet. I said, okay, great. So when we got to it, he outbid everyone. And he was he won it for $2,500, and he was gracious enough to give it to a kid in a wheelchair, which was nice. And he said, just call my office in a few days and we'll pay it off. Well, that was September 16th, and I haven't been able to get in touch with him. I left the messages on his cell, called his office, spoke to his secretary, and listen, I know he's going through some stuff. I know he's busy, so I wanted to appeal maybe to your listeners to. We're going to start up a
Gary, you know anything about this? Joey G of The Sopranos auctioned off a football helmet for $2,500 to Dominic, Barbara. Dominic got it, gave it to a child, and then didn't pay for it? All right, I'll get on that one. Let me straighten out Nick and his girlfriend.
You got a lot of problems on
or his wife.
Here.
All right, who should I straighten out first? Let me go back. Do you got the girlfriend on the phone?
She's on.
She's on,
The
okay.
wife.
The wife. All right, hey, Joey, can I call you back when I get Dominic on?
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, I'll straighten that one out, too.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, here I go, Robin.
All right.
All right, let me get Nick on the phone first. I'm working on a lot of problems this morning. Today is relationship
problem solver.
Nick, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Howard.
All right, let me get your wife, Tracy, on the phone. Tracy, hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, all right. I got Trace?
Yeah.
All right, Nick called in. He's discussing his sex life and stuff with me, and he's asked me to speak with the both of you.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Fine with me.
All right. Nick, as far as I can tell, now you got to be honest with me, Nick seems like a pretty good husband. He not only married you, but he married you when you had a couple of kids of your own.
5.
5, right?
5 kids.
That's right. And he's loved you. He says he's a good, loving husband. Is that true?
Yeah, when he's not driving me up a tree.
Okay. Now I'm getting the truth. All right. So Well, he says he loves you and he wants to have sex with you a lot.
Right.
He claims you're uptight because you just had a kid. You know, you've had a kid, you've had a bunch of kids, and that you think you don't look great, so you handcuff him. And you've had sex with him maybe twice in 6 years. You know.
Yeah, well, when you have kids, it changes your body, and then you feel bad about it.
Okay, let me talk to you here.
Okay.
He says he thinks your body's beautiful.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I tell her that all the time, don't I, honey?
Yeah, but I'm no Beth Stern.
Yeah, but come on. So, listen, it's true that maybe some women have better bodies than you, but you have a body that your husband's attracted to.
Well, that's sweet if that's the truth.
And you're punishing him.
You don't believe that?
No, I don't. He's gorgeous.
Well, he even says that you look like a Julia Roberts.
Yeah, that's what people tell me.
Yeah, so he says you're hot. He's hot for you. The only thing wrong in your relationship, yes, you blow him, and yes, you'll give him a hand job.
Yeah.
But he wants penetration, and he wants the idea of him being handcuffed while he bangs you is really kind of sad. I mean, he wants to be able to touch his wife. He wants to be able to caress you. He wants to be able to even move you around a little bit. You know what I mean? When
well,
a guy...
because I get self-conscious if he touches my stomach and stuff. I can't stand it.
All right, let me talk to you about something here. How would you feel if Nick right now agreed to have sex with you? When I say sex, I mean intercourse.
Right.
With you once a week.
Right.
Where he would not touch your stomach.
Yeah.
Would you if she got a tummy tuck, that's it.
Well, wait a second. Wait a second. Would you be open to something like that if he could tell you that he wouldn't touch your stomach?
I don't know. I just feel I'm miserable about it. I feel miserable. I don't want him even in the room when I'm getting changed to get in the shower.
What do you think is wrong with your stomach?
Well, I had kids, so, you know, as Robin probably knows, if she has any friends who had kids, you get that mommy tummy. And there's no getting rid of it. No matter what you do, it's there, and you need a tummy tuck.
What about if your husband said to you that when he sees those, what you call mommy tummy, it reminds him how beautiful it is that you had his baby? What would you think of that?
I think that's bullshit.
He's not bullshitting. He wants you. He's saying, listen.
You wouldn't want Beth if she had a mommy tummy.
Let me tell you, I'm different. I'm a celebrity.
You're not married to Howard.
Yeah, right. I'm a celebrity. Beth knows what she's got to do in order to keep me. Believe me, and she's got a rigorous routine ahead of her. It's not going to be an easy marriage.
I actually need Beth, actually.
She's running a marathon.
But let me ask you this.
What?
You know it's important to your husband. He's attracted to you.
Right.
Is there any negotiating here? Is there any way that this guy can have sex with you without being handcuffed, for God's sake?
Yeah, he has to come up with a way to get me a tummy tuck.
All right, listen.
See?
He can't get you a tummy tuck. I'm going to tell you about tummy tucks. Your stomach will look worse. What they do is they cut a big swath around your...
I know. I watched Dr. 90210.
Yeah, from hip to hip, and you have a big red scar for the rest of your life.
No. It depends on how bad your stomach is. And mine isn't... in comparison to some I've seen. I mean...
No, you're being unrealistic about tummy tucks. It's not going to look any better.
Yes, I will.
No.
I see the before and afters.
You're going to have a lot of problems afterwards.
Howard, she bundles up clothes all the time. She walks around with her hand on her, like, that part of her stomach. Nobody can see it.
Listen, you're going to age the rest...
in front of my kids.
Honey, you're going to age the rest of your life. You're not going to look like when you were 20 ever again. You're not 20. This guy wants you, and it's driving him batty that he can't have sex with his wife.
You know what my problem is? My whole life I've been a tomboy. I've never really been the type of girl in the mirror putting on the makeup. You know, I never fussed with the way that I looked. And as I got older, I really wanted to feel more feminine and look more feminine and actually just explore a more delicate side of myself. You know, Howard, I've never owned lingerie in my entire life.
Well, listen.
I bought you some, but she won't wear it.
No.
Listen, you got to start banging this dude.
Nick, will you wear the lingerie?
And I want you to agree with me.
Go there, Artie, because she has a story for you.
He can't get you a tummy tuck. Right. That's not going to happen. So what you're going to have to do is look your husband in the eye or talk to him on the phone now and say to him, honey, I love you, and if it's that important to you, I know I don't feel comfortable. Maybe you even find an outfit that you feel comfortable having sex in that doesn't show off your stomach. And make that sacrifice for him.
A plastic bag, you think, is sexy?
No, just anything. Wear a mini dress and let him pull it up and pull your panties down and bang you. Would you agree to that? I want you to put on a blouse and a miniskirt.
You can't feel sexy if you just don't feel sexy. You just can't do it. It doesn't matter. You know, he's always saying it doesn't matter, you know, how you look. It doesn't matter how everybody else feels. And the truth is, it doesn't matter to me what he says. It matters to me what I think.
Howard?
Do you love your husband?
Yeah, a woman's got to feel good enough about herself.
Do you love your husband? Do you love your husband?
Yeah, I love him.
All right, you want to hold on to him?
Yeah, I do.
Well, let's talk turkey then. This guy needs to get laid. And if he ain't get it from you, he's going to get it from someone else.
Probably does.
No, I don't. She knows I don't.
He wants it from you. And tonight you're giving it to him. And put on whatever fucking outfit you need to put on.
Howard, I have a question for her.
And get in there and let him go in.
Dr. Howard's trying to do something here.
I'm getting a grade here, Fred.
No, I just want to ask her one question, because she was talking about how she never wants to wear that. Is there ever a time recently where you actually feel sexy? When do you feel sexy?
And you want to know something, Robin? I feel a little bit...
I feel sexy when I'm wearing my jeans and a winter coat until I bend over.
Can I tell you something? These two are really looking for money.
Goes over my...
Absolutely, looking for money for a tummy tuck.
She's being difficult because she wants a tummy tuck. She probably told him, you call Howard Stern and get me a tummy tuck. I don't feel I'm being treated fairly here.
I don't think you have a chance in hell.
I don't, because they want money for a tummy tuck.
This is about getting the tummy tuck.
Howard, I'll do anything, man.
Robin, when you were heavier, did you not feel self-conscious about yourself?
She was still fucking like a rabbit. I'll be honest. Robin doesn't like me to give out these secrets, but I'm going to do it this time.
I don't believe that.
How much is a tummy tuck, first of all?
It's probably about 15, 20 grand.
No, like 6,000 or 7,000.
Not even, but like 5.
Howard?
For yours isn't that bad. I mean,
it's by the pound.
See the term, not that bad. Okay,
these two...
I don't mean not bad. To me, it's not bad at all.
I tell you the truth.
All right, you know what? I've had it. I fail. I get a D because I'm going to tell you what.
This was not the right couple.
No. You guys aren't interested in working it out. I know what you're looking. You're fishing for a prize.
You're looking for plastic surgery.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
She is. He's not.
I'm not looking for it.
No, wait, because then I'd have to come on the show and show you my stomach, and I wouldn't do that in a million years.
Come on and show me your stomach. Two of you book a trip down here, and I'll take a look at you.
Will you do it, please? Will you please do it?
Then I'd have to be on Howard TV, and everybody in the world would see the mother of 6 on TV with her ugly stomach hanging out.
That's right.
Honey, if you do, I mean, Howard, if she won't do it, I'll do anything. I just can't. I have to have a normal sex life. I mean, I don't want to leave her. I don't cheat on her. I don't want to leave her. I want to stay with her forever. To me, it's not bad at all. To her, that's what's the whole time.
Would be like, oh, okay, I see exactly what she's talking about. I know you would.
Yeah, but you could still have sex.
You know what? She's in the catbird seat right now, because right now she doesn't have to fuck him.
Right.
She can continue with her little thing where she feels sorry for herself. She's got this big belly, and she doesn't have to take care of him.
Right.
No,
that's basically it.
She worked. Tell him, honey.
No,
dude, you're getting played.
I'm a good wife.
You're getting played is right.
You're
Fred's
getting
right.
played.
She's using that as an
excuse.
Yeah, how come you don't get horny?
Because Robin brought up a good point earlier. She's saying, now you had kids with another guy. I'm sure there was fucking going on at least 5 times before that. So you're just trying to find a way to not have sex with this guy.
Yeah.
And that's not right. You're cheating him.
He's absolutely, as far as, I'm telling you the truth, when I tell you that whenever we go out, no matter where we're at, no matter what room we're in, he is by far the most gorgeous guy ever.
And you, according to him, are one of the most gorgeous women he's ever seen.
I want to be.
Are you going to White Castle?
As attractive as I think that he is. That's what I want. Maybe I think he deserves somebody who looks better than me.
So you want out?
Right. Maybe you should leave him.
Maybe you're not attracted to him.
Maybe you're not good enough for him.
I mean, the guy is doing everything he can. I mean,
She said that if I got her a tummy tuck, then she would do... honey, tell him.
Don't believe it,
dude.
It's BS,
You know what? This is the same bullshit that Carney Wilson used. It was almost like, oh, I don't care that I'm fat. And then she finally got the tummy tuck, and then she got thin again, and she got fat again, and she never got rid of the unhappiness.
I'm gonna, you know what?
Druggie and an alcoholic. That's different. I don't do drugs. And
guys, I'm giving up. I'm going to go try and solve Dominic and Joey G's problem.
You might have more luck there.
Yeah, I'm getting a grade today, and I'm flunking.
Wouldn't it be weird if the two problems, if the two issues meshed, and you got Joey G a tummy tuck?
Yeah.
What if we make her wear a football helmet during sex?
There you go. All right, thank you, guys.
No, listen.
I tried my
I
best.
hope, I hope everything works out for you. I'm really worried about you. I know you think it's gay that everybody in America is so worried about you. But the truth is that we are worried, even though we don't know you. We're afraid someday Howard's going to come on the air and say that you're gone, and that will be terrible. And I feel really sorry for your mom,
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you feel sorry for me?
Yeah, I do.
Well, thank you, sweetie. If you want to help me have sex with Nick, come on.
Right. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her.
Artie says he'll live if you have sex.
I will live, I promise you.
I hope so. For your mom.
Howard, if there's anything I can do for the show, I've been listening for over 20 years, man. Me and you connect in so many ways. You're like my father figure, you know what I mean?
Right.
My father and mother passed away years ago when I was 27. And
all right, I'll keep you in mind.
What is happening here? Now you're his dad?
He's looking for money from his
he's
dad.
not my dad. I want to do something.
He wants an allowance.
He wants to do something for the show.
At the show for the Baba Booey roast. Me and her were there.
All right, you want to win $500?
Can we get a tummy tuck for $500?
Yeah, sure. Artie will give you one. All right, listen.
Dr. Artie.
You know what? I got to go. So
okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Hey, thanks, Artie.
So can we win the $500 though? Can we try to win the $500?
Yeah, I'll put you back on hold, but I want to get to Joey G and Dominic.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can put you back
Howard,
on
thanks,
hold.
man.
All right, thank you, Nick, and thank you, Tracy.
Can I call you and let you know?
Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
All right, baby.
Can I call and let you know what happens?
Yeah, call and let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
If you want to stay on hold, I'll give you a shot at winning $500.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, you guys.
Same to you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. All right, I'm going to put him on hold. Nick. Hold on, Robin. That was an impossible case.
Yeah, you took on a tough one. You having more respect for Dr. Drew now?
Yeah, I am.
You know what? You would have never seen, if there was a TV show, you would have never seen, they would have edited that out.
Right. Fred's right.
So that worked.
That is like, oh, can't make this happen? Get out of here.
All right, Dominic, according to Joey G, the famous, here, wait, let me get you both on the phone. Dominic, according to Joey G, the very famous guy who was on The Sopranos, he says you went to a charity auction. You bid on a football helmet, a genuine New York Giants football helmet for $2,500. You won the auction. Afterwards, you gave the helmet to a young child and have yet to pay the $2,500. Go ahead and answer the charges.
First of all, number one, I am getting a tummy tuck. It's all meshed the two stories. Number two, of course not. I went to the auction, and I first spent $2,500 in cash handing out to various people for things. You know, I didn't take care of. Oh, I bought tickets. Then I bought this helmet. I gave them my Black American Express card. They have the number. They have to just use the number to make the payment. Now, when Leslie and I had our problems, the card number was stopped and changed. So we called this foundation again and gave them the new number, and they have not put it through for billing. Number two...
Joey G, how do you...
Wait a minute. Not done yet. For the kids on the show, it's stuck together. I mailed them the check the next day, $1,000 each. Overnight mail. Of course I paid. I pay always. And
all right, let's get to Joey G. Joey, according to Dominic, you are full of shit.
No, he's a nice guy, but he doesn't know what's going on with the down and whatever it is.
Dominic,
Joey, straighten this out.
Yeah, when I saw you, you said, listen, call my office. You had the black card. We didn't take the black card for whatever reason, because it was our first thing. It was a little confusing, but you said, call my office in a few days. I'll send a check out. So Marlene, your secretary, has been coming to you and say, listen, Joey called. Do you want to send his check out? And you haven't been able to get to it. And I said all along, since September 16th.
No. Marlene is not there. You're speaking through you speak to Doreen, and Doreen has
Darlene, I'm sorry. I would get Darlene and Marlene mixed up.
That's all right. Doreen has already given the number to your organization. Of course, Joey. You want to make it $25,000? Who cares? Of course, look at the right.
Dominic, it hasn't been, but she said she's brought it to Darlene, and you just haven't been able to get to it. And I said, you know, because what he's going through, he's busy.
Please, I'm not
you know, but it's 3 months. Well,
I'm divorced
3 months, we haven't gotten it. No one's been in contact.
Something is not right here. Now, wait a second, Dominic. You make it seem like the helmet's been paid for. Joey G claims he still can't get his money.
He's got the credit card number. What do you want me to do?
He said they don't use the black card.
Yes,
and I like that Dominic works in that it's a black card.
Yes, they use the black card. They just didn't have the thing that night that accepted the black card. What do you think I'm going to get involved with this? Call a bookkeeper. I give $100,000 a year to charity. It's my pleasure to do this.
Listen, you know...
Joey, you've called into a radio show to embarrass Dominic, and I understand why.
Embarrass him, because the only way I get in touch with him is because I know he's listening every morning.
So, Joey, what is it? Do you think Dominic is lying right now? Or
No, I just think that there's, misunderstanding here. I don't think anybody...
What do you think's going on here, Joey? You think... I don't understand what Dominic's saying and you're saying. Dominic makes it seem like he's already made arrangements to pay.
Give me the black card over the phone. The whole world could have it. What do I care? It's insured. Of course. Joey, did I spend another $2,500 in cash there? Hey, buying the tickets? I had more tickets than everyone put together.
Well, I don't think...
Dominic, are you irritated that Joey called live on the air?
Everybody wants it. Joey's a good, nice man. I wish he'd get some more work. He should be back on TV. And if this is a call-in, hey, great. I'm glad he called in.
You're not irked by this? He's making you sound like a deadbeat.
No. Can you imagine me being...
Yeah, a little bit, Joey. A little bit. You're making him sound like a deadbeat.
Listen, on today, I have a new internet television show. I'm doing on Fox 2 hours every other week.
Fox internet show.
Dominic is the busiest and best.
Did you love how Dominic goes, already I have an internet show, Fox. Fox ain't internet.
Fox internet.
Television. No, Fox does have a Fox News internet show.
Wait, Howard.
Fox.
Wait, Howard, so Dominic, if I call your office today, we can just get it paid and that'll be it.
No, better than that, you can call me at home and I'll give you the number over the air, please.
You're going to give your home number out over the air right now?
No, Dominic, I have your cell. I'll call you on the cell. I left your message.
You'll never get a hold of him. I've tried.
Listen, Joey, I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I'm not giving $2,500. I'm giving $3,500 today for that fucking helmet, all right?
Okay.
It'll be done overnight today. Is that good enough?
Yeah, you're the best, Dominic.
Yeah, you're the best.
Well, thank you. But, listen, before I get off, I just want to say, Artie, I'm reading the book. It's great. I'm loving it.
All right. Thanks,
Joe.
All right. There you go. I solved one problem.
Well, you're at 50%.
Sounds like it cost Dominic $1,000.
Right. Want me to give this guy a shot at $500?
Sure, why not? He can't get a tummy tuck for that, but...
No.
Because I realized...
Maybe he can get her a nice...
Maybe you should get some counseling for her.
Or something.
I realized through the whole thing the wife was like, she just wants that tummy tuck, and she ain't stopping.
She needs counseling. That's what she needs.
Why don't we get Dominic's Amex card? Talk about merging the bits and then pay for her tummy tuck.
Well, he was about to give us the number on the air. Yeah. Everybody could have gotten anything they needed.
Would have been a great Christmas for my audience. All right, let me see if we can't play this Beetlejuice game. Let me get Nick back on the phone. I'll give him a shot. All right, Nick, you ready?
Yeah, I'm here, Howard.
All right, here's $500 toward your wife's tummy tuck if you get this right.
Now, don't blow it. Save it.
I'm going to give you 3 out of 5. How's that?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. And this game, I don't even know what this game is. It's something you got to guess with Beetlejuice. Let's figure it out together. It's like we ask Beetle a simple question, and I guess you got to figure out if he knows the answer.
All right.
It's all Christmas-related questions for Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Here we go. You get 3 out of 5, okay?
Okay, Howard.
Who is Frosty?
Oh.
All right, well, Beetle know that Frosty... Now, the other day, I'll give you a hint. We had Beetle in a room, and he appeared to know the words to Grandma, My Mommy's Kissing Santa Claus. You know that song?
Well, he knew the tune.
I heard it.
No, but he knew that line, Mama's Kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah, I heard that. He was basically humming along. I mean, he didn't really know the words.
Now, you'll see, he kind of knew it, though, but listen.
Right, what were beat by the word mistletoe?
Beat knew mistletoe.
Yeah, come on.
So Beat does know Christmas stuff. Will he know that Frosty is a snowman?
No, he thinks Frosty is what you get from Wendy's.
All right, let's see if you're right.
I agree with you.
All right. I think he might know Frosty the Snowman. I really do.
I say yes.
Yeah, me too.
I say no.
All right, let's find out. It really matters to Nick. Here we go, Nick.
Oh, come on. Frosty is a fucking snowman.
Oh, shit.
There you go. One wrong.
That kind of shit, running around Jersey City making a dirty snowman.
All right, let's try one more here. It's all right, you got one wrong. That's it. Let's see.
What is the name of the holiday that black people celebrate during Christmas time?
I can't even understand the question.
I think he's looking for Kwanzaa.
Right, but
all
Beatles
black
not
people.
going to get that.
I can't
No way.
imagine.
No way.
All right, I agree with that.
He's either going to say, I don't know, or come up with some weird name.
Yeah, that's not a generally known thing. Here we go.
Fucking Halloween, you asshole.
There you go.
See?
Halloween.
What did he say?
Halloween.
You asshole.
Halloween.
Yeah. All right, so you got that right.
You were right. He came up with some ridiculous thing.
He always has an answer.
Halloween is around Christmas time?
Here we go.
Whose birthday do we celebrate on Christmas?
Well, he know it is the birth of Jesus.
Fred was wrong with me last time, but what do you think, Fred?
I'm 50-50 because I got the first one wrong, the second one right. Ooh.
Yeah, I know how you think, like, logically. Like, if he knows one or two in a row, then the next one, it's got to be wrong.
Ain't no logic here.
Yeah, let me give you an answer, because Fred's...
Can I hear the question one more time?
No, you can't.
Seriously, because that
Whose birthday is Christmas about?
Yeah, he's not going to know that. I think he's going to think it's Santa Claus.
Right, no, I don't...
I'll say he knows.
He'll say, Howard Stern, man.
Yeah, I don't think he knows Jesus Christ. Let's see.
I say no.
All right, you say no also. Let's find out.
I don't have to say it, but I ought to know it. Fucking Jesus.
See, I know it. I told you.
Yeah, you know what?
Scoffed at me, you motherfuckers.
His sister and mother go to church all the time, right?
Yeah, but still, that's big.
It's fucking Jesus.
What else has he got?
Boy, Beetle
So
knows
that's two
stuff.
wrong now.
Yeah, you got two wrong, but you still have, if you get the next two right, you got the $500 from Man Groomer.
Oh, fuck. How do you tell, man?
You're
That's
panicking.
why it's a game.
You're panicking. Let's keep playing.
Sir, don't think logically. Just go with a gut
sweating
feeling.
over here.
Yeah, you can't.
Keep a positive attitude. Here we
I'm
go.
like Artie. I'm sweating over here.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Artie is sweating. How did you know? Here we go.
How does Santa get into the house to deliver toys?
He knows this.
Now, we know Santa comes down a
That's
chimney.
vague.
Ain't no chimneys where he grew up.
Do you think Beetle will
breaks
know
in.
that Santa Claus comes down the chimney?
Oh, Jesus Christ. He knows it's Jesus Christ. He knows... What was the other one he knew?
Frosty was a snowman.
Frosty is snowman, but he didn't know...
You didn't know Kwanzaa, which
he
makes
didn't know
sense.
that, yeah, Kwanzaa. He said Halloween. How the fuck do you know?
I mean, coming down a chimney, every child
I'd
knows
say
that.
that's a slam dunk.
I bet he says...
Yeah, he must have seen movies with, some of them children's movies where he comes down the chimney. I'd say, yeah.
All right.
He's going to say through the roof.
All right, you're going to say yes. All right,
Yeah,
let's find
I have
out.
to say, yeah.
Let's end the suspense right now and find out if you're on your way to winning $500.
He leaves the doors open. What else?
What'd he say?
But you know something?
Ain't no chimneys where he
He
grew up.
leaves the doors open. What else? That's Elianovi.
I'd say that's a wash. You got to give him another question.
What do you mean it's a wash?
He does come through
Because he can come through the door. It was very vague.
All right, I tell you what.
And the project, I mean, if he's in an apartment building, he can't come down a chimney.
Well, that's the logic I was using, but you picked the wrong answer.
I don't agree with what Fred just said, but the fact of the matter is if he is casting aspersions on this contest, I'm going to do you a favor. But this is it. $500, courtesy of mangroomer.com. The new Man Groomer, the essential do-it-yourself electric back hair shaver for only $39.99.
Okay.
I'm going to give you one last question. You get it right, you get the $500. You get it wrong, get the hell off my phone.
You're fucked.
All right.
And Nick, can I make a suggestion? If you win the $500, go outside the Lincoln Tunnel and get 50 blowjobs.
I've done that before when I was 18.
That's good advice. Here we go.
Name this tune.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
That's too obvious.
Well, then you're saying Beetle will have the right answer.
That's too obvious, because he'll never think if you're...
I know that Jingle Bell.
Wait, I can't hear this, young man. What are you saying? What is your thought? Yeah, what is your thought process?
No, what was that other one where you played? Was it a guy? It was a normal guy. It wasn't even a retard or anything. But Sal, I think, played him the song, an Elvis song, and he said, "What's the name of that song?" And he played. It was a Beatles song. He just played it the other day.
Yeah. Well, here's your question. You're all over the place. Your question is: we just played him Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and we're asking you: will Beatle be able to identify that song? Yes or no?
What's the majority in the room? I'll go with the majority.
Robin, do you think he'll know?
Who says no?
Beatle is so hard to call. I have to say no, he's not going to be able to answer the question.
I say no also.
Will you accept Beetlejuice just going as Rudolph?
Yes,
that?
I'll accept that.
Okay, then I say yes.
Do you know, Fred? Do you know what he'll say?
I'm almost with Robin on this. I think he's going to say, like, Jingle Bells or some stupid
Okay, so the majority is no.
Yes, but don't go by us.
Don't go by us.
But it's got to be your answer.
I was thinking no in the first place because it just seems too obvious. Why would you play the name of the song right in there? But I'm going to have to go with majority in my own feelings and say no, and I hope I'm right.
All right, let's find out.
It's a Bling Reindeer. I know. I already know.
Well, then you win.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. What did he say? Something about a reindeer?
He said bling reindeer.
So you're accepting any word in the title?
I'm saying no. I'm saying he did not know the title.
Oh, he did not know the title.
Did not properly got the answer right.
Okay, good.
He said something bling reindeer.
Yeah, he said bling the reindeer.
Right. You won $500 courtesy of mangroomer.com. The new Man Groomer is the essential do-it-yourself electric back hair shaver, only $39.99. Go to mangroomer.com or your local Target store to get one today. mangroomer.com. Maintain yourself. All right, Nick, $500 toward that whiny wife of yours, belly tuck or whatever that is.
Yeah, she's not whiny. I think you guys just don't understand, but I appreciate you at least giving me the time.
Your wife could give you sex, please. There's ways around. She can hide her belly. Thank you.
All right, Howard. I appreciate it. You guys, love all you guys. Great show. I'll continue to listen, and I hope you stay on longer than 2 more years.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Okay, guys.
Hold on. Yeah, because then I can do those bits like Bubba does. I want everyone to cancel their Sirius if I leave.
Did he say that?
Yeah, Bubba's got a whole movement. He found some guy yesterday who has 50 subscriptions to Sirius. And even though, like, he subscribed for us, Bubba has convinced him to cancel all 50 subscriptions.
If he leaves.
If he leaves.
Well, thanks, Bubba.
Thanks for the help. I was going to say that I think everybody should support Bubba, but... And I think he's great, but, you know, after hearing that, I'm not so sure.
I think he's just trying to keep his job.
He's trying to keep things going.
Yeah, but
if he goes and he takes all the subscriptions, what happens to my job?
He's doing what every gay person, black person, Jewish person, any person who's been downtrodden is doing. He's trying to put economic pressure on the company to re-sign him.
Or what about boycotts?
That's what he's looking for.
That is a boycott.
But I mean, another boycott, not that one.
He's acting like a dirty heeb.
I mean, go out and get, like, you know, petitions.
My point is, why would you want to kill the thing that helped you to survive?
Now, why do you want to kill a thing that helps me to survive?
Right, yeah.
But Bubba needed a place to go before terrestrial radio would have him back. And so he shouldn't be trying to kill
when Bubba was...
I actually do agree with you. You know, it was like I was listening to this with mixed emotions. I love Bubba, and I'm doing everything I can. We're not going to let him go. There's no question about it. I mean, I'm the one that's, like, sending emails to, like, Tim and others, like, supporting Bubba, saying all these people really love him, and they want him, and I want him too. But I was listening to this yesterday, and I went, you know, gee, if he's successful at getting everyone to cancel their subscription, we don't have a job. Right. So, you know, it was weird, but I am pulling for the Bubba crew, and also we are not going to let them go.
But if Bubba was capable of doing that, wouldn't the company immediately hire him back? That's a powerful guy. I don't think.
But what if he can, Artie?
Oh, right. By the way, I don't know how many people know this. In support of Bubba, Benji is willing to go on a hunger strike. Do I have that right, Benji?
Yeah, I want to go on a complete water fast.
In support of Bubba?
Yeah.
Until Bubba is re-signed?
Exactly.
Okay.
And
when does that start?
Well, we can start right now.
It's not we. I'm not starting anything.
Well, what I mean is I could announce it, and...
you can do whatever you want, but that sounds like a dangerous thing.
Well, it's worth it to keep them on, and I've been wanting a reason to do a fast.
Very good. Go ahead.
Are you doing it?
Well, I guess I want to do it a starting weigh-in.
Sure.
See how much I drop. And I'm not.
If you want to weigh yourself, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I think Benji wants me to beg him to do this.
No, I don't want you. I want to do it.
I mean, that doesn't sound very healthy to me.
When will you end this? And, you know, Bobby Sands, remember that Irish dude?
Yep.
He's going to be Bubba's Bobby.
Benji announcing a drastic move right now that he's going on a hunger strike until Bubba is resigned.
A complete water fast.
And I'm going to do the opposite. I am not going to stop eating.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Don't get naked, man.
He's taking his pants off. Don't get naked.
Wait a minute. Don't you want more weight on so it's more dramatic?
I want actors.
Can't hear you. Taking off his clothes. He just wants to take his clothes off.
Yeah, I know. I got to eat, man. Come on.
I think Artie's going on a hunger strike now.
Well, you're going to go on a hunger strike? You know that's dangerous, right?
I do.
A water fast.
I think if more of us would do this, we would be.
Why don't you just lose weight like a normal person? I mean, seriously. You're so out of control that you have to completely deny yourself all food?
You're not even going to eat blueberries?
You can have the rest of my blueberries today.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
right, well,
from this point on, you're not eating.
You weigh 0.
I might have coffee today.
Believe it or not, you're down to 0.
That's not fasting.
Already?
Yeah. All right, get on the scale quickly.
There ain't no rest of your blueberries, by the way.
You weigh 250 pounds. How tall are you?
I say 5'9".
Are you
about 5'8.5".
5'8"? Okay.
You know he weighs more than a baby rhino?
250 pounds, and you're going on a fast for Bubba.
Complete water fast.
Wow.
Starting now.
Starting now.
All right.
I might have some coffee.
All right, my friend. I wish you luck with this. I think it's a dangerous thing. I don't approve of fasting.
I will not eat till Bubba's resigned.
All right.
Does anybody care?
No.
Now I hope they don't sign him.
You know what it is? He's thinking of doing this water fast, so he needed a reason to do
incentive.
I've been waiting for some issue.
Yeah, but I got to tell you something about you, and I don't want to dwell on this. I don't want to argue about it. You're very sick, and the fact of the matter is that you can't control yourself without anything drastic.
Right.
Just eat 3 normal meals a day, and you'll lose weight.
Why are you telling him to do something he obviously can't do?
Yeah, well, I'm telling him what he needs to do, and if he can't do that, go see a psychiatrist. Thank you.
All right.
Matt, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Howard.
Yeah.
So we might lose Bubba, and Benji's going to die. That's great. I just wanted to call in because I saw a great episode on Howard TV with Robin and her eyelashes falling off.
Yes.
You remember pointing that out, and Artie, Robin was holding court about you and all your problems, etc., etc. And her face was falling off at the same time.
Well, she can do both things.
Yeah, you should really show Artie the actual video of that. It's so hilarious.
All right, very good. All right, listen, we got to take a break. Matt, thank you. Yes, Howard TV has the episode where Robin experiments with her new eyelashes and then quickly rips them off. You haven't returned to that look.
No, I haven't had time.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look for you because whatever you were doing was wrong. You only had half an eyelash. I said to Beth, I got home, I said, Robin had half an eyelash on today. She goes, no, there's such a thing as...
half eyelashes.
I said, it was crazy. She had these long, luxurious eyelashes, and then half her eye had nothing. She goes, well, then she's applying it wrong. I said, well, I don't know. But she seemed to feel this was a new kind of look. I was very confused by it. You look so good without those fake fakakta eyelashes. I mean, look how good you look today. Why would you need fake eyelashes?
There are fake eyelashes on today.
There are?
Yes.
Oh, but you look great. That day you put them on right. Oh,
are they
those are. You see, you got beautiful real eyelashes. Are those your real eyelashes?
Yes, I don't have anything fake on my eyes.
Then why do you need a fake?
Because it's nice to have long
the fake
eyelashes to bat.
No, they look like Halloween gone crazy.
But she's using a little sparkle, isn't she?
Yeah, she has sparkles. She sparkles on her face.
Speaking of,
I don't have sparkles.
You have sparkles on your eyelids.
The eyelids are shiny, sure.
No.
But there's sparkles,
have
like metal
sparkles.
No. My eyeshadow has sparkles.
Yes, we see what's going on.
Is that a bad thing?
No. I'm just saying you naturally sparkle. I mean, there's so much sparkling. I feel like I'm looking at a constellation.
It's not bad if you want to look like a stripper, a common tramp.
No, you have a lot of sparkle on, not a little bit. And you know, your eyes naturally sparkle. You don't even need sparkle.
I don't need sparkle now. Now the sparkle has to go.
She has a twinkle in her eye.
I mean, it's attractive. Don't get me wrong. That's not bad.
I can't use my sparkly eyeshadow?
Well, your eyes naturally do sparkle.
Yeah.
And really, in a way, I feel you're trying to accentuate something that's already accentuating. You don't need sparkle.
It's like a joke on a joke.
Right. You know what I mean? The sparkle's attractive. I'm not saying it's bad, but there's a lot of sparkle.
You don't look at my eyes and go, wow, like there's sparkle there.
Sparkle on your eyes.
You do. There's thousands of sparkles.
Yeah, sparkle on your eyes, Robin, is sort of like me or Benji wearing a fat suit.
Your sparkles are not subtle. You have a lot of sparkle.
Oh, my God.
But I don't...
Look at that. That looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, you look good. It agrees with me.
You're very pretty.
Right. But the fake eyelashes...
It's not like you're sitting there going, wow, look at those that eye makeup.
And you have a good nose. That's important.
And a nice smile.
You look like a dirty jig.
What?
What?
I'm being Lisa Lampanelli. Oh. Everyone knows that.
I didn't know that. I thought you were being you.
You didn't recognize that impression?
When I say... When have I ever said dirty jig?
When you move your head, you really see the sparkles.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah, and I like it. But it's not bad. It's becoming, but...
I've always worn sparkly eyeshadow.
You have good teeth. That's important to me on a girl.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking you over. Now I'm taking a few minutes to look you over. Now you got me looking at you. But the eyelashes I hated.
All right.
I thought they were a joke.
There are times when I've had them applied professionally. They haven't been bad.
And you have nice lips, full lips. Sensuous. And I like what you do with the lipstick. She puts on a lipstick, and then she takes a darker lipstick and makes a line around her lips.
It frames it.
It's like Picasso over there. Let's see what's going on. How long does it take you to pull all this together?
10 minutes.
Really? Wow. You do a good job. See how she draws the line around her lips? But, you know,
the sparkles add more time, though?
No.
How do you get that line around your lips? What do you use, a pencil?
A pencil? A lip liner, yeah.
Is it hard to trace your own lip? Because
no, I've lived with these lips for a long time. I know the line.
The line sometimes is a little crooked. I mean, you can't get it perfectly straight.
I like a little crooked.
Why do you draw a line around your lips and put lipstick on as well?
Number one, lip gloss is, I use lip gloss and lip pencil. I don't use lipstick.
Right. Understood.
And
you brush on your lipstick.
Lip gloss is hard to manage if you just put lip gloss on your lips. It runs all over the place. So the lip liner keeps it under control.
Yeah, Robin, hold still for a minute. You see the line around her bottom lip?
Yeah.
Not the upper lip, the bottom.
Bottom.
Yeah.
There's a big line around it.
Right.
See? That's what she's talking about right there.
Right.
There's one on the top, too.
Yeah.
How do you get up in the morning, though, when you got to do that? I can't even...
Well, it's just like shaving, which you don't do.
Which she doesn't do.
If you notice, yeah.
You don't do that.
I woke up at 5:52 today. I was out of the house at 5:54. And look at me. I look fantastic.
5:54?
When you do that, do you think it's like a guy's looking at that and going, man, imagine those lips around my penis? Is it a sexual thing, the way she does?
It is.
It's a target.
All these broads with the rouge and the sparkle, it's all to fucking lure us into a marriage.
Right.
It's like a Venus flytrap.
Robin, I may propose.
Look at you, Robin. That glitter is something.
The glitter, you're right.
Now, do you think you put...
On the glitter.
It's even on your cheeks, you know.
Well, sometimes it does go
it kind of
a little... And I don't mind that.
There's a lot of sparkle on that face.
No, I don't do that intentionally.
No, but it is sexier with the sparkle all over the place.
Do you like the sparkles?
Well, because, I'm into strippers.
That was actually my next question.
Stripper is.
Does she ever do the sparkle thing on, like, her upper chest?
Yes, I've seen her do that. You sometimes put sparkles on your chest, right?
On a night out, maybe.
Yeah, Beth does that sometimes.
You know, the doctor, the reason it reminds us of strippers, or me at least,
is the doctor at Scores.
Listen to this.
His greatest expertise was getting the glitter off you.
But I'm seeing a sparkle even on Robin's chin and underneath her jawline.
Wait a minute. Now you're getting crazy.
No, not that side. The other side. There's sparkles on your jaw. And the sparkle, you see it?
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop
right
it.
by the jawline. It's
what are you doing?
Right by the jawline.
When you move.
On the left-hand side.
What are you talking about? Here?
There it is. No. On your neck and on your jaw.
Down here?
Down here, there's sparkles.
That's crazy. There are no sparkles.
You're going wild.
There are no sparkles there.
Yep, there it is. It just glistens.
Right there.
I glisten. My skin has a sheen.
No, it doesn't.
Friends like Howard goes, no. Right there.
There's 5.
5 sparkles.
Yep.
You're crazy.
It looks like
it
looks like the Big Dipper.
That's right. That's a constellation.
Actually, that's the Sirius star.
It spells out Howard. She loves me. Well, good for you. You look terrific, and you've lost a lot of weight, and I have to say, you look attractive.
No wonder guys are chasing her.
Young guys, not guys. Young guys.
With washboard abs.
Yeah. I saw that guy's abs. He had an 8-pack.
Comes in here with those shitty cupcakes.
All right, Robin, good for you. Everyone likes the glitter, but the eyelashes are gone.
I might go back to them.
No, you won't. I know you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you were embarrassed.
I will.
No.
I had fake eyelashes on at Jason's wedding, I think.
You had them on right that day.
And at your wedding, I think.
Yeah. You look good at my wedding. I don't know what happened the other day.
It was a terrible accident.
Barbara Walters came up to me at the wedding and said, "Have you seen her eyelash?"
No, at the wedding you had them on right. You had a lot of time to apply.
Yeah, I had somebody else put them on.
Exactly.
I think I have a lawsuit, by the way, speaking of beauty, because Lisa G really is blatantly hitting on me in the hall.
What'd she say?
Are you being sexually harassed?
Yeah, she comes up to me yesterday and goes, "My, you have," in front of people, too. It's like, "My, you have beautiful eyes." And it's almost embarrassing.
Well, isn't
Are
that
you
nice?
feeling uncomfortable at work?
Yeah, I'm a little like she's going to grab my ass or something.
Don't you like that?
I guess I do, but it's...
Do you want to go out with her or not?
Well,
would you go out with her?
I want to just bang her.
Okay. Would you want to bang her?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't
want to talk to HR about her sexual harassment of you?
Do you want to file a claim?
Do you want me to call HR? Because you are...
Tell him that Lisa is hitting on Artie.
Wouldn't that be great if, in Lisa's file in HR, it's like she's been sexually harassing Artie?
That's right, she's sexually harassing.
And she's got a file. She's got a file on me. I'm keeping a file on her. She goes, "Well, what color are those eyes?" I said, "I don't know. It says hazel on my license." She goes, "Oh, they're sort of green." And I was like, "Yeah, well, can I get out of here now?" She was cornering me. And
practically had your pants off.
Yeah, and because in here she pretends to be mad at me, but see, I don't want to date her though. She's not a chick you could just bang, I don't think.
No, she's...
What if
you
she
don't
agreed
want
to that,
date her?
though?
Why not? You think she'd be a lot of problems, huh?
Yeah, she'd be a pain in the ass. All of a sudden, I'd be planning the cookie part.
Well, you know what? You really, if you're serious, and I'm not discounting what you're saying, you have to document all of this for HR.
All right. Well, what do I do? Make a little log?
Start to make a log about the times Lisa G has sexually harassed you.
I got 50 of them.
Well, write them all down, and I'm going to go to. I'm going to march you down to HR.
Times.
I'm going to take you by the hand down to HR.
All right.
Because I don't want to see you sexually harassed.
Let me get my notepad
We can't have you uncomfortable coming to work.
Yeah, we need you comfortable in the workplace.
Has she ever touched Artie?
Well, you know what? She gets
arm,
very close.
Shoulder.
There's been a brushing.
She invades your personal space?
Yes. She gets very close with that mic, and then I'm like, the mic isn't even on.
Yes, Sean, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm going to cancel my subscription until Bubba starts wearing sparkles and fake eyelashes.
Well, he does that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, wait a minute. Lisa G.
What is it, Sean?
I just wanted to say, let Bubba leave. Let him go. Everyone's supporting him left and right. I'm just so sick of hearing it. Every single year, the guy comes back trying to get another contract out. Let him go. What's the point? Bubba. Yeah, I know, but, if anybody really wants to listen to him, go to terrestrial and listen to him there. We're just sick of dealing with it. That's all that our airwaves are getting, crudted up with is Bubba's bitching about not having another contract. Well, make a big contract, in the beginning and get over it.
He wants to.
He would love that.
He wants that. Dominic, go ahead.
Artie, I think we can not only sue for the harassment, but, under it, there's such a thing as retaliation. It means this.
Right.
Because you're not giving in to her sexually, and it's obvious she wants you.
Right.
She then does stories about you that are more harmful.
Oh,
and possibly untruthful. It's called retaliation.
Do you think you could seek damages because you've gained weight so you won't be as attractive to Lisa G?
Well, no, and you know what? I think Dominic has a point. She's all over me lately with these stories about my supposed heroin use.
That's all. I love the damages already.
All right. Big damages.
For me, this is better than sex.
I'm going to call you.
That'd be so great if there's a big lawsuit in the paper that Dominic's representing Artie on a sexual harassment suit. And, you'd assume Artie was sexually harassing someone.
Oh, wait. There may be damages, too. It's didn't she come here and call him a liar, which kind of put his book into question?
And this is before she hit on me with the eye thing, way before it. I mean,
she jumped in your car today with Steve the intern.
Yeah, she came running down into my car.
Really?
And I said, and I told Steve the intern, because I wanted to give him money, I said, go to the ATM, and I told him my PIN number. And I said, don't put that on the news, my PIN number. She goes, oh, I would never do that, sweetie.
She just wrote it down.
Sweetie.
I don't know if she said sweetie. But It was very amorous.
If Lisa G agreed to go to see a counselor or a psychologist, would you agree to drop the charges?
I'd want a note from the guy, though, that she's better.
You want to make sure she's going, because you know people lie about that.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
yeah. People do it all the time.
Right.
You know what? Is her mouth moving? She's lying. 12-808 tells me I have nice eyes.
Let's hope Lisa G gets the help she needs.
Right, exactly, because it's getting out of control out there.
All right, we got to take a break.
I can't even wear the tight pants I like anymore.
We've been on 2.5 hours. I've only taken one break, as Fred reminds me. So we need to take a break
Can you
here.
force Benji also to put his pants back on?
Did he not put his pants
Let's
back
call
on?
HR.
As soon as we're going to break, I will.
Benj, put your pants on.
I just didn't want to slow down.
How's the fast going so far?
Right, it's been tough, but I feel like I'm doing it for a reason, and it's keeping me going.
He's had 4 fucking blueberries since he started the band. I'm kidding.
I wouldn't do that.
I see Eric the Midget's on the phone. I'll get to him later. I can't. I have to take a break first.
Hey, Eric, listen carefully. Fuck you.
Yeah, we'll be back right after these words. Yeah. You aware of this whole Paula Abdul thing? Sounds kind of interesting, actually. Paula definitely is gearing up to sue Simon Cowell and American Idol. There's no question in my mind. Barbara Walters does a radio show here. She had Paula Abdul on yesterday. And Paula basically explains that, this is her side of it, that this stalker who killed herself in front of her house has been stalking her for 17 years.
Yeah.
And while they were doing American Idol, 2 times the producers of American Idol brought this girl on knowing full well that she was Paula's stalker. And they thought it would be funny. She said she was petrified of the girl and nervous around her. And she kept telling the producers, look, don't have this girl on. She's causing a real problem in my life. And they keep having her on anyway.
Let me ask you something.
But, yeah, go ahead.
Is there nothing Paula can do about that?
What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand the question.
I'm trying to determine if she has to play along with that or if she can't do something about it. Is she saying she was powerless to do anything about it?
She's saying they would surprise her with it. Like she'd be sitting
so that's
there.
what I'm asking. Yeah. So she had no idea this was going to happen.
And now she's even saying you know, that whole, she comes off like a moron on American Idol, let's be honest. And she's saying Simon Cowell, what he'll do is he'll sit there and say weird shit to her during the taping and be in her ear just as she's about to go on. And then when she goes on, she goes, Simon's been talking in my ear. And then all of a sudden Simon will go, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So she's saying he's trying to intentionally sabotage her. That all sounds insane to me, though.
You don't eventually realize that somebody's doing this and do things to counteract it, like not react?
But I know she was embarrassed when she was supposed to be judging someone, and that person hadn't even sung a song yet.
Well, that was great.
Yeah.
Now, how did Simon make her do that?
She's saying he keeps her so busy and confuses her so much.
You still don't think you heard 2 songs.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know. It sounds to me like she's gearing up for a lawsuit. Here's Barbara Walters on The View recapping what Paula Abdul had to say. I don't know that I'm buying all of this.
It's definitely getting a lawsuit together.
Yeah, because you don't talk about the people you work with like this and not
I mean, this is something that revived her career, and I guess now she has a problem with something.
Yeah.
I do a radio show. Bill Getty and I do a radio show on Sirius 102 and XM 155, I guess. And Paula was on it. And she really then went full force. What she said, in effect, was this was an attempt by Fox Broadcasting, the producers of American Idol, and Simon Cowell to ruin her career. That's pretty strong stuff. I'm going to quote.
What was an attempt?
Yeah. Everything that happened about this woman, she said she did not want her trying out. She said we had restraining orders at times. She knew this woman was stalking her.
Because she was a contestant on Idol. She was in the early stages when you see everybody trying out.
And Paula knew this, and she said, I asked them not to put her on. It made me terribly nervous. She said, but she showed up, and I was pre-warned by the producers. Wait till you see this next girl. Oh, my God, she's crazy about you. And against my wishes, they kept allowing her to try her.
Right. They put her on anyway.
Yeah. Then she says, you know, when people thought she was ditzy or drunk or, you know, looked crazy, she said part of it is what people don't realize is that Simon is in my ear while I'm talking. He's saying crazy things while I'm trying to formulate something with grace and dignity. He's saying it over and over again. It throws me, and I start to laugh, and then Ryan says, what are you laughing at? And it makes me, you know, look
nutty.
Yeah. And then she said, I've put up with so much BS that I've had to crawl on my belly, but I rise like a phoenix. I don't have to dignify and stoop so low to that of what Simon says. I mean, this is just not funny tension on a television show. She said, if people are going to believe what's been said about me, and believe me, I lost a lot of money, I lost endorsements, and all Simon had to do is retract what he said, but he didn't. She said that she's going back to work this year. She has a contract for this year. It doesn't sound to me, this is my opinion, that she's going to stay after this year. This is very explosive stuff.
If I was Simon, I'd steer clear of her.
Yeah, maybe he wants a restraining order.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Beth worked with her the other day on that Mike and Juliet show.
Was it okay?
She said Paula was lovely and, you know, basically said hi to us and wish she would have said hi to us on the air.
Yeah. We're here, and she could say hi to us.
Yeah, but she said, you know, she basically...
No shenanigans, no crazy talk?
No. She was basically promoting her jewelry line. And
right.
Beth was part of a makeover thing that they did on someone. And that was that. But it sounds to me like she's trying to blame Simon Cowell for her ditzy image and then trying to prove damages by saying she lost all these endorsements.
Right.
I don't know.
Saying that this has damaged her earning potential.
Yeah.
I definitely see a money thing here.
Yeah. That's what it smells like to me. But
well, you don't want it to end up like that. It's like me and Lisa G. I don't want that to happen.
Was it scary leaving the room last break when you had to go out in the hall?
I'm looking over my shoulder a little bit.
Well, God. You know, you're being a very brave man. Very few men come forward and say they're being sexually harassed. I have to applaud you.
Thank you, Robin.
We support you.
Thank you. And look, thank God it wasn't her time to do the update.
All right, what else do I have to tell you? I have to tell you that... remember the other day I was saying, I read in the newspaper, this 9-year-old kid wrote a book, and it's like a number something.
A pickup book.
Yeah, how to pick up women. It's a 9-year-old little boy. And he wrote a book, and now it's like selling, and, you know, the kids...
He got a real publisher. It used to be a little pamphlet.
And I don't know, I just hate... when little kids have success. There's so many adults who might have something to bring to the table who can't even get a book deal.
Right.
Or they can't get a television deal. And then when you see like a little kid, you know, going ahead and having success and everyone's buying into it. I mean, really.
And he's a little too precocious and a little too sure of himself.
They had the kid on Fox and Friends anyway, so I brought in the clip because I'm sure they'll never bring that little kid by us. Because I'll be like, you know, stop writing books. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say about picking up women.
Now, let's see you go out and pick up a woman.
Yeah, let me see you bang her. Yeah, that's what we adults mean. Because the kid thinks it's like, oh, these guys don't know how to talk to women, and it's like, no, we know how to talk to them. It's getting them into bed that's the difficulty.
Let's see you get a chick drunk and then get her some blow and fuck her.
Right. Then we'll talk to you. So anyway, here is this 9-year-old kid, the author, on Fox and Friends.
You actually learned this stuff you say by spying on other kids?
It wasn't actually spying. It was kind of observing.
All right. And so what did you observe?
Well, I kind of observed how boys had trouble with girls, and how boys got success.
Okay. And what was the result?
The result kind of turned into my first little book that I published at Soaring Hawk Elementary.
Yeah. And I understand that somehow the Ellen DeGeneres show heard about your book, right, and wound up putting you on TV. Yes. And next thing you know, you've got an Amazon bestseller.
Yes, that's because a lot of well, it's actually bigger than my first version.
Yep.
Because a bunch of radio stations interviewed me.
Yep.
And I got a bunch more ideas from that. So
fantastic.
That's how I got most of the ideas.
That's how the book came together.
You know.
It sounds like this kid helped Ellen pick up chicks.
This is so fucked up. You know, the same month I have a New York Times and an Amazon bestseller, a kid's got to do it.
Right. Reportedly now, he has a movie deal, and I'm not making that up. That's in the paper today. The kid got a movie deal.
Hollywood Smells Cute kid in a comedy.
Right. No, I'm talking about based on the book.
Well,
but
I mean,
still, that this is an unusual setup, and he can get a lot of publicity from it. That's why you sign those deals.
Now, you have parlayed this into other books. You're going to be writing a book about how to talk to dads, how to talk to moms.
And how to talk to Santa. And the mom book comes out on Mother's Day, and the dad book comes out on Father's Day, and the Santa book comes out on next Christmas.
And speaking of Mom and Dad, they're right over here. Congratulations. You have raised a bestseller.
What the
fuck? And when he's 15 and a drug addict, he'll write the How to Talk to Your Counselor book.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
I'm only teasing.
Well,
it totally demeans what I've done.
Yes, as an adult.
As what any author has done.
I just hate when kids are successful.
Oh.
It's just the worst. Especially, I remember...
Well, look at Miley Cyrus.
Right.
She's smarter than everybody.
I remember I was in college trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. And then I was like a young man of 19, and then 20. And I'm like, oh, my God, little kids are more successful than me. They know how to make money. They know how to get a job. I'm a fucking retard. It just makes you feel like nothing.
Just imagine being Billy Ray Cyrus, struggling in the industry.
Right. Please.
And you have this daughter who makes it look like a piece of cake to make money in show business.
Well,
it's all because of him, Robin.
There used to be a comedy club on the Upper West Side by Columbia, like the West End Gate or something. And I remember going there to an open mic. And there were 10 of us in the back, already just bitter, ugly men who were unsuccessful and want to try to make fun of people for a living. And this woman brings in her 14-year-old son, and she says, this guy's he's 14 years old, he does a great stand-up comedy routine. And she thought everybody was going to be nice to the kid. We're all mad.
Yeah. Right. You don't want that.
I don't want this kid to be funny.
Make it look easy.
Well, yeah.
We should get that kid to mentor J.D. I wonder if we could get him to, help pick up chicks.
Yeah, watch J.D. and tell him what he's doing wrong.
Right.
That would be
good.
Great.
How demeaning would that be? Getting advice from a 9-year-old. What adult male? I assume the book is geared to adult males to pick up girls. Would buy a book by a 9-year-old. I mean, at that point, your self-esteem's got to be right out the window. Yeah.
Not to even belabor this point, but it's does anybody have a problem with the fact that they're taking a 9-year-old kid and putting him in a sexual situation?
No.
Am I misreading that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I guess...
I think that's kind of fucked up.
What if he wrote a book, How to Pick Up 9-year-old Girls, and pedophiles could buy it?
Yeah. But I just find that funny. It's it's like teaching a little kid. It's okay, how to pick up chicks. Now what do you do with them?
Fred, I wish that kid would write a book called How to Communicate with Fred. Then I would buy that. But that he doesn't write. No one wants to write that. Eric the Midget wants to say hello. Yes, Eric.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not in the fucking mood for shitty sounds and stuff.
But what if I am?
Fuck off, Fred.
What if I don't want to fuck off?
I was calling, one of the reasons why I was calling was because I was wondering if you guys had seen the Frank TV bit yet.
We'll see you later, Eric.
What did he say?
I don't even know. I was bored.
Bye.
Stop listening.
Oh, I know what he means. What? You remember that guy we had on who has a TV show called Fred TV?
Uh-huh. Frank TV.
Frank TV, right. He did someone came on and did an impression of me and mentioned Eric the Midget.
Okay.
I think he did an impression.
No, it wasn't Frank. Somebody else, some other guest.
Oh.
And Eric wants to know if the world has seen it. The answer is no. And nobody cares about it.
I just want to know if you've seen it, because you're Mr. Ego that sees everything.
I did see it. Mr. Ego saw it. I saw it, and I was going to play it on the air, but it wasn't really... Do you want to hear the bit that Eric...
Does it sound like you?
No.
A little bit.
There was a kid, Frank worked on Mad TV, and there was a kid at Mad TV who did a really good impression of you named Pat Kilbane.
Maybe it's him. Here it is. I would never really play it for you, but Eric insists. He calls every day about it.
Right, he's still asking the same question.
Yeah. Then we can listen to Artie's interview on CW11. They interviewed him. Gary, where is the bit that Eric the Midget keeps referring to?
JD1 in white.
Thank you. Here you go, Eric.
Did you ever get a magazine with a scented insert? I hate those. They smell like the couch at Scores. They make me wonder where the magazine has been and whether I should be reading it without a pair of rubber gloves on. I feel like I need one of those CSI lamps to see if there are any splotches on it. Which reminds me, why is it Pam Anderson always says she would do me and then never delivers? Right, Robin? She's got to know she's making my pockets tight. What else? Okay, here's something that everyone can relate to. Why is it I can't get my horse-toothed jackass producer to do anything right? To answer that, we've got Eric the Midget on the phone. Eric, what's going on in that midgety little head of yours? Actually, midgets have really big heads. That's why they're so smart.
There you go.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, Eric, I played it. How's that?
Thank you.
All right.
What does that do for Eric?
Eric likes, listen, that's a big deal to Eric. He got mentioned.
Yeah, but you're the ego guy? He's the one calling every day to play it because his name is mentioned.
He loves it. He loves it, that Eric the Midget. Right, Eric?
Right. I was also wondering, do you guys see that Natalie put her foot in her mouth again?
Now, how did she do that?
You're referring to Natalie Maines of the Dixie Chicks?
Yep.
All right.
She's being sued for defamation by some guy in Arkansas because she's claiming that he killed his stepkid when there's been 3 guys that have been arrested for it already.
I did read something that Natalie was in some sort of defamation suit, but again, it didn't really...
I don't care.
I didn't care.
Yeah. Eric bringing up another non-topic.
See you later, Eric.
All right, Eric.
That's wrong.
Eric cares because he's mad at Natalie Maines.
Right. He feels he's been defamed by
her.
She's a stupid bitch that can't keep her foot out of her mouth.
Well, no, she's saying things that you don't agree with, so her foot's in her mouth. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Eric, listen, go and fuck yourself. Go somewhere right now other than where you are, and when you get there, fuck yourself, okay?
Eric, how bad are you jonesing for the Bunny Ranch?
I'm possibly going to be up there on Monday, or Sunday night and Monday night.
Bring your wallet.
I don't need the wallet, fat boy.
Girls see him and they just spread.
Who's paying for this, dude?
Dennis Huff.
Is he?
No.
Are you getting another freebie?
Pretty sure of it.
What 2 girls are going to...
Are you going to get new girls, or are you going to go back to those same 2?
Hopefully the same 2, Haley and Cherry.
He's in love.
Yeah, you know, Eric's like the guys who go to Scores or Rick's Cabaret. And
Howard?
And they fall in love and they get a Rick's wife. You know what I mean? Like, instead of sampling all the girls.
Would that be considered a gift?
In a sense, I would believe so, yeah.
I hope he declares that in his income tax.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Well, he should.
Fuck you, Fred.
Being the honest midget that he is, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure Eric doesn't even pay income tax because he's on disability.
But certain things like that, I'm sure there's a value on that service, and it's a gift, and I believe, according to the federal regulations, you're supposed to pay tax.
Federal regulations?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Do you file taxes, Eric?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Trust me, they're not going after him. I don't think midgets have to pay taxes. I don't think they're considered people.
Is there a height
There's
requirement?
a height requirement for the tax code.
I'm sure that there are little people that have paid taxes, like the roll-offs and other people that have businesses and stuff like that.
No, we just looked on the internet. No. They're not considered people.
That'd be wild.
So that's why they're exempt?
Wait a minute. I thought your dumb ass doesn't know how to work the internet.
No, I just...
Wouldn't it be amazing, like, if the U.S. government just said, like, midgets aren't people and they don't have to pay taxes?
I'm going to look that up on the internet.
I would love if someone said that about Italian.
Like, somewhere, like, Abraham Lincoln said, they're like dogs. You know, like, it turns out he was not racist, but he was anti-midget. Of course, midgets have to pay taxes. They're people, they pay taxes.
Then how does he get away with it?
Because he's on disability. He doesn't have an income.
Exactly. I don't have a tax.
But don't you have to file something?
No, well, what about selling my fucking picture?
I don't believe that I have to pay taxes on that. I have.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't believe that. Capone didn't believe it. He ended up in Alcatraz.
They take him to jail for tax fraud.
Yeah, see?
He's a midget Al Capone.
What the hell are they doing?
I'm Little Capone.
Little Scarface.
Hey, was it your birthday the other day?
What's that?
I heard it was your birthday the other day. Happy birthday.
No.
No?
March 11th. What I said when I called in this morning was on Sunday I went back to the same strip club I went to on my birthday.
Oh, my God. Whatever, man.
Well, you know, you got to realize his birthday is important because his life expectancy was only a few years. Right.
March 11th is your birthday?
Yes.
Your parents refer to that as 311, I bet?
311.
Yeah, that's your waist size.
That's your height, dickhead.
All right, Eric. I'm going to take you off the phone and let you go relax, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
See if your cock can reach your ass. And fuck yourself.
Bye for now.
You haven't seen yours in I don't know how long.
Yeah, well, you know what? Bring your wallet, because it's gonna cost you something over there. Believe me.
All right. Thank you, boys.
So I'll be hopefully calling you guys from there on.
Oh, we can't fucking wait.
Those 2 mornings.
It's Abbott and Costello between Artie and Eric the Midget. Thank you.
Yeah, I think which one was the fat one? That would be Artie.
No, so it's Faggot and Costello.
All right, Eric. Thank you. Good luck at the Bunny Ranch.
All right.
And try mixing it up. Try not to be with Cherry and the other one. Try to get some new... Haley. Try to get some new girls.
Right. Some girls who haven't had sex with a 400-pound black guy recently.
All right, thank you.
Has he talked to them? They're supposed to, you know...
Are you talking to them?
Friends.
Yes, I talked to them.
How did you get a hold of them? You just call over to the Bunny Ranch?
No, I have their cell numbers.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Poor girls.
Text them back and forth.
Every day.
Are they usually crying when you call them?
No.
Is the sideways smile like not, it's weeping?
Are they showering for over an hour and a half?
Sideways frown.
Are they crumpled in their shower with the water just running over them for an hour and a half?
No, in fact, I get in text messages, I miss you a lot.
I got the chills.
I can't do it anymore.
I was in high school for a while.
Dennis forced me to fucking midget.
I did well for a while.
For a while it was fun.
The money's not enough.
Now this horrible midget is in my life.
Should have gone to occupational therapy school.
The damn midget is coming back.
I feel dirty.
I want a waitress at the diner now. I don't want to do this anymore.
What's next? A horse?
Can't I just do dog fucking porn? I mean,
a horse. Dennis must be a fucking horse.
He must be a fucking midget and a horse. Dennis, I'll go Al-Qaeda.
Help me, help me.
The midget is horrible.
Oh, Jesus, if you could hear it, take me out of this life.
I have night terrors. I pray for the sweet release of death.
Dennis told me I have to pretend to love the horse.
Oh, the dark night of the soul.
The horse has my cell number. The horse texts me.
When are you going up there?
Hopefully Sunday afternoon, and I'll be there till Tuesday.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was a ghost town when he got there?
He'll be there till Tuesday.
What, do you hear like that car pulling up from the Munsters?
It's like all the trailers.
All of a sudden Eric shows up and the cars are everybody pulling.
He's almost here, fellas. Hit it.
It's like a sign out front, gone out of business.
The trailer's empty.
Let's hit Barstow. You stay. What do you mean? You're going to be there for 5 days?
Where do you stay when you go there?
Oh, my God, you cannot count, fat boy.
Do you stay? You stay 2 days, right? 2 nights.
Yes.
And where do you sleep? Do you sleep at the Bunny Ranch?
They have these bungalows at the Bunny Ranch that are open for guests.
Oh, so you can sleep over.
Right.
Yeah. They're called jizz sponges.
And then you stay over there, and then when you want a girl, you walk over to the bungalows, the other bungalows.
Right.
Yeah. Do the girls ever come to your room at your bungalow and they just sleep there for the night?
They didn't the last time I was there, but...
Yeah, are you crazy?
I guess they are allowed to, because one of the night clerks asked, my roommate if Haley was staying the night in the room with me.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that your girlfriend isn't allowed to spend the night with you?
You had a roommate?
Yeah. Oh, my God. What was that guy's deal?
Did he get laid?
It's the one that's with me all the time here.
Did you get laid?
Did he or did I?
Did he?
No.
Oh, what a nightmare that must be.
I mean, he had to stay there while you got laid?
He doesn't throw him a crumb?
Well, he did go into a couple of rooms with a couple of girls, but nothing ever happened with it.
No. Probably didn't have any dough.
Yeah, right. He can't get...
Right. He doesn't have access to a radio show.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to be heaven for him that he's not dealing with you for a little while. Right. They're keeping you busy.
Yeah, at least he gets a break from Eric.
I saw this kid. He's with him all the time.
It's just Oasis.
Pushing him around.
He ought to write a book, that kid.
Yeah.
That's a tough life.
Well, I don't know if you met him, but he ought to read a book, actually.
Living with a tyrannical midget.
Well, Eric, it sounds like you're in for some fun.
Yeah, hopefully.
Eric, call us if your name is mentioned in another unwatchable sketch.
Okay. Be sure to call us.
Anything you're on is unwatchable.
I'm on the Howard Stern Show.
All right, let me ask you something, Eric. Last question, then I got to go. I'm going to give you a Sophie's choice. You're on a boat. The boat starts to sink. Cherry and Haley are on the boat with you. There's only time to save one girl. Who do you save, Cherry or Haley?
Oh, man.
I know, it's tough, but go ahead. Who do you love more? Who do you throw off?
Why do you have to put me on the spot like this?
I know it's tough, but come on. Who do you save, Cherry or Haley? First answer, come on.
I guess I have to say Haley because she was the one I was with first.
All right, so you love Haley more than Cherry.
Right.
See what happens when a tiny man makes a big decision. I'd go see that.
I would.
Get to work, Eric. You got a blockbuster on your hands.
I think I'm going to write that for Howard TV.
I'm already writing something.
What are you writing? Eric's Choice?
I hope you're writing me a check.
No, it's a 38-page script. I have only 38 pages of it so far, but it's...
Which eyelashes are Robin wearing in the script?
None. I haven't... The story is based...
We'll see you later, man.
All right, we got to go.
Take care.
You made it
on reality.
Nobody cares.
A bit on reality and a bit on fiction, and about the whole thing with myself and going to the Bunny Ranch. Hey, don't be doing that.
Is it a children's book, like Dougie the Puggy?
Dougie the Puggy gets a blowjob. In a pitch meeting, they'd have thrown him out the window already.
Okay, here's
the pitch.
This is far from a kid's story.
That's you going out the window. That's the head of Sony throwing you out the window.
Pitching him out the window.
Do you think a guy who writes children's stories should be going to a prostitute?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Aren't you a bad influence on kids?
Dr. Seuss got golden showers.
Yeah,
kids get confused by Eric. They think he's another kid, and then they see him in bed with whores.
Right.
How about Dougie the John?
You guys come up in this story later.
Nobody cares.
Why don't you call the story Ambien, because it's putting me to sleep.
No, it's already got a title.
What is it?
You want to hear it or not?
Sure. Yeah, what is it?
kind of a corny pun. Yeah. You hooked my heart.
I like that. I got to admit, I like that. That's faggot. See, Eric made the classic mistake. He went to the bunny ranch and he fell in love with his 2 whores.
Why don't you call... Why don't you call the script Clay Aiken, because it sucks cock? Oh.
No, it does not.
Well, I wish you luck with this.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to write Eric's Choice using Robin's title there. I'm going to write it up for you and see if we can't make something of that. Okay? And maybe we'll get those 2 hookers in there. I'll have them take place on a boat.
Yeah, because yours is some kind of fantastical love story, and that's ridiculous.
And since we can't afford Celine Dion's song, because it's our TV, I'll get a song that almost sounds like that song.
Yeah, we'll get Hyperchart to sing it.
Right. Be like, close, but not that far, wherever you are. We'll change it around just enough.
It's Kelly Clark.
I would really prefer that name never coming up on air again.
Kendra?
Why is that?
I can't stand her.
Kendra?
What happened there?
She just blew it. She just never called me, never text messaged me, just kind of dropped off.
That's not right.
What do you think that was?
That's not nice.
I don't know.
She's not a whore.
You guys were right when you thought that, what you thought about her last year.
Well, look.
Why don't you ever listen to us?
Yeah, listen to us. Believe me, we'll steer you right.
And why would you think we're wrong about these 2 broads at the bunny ranch?
Well, listen, I just don't want you falling in love with them. I don't mind that you go out and bang a couple of whores. But don't fall in love. All right?
Right.
Protect yourself emotionally. All right, Eric, listen, I got to run. Thanks for the update.
I like Kendra's Goliath's cock.
All right, thank you. What do you want in life anyway? You want to get married? You want to have a steady girl? What do you want?
Yeah, I definitely would like that.
All right, well,
Well,
these
remember
girls...
that one time he was having that contest and he was going to lock the girl in his house?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to the kidnapping plan?
Yeah, what happened to that modeling agency that you were going to kidnap the girl and make her live with you for a year? That was part of her contract.
Right.
That was the best. Eric's starting a modeling agency, and one of the things that she has to sign is that she has to move in with Eric for over like 3-year period.
Didn't you have a basement with a pit all decorated and everything?
No, there's no basement to this little house.
Where was the girl going to live when she lived with you?
The apartment nearby.
No, you said she was going to be in your house.
In the apartment.
In the house.
There was 2 things to it. Either an apartment nearby or, here.
Yeah.
But
well, where were you going to put her in your house? In your bedroom?
It actually had to be an apartment nearby because all 3 of the bedrooms here are taken.
Oh, Eric, you know what the plan was. The plan was if she was with you every day, she'd eventually fall in love with you.
And move into your bedroom.
No.
You don't have money for an apartment for a girl. The plan was he was going to... I know what was going on.
Yeah.
I had a feeling he was really looking for a girlfriend.
Right, absolutely.
I don't think he was interested in repping her modeling career.
Yeah, and in the early months, where were we going to keep her tied up and guarded?
Until she fell in love.
All right, Eric, good luck at the bunny ranch. Don't fall in love, just have a good time.
Well, Howard, that's great advice, but sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah.
And he's going to fall in love no matter what.
And try some new girls out, too. Don't get in a rut with those 2.
Supposedly, according to Rich, there are quite a few others that want to, be with me.
Oh, jeez.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, they might as well spread the joy around.
There's quite a few others who want to pay their crystal meth dealer.
Those girls have done enough, is what they're saying.
All right, Eric, good luck.
Time for somebody else.
And have fun with the girls.
Who's on Eric the Midget Detail?
Just because you're a junkie does not mean that they are.
That's right. That's true.
I don't get paid to blow guys.
All right, thanks, Eric. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. In other show-related news, I found out that Stuttering John, who used to work on our show, is now the announcer on The Tonight Show, is doing a production of Grease
Actually, I saw some of the rehearsals.
Yeah, and he's the John Travolta role, the good-looking guy.
Right, he's the love interest.
Yeah, just like in his movie. He is the love interest. And he sings.
Dances.
Summer love and hide up. Bless.
How did it ever go so fast?
You're the one that I want.
You're the one that I want.
So I guess Jillian Barbery's husband is in the production as well.
He's a really good-looking guy, but he's not the love interest.
No, he's not the love interest. He's Kanicki.
Right.
Did he was a bet?
And
you know who else is in it?
Only in Hollywood this shit happens.
I think Mary Jo Buttafuoco,
yes.
too. Yeah. And so John, and I think John's wife is the director.
She's the director.
Yeah, and
they actually had a choreographer and everything.
Dorothy Lucci's cousin, isn't it?
So in order to get promotion, I guess Jillian Barbary had her husband on with John and the whole cast. And
really?
John and the cast did a song from Grease.
Oh, no.
Did you hear that?
I haven't heard. Look, I told you I was at a rehearsal.
Oh. You saw her.
You're going to play that now? Because I have to take some.
And you didn't stop them?
you need to get laughter medication.
You know what
I actually might have to put a seatbelt on.
When I was there and I saw the first rehearsal, I asked them how long before this production hits the stage.
Was it better or worse than a high school play?
Well, I met Jillian's husband at your wedding, and
he's a nice guy.
He's a great guy.
He's the kind of guy.
I felt bad that he had to be in some love and.
Well, I thought they were doing this as a goof. I didn't know they were going to wind up on television.
Yeah, they had a big interview. And here, I'll see if I can find the song. John is the lead singer.
Yeah,
of course.
Here we go. You guys really want to know what happened? Yes.
You need to see the visual, though.
Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
Met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy cute as can be.
Summer day drifting away.
I know, let's put on a show.
All those summer nights.
Let's start a sketch troupe.
Tell me more, tell me more.
More.
Did you get very far?
Tell me more, tell me more. Like since we have a car.
No.
She swear by me, she got a cramp.
Anyway.
She swam by me. She gave me a cramp.
Well, let's say they are doing it for charity.
Two nights only.
There's a wife and she nearly drowned.
Do you know who the lead chick in that is that was singing?
No.
Do you know who Ming Na is?
No.
She used to be Ming Na Wen. She's this hot Asian chick. She was in the Joy Luck Club, but she was on ER for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's another, like, John meets these people. I think they were like in playgroup together or something.
Well, it actually sounds like the girls can kind of sing a little bit.
Yeah,
She can
the
sing.
chorus is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the best part is it is a visual. John starts making, like, you know, like he's Popeye and dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not, but John's not taking it serious.
Well, yes and no.
Come on.
By doing it, he's taking it seriously.
No, but, right, all right.
He's willing to go out there and do the
He cast
part.
himself as the handsome
Well,
lead.
didn't his wife do the casting?
I guess she sees him that way.
Everybody's looking for a mid-40s chubby Kanicki.
He's not Kanicki.
Oh, right. What's his lead again?
He's John Travolta.
Right.
What's the lead character's name? I
Jerko.
Jerko.
Isn't it something like Sonny Boy or?
You're my girl. I missed you all summer.
What's the role that every actress who was trying to revive her career took on Broadway?
I know.
Streetcar?
No. In Grease, like Rosie O'Donnell did.
Yeah. That's the, what is they call that girl? What's her name?
I'm thinking of Stockard Channing, but I can't remember her name.
Stockard Channing
was
is in the movie.
The character, yeah.
I'm wondering who did that.
Kashmiki.
Right,
I think that's Joey Buttafuoco's daughter.
It's Rizzo.
Rizzo, yeah.
Yeah, Joey Buttafuoco's daughter. plays Rizzo.
Well, I'm sure they're all very talented. I just didn't know that John thought of himself that way as a
leading
as a
man.
musical.
Absolutely.
Not even a leading man, just like as a musical comedy
The lead in
performer.
Grease is Danny Zuko.
Danny, yeah.
Yeah, Danny Zuko. Anyway, so he's up to that. Now, what do you think happens to John when Jay moves to 10 o'clock at night?
Well, clearly he does Broadway.
Do we know yet?
He does Broadway.
We were talking about this in the office.
Wait, when Jay sees
I'm doing Death of a Salesman.
Do you think John invites Jay to come see that?
No, because it was only 2 nights.
Yeah, but did you think he invites Jay?
He probably invited him, but probably...
What did you think Jay thinks when he sees that?
Thank God I brought him to the Tonight
I don't
Show.
know. I have no idea.
Really, to come, John, but I'm gonna do a ring job on my Duesenberg.
Listen,
come on.
I love John. I really do. He's a great guy, and I love Susanna to death. But, you know, John, there's no way someone who's funny for a living, no matter how good a friend you are, can look at that and not instantly make fun of it.
And John would go, but we did it for charity.
Well, okay, but that's great. But I'm just saying,
No.
you know...
But he doesn't have to be in it.
The lead in Grease. I mean, no, like, if I did that, I would expect... If I did that, I would expect my comedian friends to laugh at me.
Frank, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, this is worse than when my 7-year-old daughter gets together with a bunch of her friends and they actually think that they could pull some of this shit off.
Yeah, and they make, like, make-believe tickets, and they have all their friends come.
And because they're young, you go, wow, that was great.
Yeah, it's sweet, yeah.
The deuce chills are Arctic right now.
I have to agree with this guy.
You better put on your winter coat.
I wanted you to do a countdown before you played it so I could fucking tune out.
I'm in love with Sandy Dennis.
Grease Lightning.
She was
Grease Lightning.
She was
You're burning up a quarter mile.
She was Istomatic.
Doesn't John have to do the majority of the singing?
Yeah.
Systematic.
The lead role.
He'd have to sing...
John, what other songs do you do?
I was doing Grease Lightning.
Let me hear some of
this
that.
car is systematic. Hydromatic.
Although with John's luck, this will be an enormous hit.
Oh, absolutely.
No, you're right. He'll get a Tony.
A Tony.
But
it's a 14-hour show.
Be brought back.
All right. Thank you, Frank.
Oh, Howard.
All right, Frank. Yeah.
Why didn't he get Jeff Conaway to play Kaneki again?
He said he would be embarrassed to be in that.
That I'd watch.
No, but I know Jillian's husband is the natural guy to go to be the Danny Zuko.
Right.
Maybe John could be Kaneki.
Absolutely. That's the right casting, wouldn't you think?
I think John should be Rizzo.
So you think they cast based on fame versus who can do the part the best?
I think it was based on whose wife was directing.
But fame, too, I guess. I mean,
sure.
Does Jillian's boyfriend work?
Husband.
He's an actor.
Work at anything else? I guess
I don't know.
Does he have real credit somewhere?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Wow. But he's at least got some looks. Very minimum.
Yeah.
John's like this chubby, stuttering guy who...
Is he chubby? I know John's L.A. now.
Not chubby.
No,
he put in a couple pounds.
Really?
I saw the clip of this.
He had been thin when he got out there, and he had those Armani suits, but he looks like he put on a couple of pounds.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think Jay's going to keep him with the new show?
Big discussion we just had in the office. Will and Jason say absolutely. John Hein and I say absolutely not. Although I could change my vote if it depends on what Jay's going to do on the show. But if he's going to go to sketch comedy,
no, he's not going. He's going to do his show.
He's going to do
show.
Yeah, why would he do
the exact show?
In prime time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're going to do the Tonight Show in prime time.
Right.
Then he'll keep John.
Well, the argument is that the guys are saying Jay is so fiercely loyal to everyone that he'll probably keep him.
I say he wouldn't keep John, but because we made such a big deal about John, and him taking him away, I say John has job security.
I hope he does.
Yeah, because... Yeah, so do I. I mean, but I say Jay would be like, I can't fire this guy because I mean, that's a big deal, and I took him off the Howard Stern.
Like Jason asked me, Jason said, is it possible that John paid his house off in the time he's worked for Jay? And I said, probably not. You know what I mean? So, like, then we're all feeling bad for John.
John does that thing with the mug where he holds it up for the sign-off, so I don't think Jay wants to give that up.
No. That's classic.
People will miss that.
He holds the mug.
He does.
Because it's like kind of like an Ed McMahon thing.
Like that.
Yeah, where he holds his mug. Fred's got it done. It's a good impression.
And they need that for Jay to get to the desk, right?
And who else says Nicolas Cage?
Fred even does the face.
He used to do like the Errol Flynn bung ho thing.
Right.
That didn't work.
Well, because now John has 3 kids now, so I hope he does.
Right.
You want to talk about dark productions of Grease? I didn't go to see this because I just thought it was going to be too depressing, but at my mother's nursing home, I saw a sign up. It said that the CP Center across the street, the CP kids were putting on a production of Grease.
I'd rather see that.
Oh, my goodness.
I was going to go see it, but it just depressed me. But
Who directed it?
Susanna Melendez.
I want to see a production of Grease with those Proud of Willie kids. That would be good.
Or a production with Grease with Eric the Midget.
A nursing home production of Grease coming to a theater near you. Right after Eric's Choice.
Kanicki.
Well, there you go.
I want to see them do Grease 2 on Broadway. With you. That was the real one with Adrian Zmed. That's the one I like.
You didn't like that one?
Grease 2 is way better than Grease 1.
I love you. I met a great girl this summer.
Summer lovin'.
You want to do some more Summer Lovin', John?
I mean, hold on one second. Summer Lovin' had me up. Blast. Summer Lovin'.
I think you know who's going to see it.
Happened so fast.
I believe the legendary Tim Stack, who, of course, wrote and directed and produced Son of the Beach. Well, wrote and produced it. I believe he is getting tickets to go see John in this Grease. Yeah, he's looking forward to it.
Oh, good.
He wrote me a note and said, I have to go see this. So, I believe he is going.
It's like when people come to New York.
go.
It's like when people come to New York, they have to go down to where 9/11 happened. It's the same thing.
So
they can't believe that happened.
You're comparing it to the worst disaster in the history of American soil?
We approached
West Coast.
Kanicki's Nicolas Cage.
I tried to get Nicolas Cage to join the cast, but he said no.
I'm close. I call him Nig.
and then Pamela Anderson. I wanted to get up to play the Olivia Newton-John. I'm getting Forrest Whitaker to play the Stockton Channing.
What other songs do you sing in Grease? What?
I've got Chels, and then I'm losing control.
You hold up the mug in Grease?
I hold, yeah. That's the only way the audience recognizes me.
That's how we got financing.
You have to work the mug in?
It's a Tonight Show mug.
Yeah.
That's how we got financing if I agreed to loan them.
No, really, what other songs do you do?
I'm not finished with that one.
All right.
Cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
All right, thank you.
Wow.
Well, we wish John luck in his new show.
I'm sure they're going to raise a lot of money. I think it's for a school there.
Right, that's good. Yeah. Well, they first have to pay John, I assume, for his lead role, and then give money to school.
That's usually the way.
Whatever's left over.
That's usually the way it works with charity productions.
We
the
hope.
Staff has to get paid for it.
We hope that Ming Hua and John get paid. Ming Na.
And Numbnuts.
And I'm wishing the whole cast luck. That's all I can say.
I'm wishing the audience luck.
I'm wishing that school luck.
Well, there's some Ming Na's in it, and Jillian's husband's in it. And,
it's a laugh.
Mary Jo Buttafuoco.
Right. But John is the lead.
Ming Na.
Go see the show.
All right, let's...
I can see the announcer. Ming Na.
Ming Na.
Stuttering John.
Now I'm starting
Jillian Barbry's husband.
I'm starting to think I could get Ming Na for Eric's Choice.
Why not?
Yeah, I didn't realize she was available for this kind of stuff.
I heard she's a huge fan of the show.
Is she?
Yeah.
Ming Na?
I'm starting to think I could get Ming Na to clean my gutters.
Ming Na's Cherry. Eric's Choice. See, when Eric has to decide between Haley and Cherry. Starring Eric the Midget, Ming Na.
Joey
Joe Buttafuoco.
Joey Buttafuoco as Rizzo.
That would be good.
Yeah.
And Joey Buttafuoco's daughter. And Mary Jo.
Right.
All right. We got to take a break, and then we'll come back and do our news block, where we sort of tell you what's going on around the world. I say sort of tell you because nobody knows what the hell we're doing. Right after these words. Yeah, sexy. All right, who's doing the news for Steve Langford, who hurt his back and is out? Shuli. Let's go, Shuli. You're on. Here's Shuli from Howard 100 News, one of the original members. Go ahead, Shuli.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning.
Steve Langford, Howard, actually shuffled his way into work this morning at 6 a.m., fighting through his back pain. Almost immediately, Steve had to turn around and leave when the pain became too much to stand. He went directly to the hospital.
What? Wow.
Yeah. Ivy Hearing, a very professional-looking Ivy Supersonic appeared in New York criminal court yesterday for a hearing over allegations that she scammed her stepmother out of more than $10,000. And over the long-running dispute with club owner Noel Ashman, she faces 5 felony counts on these allegations. The judge extended orders of protection so Ivy cannot go near her stepmother, stepbrother, or stepbrother's wife, and the cases were postponed until June.
Benji, you still in touch with Ivy? I know you had a love affair with her for a while.
Yeah, we're friends. I actually had her over for Thanksgiving.
You did, and now you see that she's in trouble.
Well, I think it's, she went through a horrible time, including dating me, and she's really so much different now. I mean, so she's a nice friend. I think this is more a reflection of bad things that happened a year ago.
All right. There's a new Ivy, is what you're saying.
She seems to be doing real well, yeah.
All right. Shirley, yes?
Jeff the Drunk is reaching out to Artie Lang.
Always.
Yeah, well, this is a little different,
he's the only sucker out of all this.
Right.
This is a little different. After learning Artie's New Year's Eve show has been canceled, Jeff will be counting down to 2009 at a gig in Stamford, Connecticut, and because Artie's given Jeff work in the past, he would like to, quote, throw Artie a bone and offer him a few minutes to come on stage. Jeff says he will pay for Artie's hotel, but the booze and food backstage is for the talent.
Right. Wow. So, Jeff the Drunk stepping up and doing something nice for you, Artie.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I was talking with some of my friends last night. Wouldn't it be a great bit if I offered Artie a bone?
Maybe the most brilliant thing he's ever done.
You think that's just a bit?
Aside from falling down. Go ahead.
And on this day in Howard history, it was 17 years ago today that Jackie Martling walked off the Howard Stern show for one day. And you can hear all about this historic moment during the History of Howard Stern Act 2, which premieres Monday, December 22nd.
Can't wait for that. The boys have been working on that, David Height and his crew, for almost a year and a half. The History of Howard Stern Part 2, which will air when, Shirley?
It will air Monday, December 22nd, Howard.
All right, starting what, at 6 a.m.?
I think so, yeah. The last one started at 6. So
Thank you, Shuli.
Thank you.
Shuli from the Howard 100 Newsroom. Please send our regards to Steve Langford.
17 years ago today, Jackie walked off for one day.
For one day.
Well, you know what? I still believe that if you counted up all the time that Jackie missed and all the time that Artie missed, Jackie still has Artie beat.
Absolutely.
You're going a little too far there, honey.
Let's go to Johnny Hine. John, what's on the wrap-up show today at 11 o'clock, or as close as we can get to it?
Well, Howard, Scott the engineer complains about holiday gifts, is jealous of Ronnie's life, and feels he got screwed out of the fantasy football playoffs in a league that's named after Sal's wife's emotional friend. We'll discuss how Howard deals with Scott's many issues, why Ronnie and Scott are upset at who's getting cookies from Lisa G., and will Sal follow the marriage advice that Howard gave to him, or keep things just the way they are at home?
All right. Anything else?
Plus, Howard ended up with mixed results as he tried to help out a guy who wanted his wife to get a tummy tuck so he could have sex and moderate a dispute with Joey G and Dominic.
You decided not to be graded, I think.
Yeah, I don't want my grade. I'm sure I flunked.
We'll talk about why Howard's attempt at being Dr. Drew came up just a little bit short, the difficulty in playing the Beetlejuice Christmas game, and is Dominic upset that Joey G called in asking where the payment was for a football helmet that he purchased at a charity auction.
Of course he was upset. He says he wasn't, but of course, I mean, it's embarrassing. Go ahead.
Plus, Artie has Steve the intern gas up his car. Benji abandons his blueberry bag to begin a hunger strike in support of Bubba. Robin explains her fake eyelashes and love for glitter. Artie opens up a sexual harassment file on Lisa G. Howard can't stand when kids are entertainment successes. Eric the Midget prepares for his stay at the Bunny Ranch and contemplates Eric's choice. Stuttering John does his best Danny Zuko, and everything else that happened on today's show, we talk about it on the wrap-up show.
Yes. Wouldn't you like to see Danny Zuko as played by Stuttering John?
Absolutely.
I mean, it would be an amazing experience, I'm sure. Thank you.
Is Howard 100 going to cover that?
Howard 100 flying in. Yes. Thank you, John Hein. And Robin, it's time for news. Artie was caught lying about his rehab and his outpatient intensive therapy, and the songs are starting to come in from Mike Morse, songs like these.
Artie's lying.
See, Artie's lying. That's it, right?
Artie's lying.
There are other ones, but I'll get to those later. Okay. Robin, what is in the news?
Artie's all right. It's another bad day with me and Eaton, man. I
see.
Another bad day? You had a bad day yesterday.
It was so good on Monday, though. I don't understand it.
Benji, where are those blueberries?
What else you got there, Robin?
How is Benji doing? I mean, he started a fast.
Yep.
Is he
hasn't eaten for 2
maintaining
hours.
his fast?
You want to weigh in again?
He's doing it in support of Bubba the Love Sponge and his search for a contract.
He's getting irritable.
Yeah. What are you eating now? Cupcakes?
Oh.
Multiple cupcakes? Those are a lot of calories, pal.
I have to apologize to Gary. I tried his cupcake again. Well, I still think the cream inside is overkill. It's a fantastic cupcake.
All right. That's manly of you.
Yeah, big of you.
That was why I thought he was... Remember when he got all mad that I insulted his cupcake? That's why I thought he was losing it a little.
That's crazy. All right, Robin, come on.
Do dogs get jealous?
Yes.
A new study proves dogs do.
Of course. I mean, if even if Beth and I start to hug, the dog tries to get between us, and because the dog loves Beth,
and she doesn't want you near her.
But the dog doesn't like me near other dogs. She'll push away other dogs away from me. Yeah, sure.
An animal psychologist from the University of Vienna found that dogs can show a simple emotion similar to envy. Experiments looked at reactions of how two dogs sitting next to each other behaved when rewarded unfairly after performing identical tasks.
I'll never forget, we had a dog when I was real young, and it caught my father fucking another dog. God, was
Got
it?
insulted.
Oh, the wrath.
The dogs sulked, stopped performing tasks, yawned, and showed other signs of stress if denied rewards given to other dogs. Previous studies have shown that monkeys can express resentment when feeling inferior. And it seems dogs show a similar but milder response.
Wow. What else, Robin?
They have emotion.
Yeah, I think Robin's going to be next to get a dog. She's doing more dog stories and very intrigued by the dog.
I love cats.
The dog that saved that kid the other day. You like that.
Well, sure, I like dogs, but I love cats.
You will get a dog.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'll buy you a dog, Robin. You take care.
No, don't buy me a dog.
It'll be yours and Artie's dog, but you'll take care of it.
We'll have shared custody of the dog.
Yeah. You need a wiener dog.
A wiener dog?
I see you with a little wiener.
I worked with a wiener dog for 2 years. We had one on the Norm show.
Yeah.
His character had a wiener dog, and I did feel sorry for the thing. I felt like it was always with its trainer, and we were forcing it to do such stupid jokes. Like, the dog doesn't even think the show's funny.
Poor dog.
I felt bad for the dog.
Should.
Think the dog was experiencing shame at being in the Norm show?
Well, why should he be different?
Yeah.
Should a suicide be shown on TV?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, you want me to do it here? Because I'm thinking about next week.
A British television channel said Wednesday it is planning to broadcast the death of an American man at a Swiss euthanasia clinic.
Wow. Yeah, that's a little intense. I don't know.
That's some dark
Remember
shit.
that 60-minute show with Dr. Kevorkian?
Kevorkian, yeah. I saw a suicide on the Internet. This was years ago of R. Bud Dworkin, the politician who went up on stage.
I think it was Dwyer. Dworkin was your running man.
Right, that's right. He should have killed himself, too, working with me. Any politician would want him. He actually liked me, Dworkin.
Well, he committed political suicide.
Believe me, he took a long shot.
That was televised.
He would have been a great governor. I don't care what anyone says. R. Bud Dwyer, you're right,
Yeah.
Robin. And R. Bud Dwyer went up on stage. There was a podium. He was going to have a press conference. He was accused of some wrongdoing, and he put a gun right in his mouth and blew the back of his head off. And I remember watching it, and I am telling you, that image has never, ever left me.
Yeah, as you're describing it, I can see it, because I watched that one, too.
And the other one was when those fucking maniac Iranians beheaded that
was
American. Yeah, that American. I saw it on TV. He was a guy working there in, I don't know if it was Iran or Iraq or wherever the hell it was. I remember they slit his throat.
I thought it was Iraq. But
I watched that, and I got to tell you something. It is such a horrific memory, and it is something that never leaves your mind, ever, that I have to recommend that stuff not be shown on TV. Any suicide.
But you used to be for televising executions.
That's right. I am for that. That's different. That's fun.
When a guy,
That's lighthearted fun.
When someone's deciding to take their own life, it is such a dark thing. I remember my mother said to me, my mother was so distraught. Like, it's a look on her face I just hope I never see again. And after she knew what happened with me, and she came and she hugged me and she said, I just hate to know that you had such a feeling of desperation. Like I wish I could have been there to hug you and say, why are you so at this point? And I think if you see that in somebody's eyes, it's darker than a murder, because it's like,
Really?
They're looking. I think so. Yeah,
You don't
I agree
think
with Howard.
that an assisted suicide or an like that's basically what an assisted killing, where somebody's being put to death.
Euthanasia.
Yeah.
The answer is no. It shouldn't be on TV.
I agree with Howard there.
But of course.
But he's saying he would like to see executions. I don't understand the difference.
I do disagree with Howard on some points.
Execution is what they call justice. It's retribution.
And so you have no mercy or empathy or sympathy for the person being killed.
That is correct. Yeah.
Well, the death of 59-year-old Craig Ewert in 2006 is due to be shown Wednesday during a documentary on Sky Real Lives channel.
Let me ask Howard, if a murderer...
No, you want to know something? Well, in all honesty,
I
got to tell you something. Any of that stuff, those strong images, it would be too much for television. It really would, even, as I say, executions. Now,
very dark.
Pay-per-view is a different story.
As a businessman.
That's right.
As a businessman, would you...
Howard TV could show that.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have the ability to choose what you watch.
Right.
You wouldn't just...
That's right.
Run by it when you were channel surfing.
Exactly, Robin.
How about this? A minister prayed over a deposit slip. He needed something like $1 million to finish his church or something. So he wrote a deposit slip out, showing that he was depositing $1 million in his account. And he prayed over it in January of 2007. And I guess not too long after, a businessman came up to him and asked him how much he needed. He told him $1.4 million, and the benefactor included an extra $100,000 and wrote him a check for $1.5 million.
Well, listen, that's bad news, because, every schmuck is going to now sit there and pray all day and waste his... rather than go out and work, he's going to be sitting praying over pieces of paper.
Well, I mean, it worked in this case. What, do you think God doesn't like us all?
You don't think any of those people were religious that died at Mumbai in India when they were gunned down? I mean... that's the 1 in a billion where it worked.
You ever see those Iceman tapes on HBO?
Yes.
You ever hear the story he tells where the guy says, is there anything you regret doing? And he said, well, one time I was going to kill this guy, and he said, I'm going to pray, I'm pray to God that this isn't. I said, I'll tell you what, you believe in God? He goes, I'll walk out here, I'll give you 30 minutes. You pray to God. And if God makes me fall down a sewer or trip or have a heart attack, everything will be fine, right? So
nice.
He left for 30 minutes. The guy prayed. He came back and he killed him.
He regretted doing that.
God didn't like that guy.
He said, yeah. He goes, that one I probably shouldn't have done that. That's what he said.
All right, you want some high quality sperm? Where do you go get it?
Me.
Artie Lang.
Yeah, at least G's wanting it. I know that.
The smarter the man, the higher the quality of his sperm, according to new research.
Really?
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking better start jerking off. Make a little money.
But women having difficulty conceiving shouldn't question their partner's intelligence, and men who aren't quite geniuses should not worry about their ability to father children either. This is just scientifically interesting but unimportant, according to the researchers.
Howard, really think like society the way it is today, okay? Would you prefer a son unbelievably smart. Maybe the smartest person, like, in the country, but ugly, like, really bad.
Okay.
Or, you know, perfect-looking guy and kind of stupid. What would you rather? What do you?
Smart and ugly.
Who do you think's happier?
Smart and ugly.
Smart and ugly.
Yes.
You'd rather...
I would relate better.
To the smart, ugly kid better than the good-looking kid?
Yeah, because to me...
But who's happier in society? Forget what you think. Who do you think's happier?
Well, probably the good-looking. The looks, everything in this society is looks. Don't I know? I've been shunned many places. But
you're a guy with brains.
But I would like to have... You know, it makes sense, you know, in genetics. Genetics are always trying to improve. So, of course, the smarter people have stronger sperm. It makes perfect sense.
Right.
Because we need those people procreating. The dummies, though, they all seem to procreate.
Exactly. See, the smart people only have a few kids. That's the problem.
They're so smart, they know not to have kids.
Right. The dummies,
the problem.
they procreate themselves right into bankruptcy.
Hello, dum-dum.
Oh, there's so many dumb people who have so many dumb children.
And they're dumb children.
And then they have no dumb money because they have too many kids. And
Haven't you seen those whole dumb families?
Yeah, and then they all have nowhere to... They have no insurance, nothing. It's just horrible.
I grew up with kids. I found around like 33-ish, 34. I lost a lot of tolerance. And we'd go out at night and we'd end up at the diner like we used to, and I would tolerate it earlier in life, but you know what? You're dumb. You're just a dummy. And you're always going to be fucking dumb.
And you're surprised by everything.
Einstein was such a genius, his sperm could actually read. It was amazing.
They were bad swimmers, but they were
bad swimmers.
But that's why we have to have those stupid signs, like near the edge of a water park, they would have to write, if you fall in, you could drown. Right. Because these people are surprised by everything.
What else you got there, Robin?
The U.S. military interrogators have been blasting music to detainees in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Guantanamo Bay, according to a British law group. What are the songs that they use? These songs, I would imagine, are considered torture.
I bet you they use, like... Because, you know, they probably don't understand. These metal songs like Metallica or they probably use speed metal, Pantera, this kind of stuff.
Jonas Brothers.
Right.
Put that on a loop.
That's what they should do to drive you nuts.
You know, see, I would think you'd put Insane Clown Posse, something like that.
Hey, if I wanted to drive Arabs nuts, I'd play Hava Nagila 100 times. Right in their head.
True. You're right.
That's right.
But here's the list of some of the most played songs.
Go ahead.
Enter Sandman, Metallica.
There you go.
It's a good song.
Great song.
Yeah, but not to them.
Bodies, Drowning Pool. Shoot to Thrill, AC/DC. Hell's Bells, AC/DC.
Oh, really?
I Love You from the Barney and Friends children's TV show.
There you go.
That's the killer.
How about Stuttering John, Grease?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the one that I want. Whoa.
I just saw the video.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you saw the visual?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes, I saw the visual.
Born in the USA,
Tell me.
Bruce Springsteen.
More. Tell me. More. Tell me.
He's still singing.
More.
He's torturing Arabs.
Babylon, David Gray.
I play those songs by going to the library.
White America, Eminem. And Sesame Street, the theme song.
Oh, interesting.
All used to torture our detainees. Oh, boy, here's another one. You know, do you consider your kid a success when you find out that he is now charged as an adult for allegedly planning to kill his classmates?
No, I don't think you consider that a success.
He didn't like them. Then he was going to turn the gun on himself after a high school shooting spree, according to a Pennsylvania prosecutor. Richard Yanis allegedly stole 3 handguns from his father and told police he planned to shoot students in the school and then himself at the Pottstown High School in Montgomery County. He's 15 and charged with attempted murder in adult court because juvenile law in Montgomery County excludes crimes committed with a deadly weapon. So, yeah, that's got to be a real bummer when you find out your kid is one of those kind of kids.
Right.
You know, sorry you procreated, I guess. What else is going on? Mark Ruffalo, do you know that actor?
Absolutely.
He was
I know everything.
He was in that Zodiac movie. That was the one I was thinking about. His brother is dead, and they had been looking for a couple of people to question about his death. And now in the paper it says that he might have died after playing Russian roulette. Scott Ruffalo. He liked to play with guns, and he had a history of drug problems. And they think he might have just been playing Russian roulette when he shot himself and killed himself. They took him off life support yesterday, and they're now saying he will have a private funeral. Stop that. The little 8-year-old boy who's accused of killing 2 people, some people are saying they should drop the charges against him.
Why?
Just because he's so young. Prosecutors filed a motion to dismiss one of the murder charges against the 8-year-old accused of killing his father and his roommate last month. The judge says he does not want to discuss the matter while competency is still a pending issue. A hearing took place on Monday morning without the boy present. The boy is scheduled for an evaluation with a state expert on December 17th. What's the question? He's not competent.
Exactly.
How's he going to be competent? It's crazy.
All right.
Greg Maddux, I forgot to mention this the other day, he has decided to call it quits on his Major League Baseball pitching career. The 42-year-old retired on Monday after 23 seasons in the majors and is viewed as a sure shot selection to the Hall of Fame. So,
great pitcher.
Yeah.
Only 1 ring, 95 strike year. I don't count it.
Did you see that Sarah Palin was doing an interview the other day? And at the in the background, I guess, there was graphic footage of a turkey being slaughtered.
Oh, this was a while ago.
Yeah, it happened last month at the Triple D Farm in Palmer, Alaska. The Alaska governor had just wrapped up a ceremony where she pardoned a much luckier turkey.
Yeah, it was, people in high office pardoned a turkey, except she did it at a place where they were slaughtering turkeys right behind her.
Right, and I mean, graphically. Slaughtering the turkey. Well, now the video of that has sold to the highest bidder.
It's on the internet. It's all over the place.
I guess they sold it on eBay. Went for $225.
Yeah, it's worthless.
But that's pretty funny that she's pardoning a bird while some poor bird is being slaughtered.
It showed that she's not the most astute politician.
Pretty amazing. Fantasia Barrino, remember that name?
That's American Idol. I watched that show.
She was actually a winner.
That's right. And she's nowhere.
And,
come on, baby.
They say now that a home she owns is in foreclosure.
Excuse
down in North Carolina.
She didn't have the looks to be an American. Like this, Carrie Underwood has a look. Kelly Clarkson even had a look. So, like Reuben Stoddard didn't have. He was a big fat guy and.
Well, what is an American Idol? Elvis Presley was an idol.
Right. You got to be good looking. That's part of the, that's part of the equation they're always afraid to do. Simon Cowell used to say to like really big fat chicks who got on there, they'd go, you know what, honey, you got a great voice, but you don't look like an American Idol. And then everyone like Paul Abdul and the other one would
scream at him.
Go, oh, come on, man, what are you talking about? Aretha Franklin, And I'm like, okay, all right. So there's an anomaly, yeah.
But I think when Aretha started becoming, like when she first became famous, she was thin.
Right. And the point is,
Aretha was
Franklin,
never that thin.
Right, but Aretha Franklin is a phenomenal talent.
Right, and it has nothing to do with her looks.
Right.
That's all voice.
You're talking about a pop singer, kids that who can relate to that kind of stuff. They want to see a good-looking person. That's why Sanjaya was in for so long, because he was cute to girls.
And that David Archuleta.
Right.
He was cute to guys.
But Fantasia Barrino, she didn't have it. She never had it. I said it at the time she didn't have it.
Since 2005, Fantasia has nearly lost a second house. She also owns in Charlotte, North Carolina, as well as her $240,000 Mercedes-Benz because money she owed creditors, according to documents.
A $240,000 Mercedes-Benz.
Well, after these people win this contest,
so sad.
They think money's going to pour on them like there's no tomorrow. They don't know they actually have to create a career.
Right.
And so, yeah, she spent a lot of money, and a lot of money didn't come back. Her latest financial woes come after a Florida-based finance company loaned her an undisclosed sum of money to pay off some IRS-backed taxes. So she's still having financial difficulty.
What else?
For the guys who were involved in that whole O.J. thing in Las Vegas, were set free yesterday. They all made plea deals.
Yeah, they all turned in O.J. O.J.'s good buddies. They all testified against O.J. and they got off, and O.J.'s never going to be in prison for the next 100 years.
Jail for, could be 30 years.
I can't believe they all got off.
Okay, Mr. Simpson, you can go ahead and stand there.
Yeah.
Greatest thing she ever said.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Simpson.
Yeah.
All right, dummy.
Go ahead, stand there.
I don't know if you're stupid or arrogant. That's what she said.
She said, when I first met you, I tried to figure out if you were stupid or arrogant. I now realize you're both.
A fiendish Queens man who is HIV positive faked an AIDS test to convince his girlfriend to have unprotected sex with him, according to authorities.
The dirtbag, Jesus.
After the couple had unprotected sex 8 or 10 times, the woman questioned the authenticity of the test her boyfriend gave her, and he finally admitted that he forged the results.
Wow.
He was actually HIV positive.
Now, is she HIV positive?
They did not disclose whether she had AIDS or not, or was HIV positive, but this guy is being charged with deceit and depravity.
I know a chick who knowingly was banging a dude without protection who was HIV positive.
Really?
And she did it for about a year.
How do you know that?
She did it for about a year. She told me. She did it for about a year and never got it. Unbelievable miracle in her life. Never got it.
That must have been hot.
It was totally hot.
Were you wondering about Jesus' sign? According to some researchers, he was a Gemini, born in June.
He didn't believe in that stuff, though.
Even though we are celebrating his birthday in a couple of weeks.
Wow, so Jesus, like Christmas is not even when he was born. That's so weird.
A lot of people say that, yeah.
Some Australian astronomer.
I don't want to believe it.
And his team used special computer software to chart the exact position of all celestial bodies to map the night sky as it would have appeared over the Holy Land more than 2,000 years ago. And they say he had to be born in June.
There you go. So why is there Christmas?
How many gays stayed out of work today, do you know?
I have no idea.
Anybody stay out here?
Well, let's see, who's missing? Well, what a bad day to call in sick.
Artie was late.
Why do you think I was rushing in? You hear that? No, I'm coming. I got to get...
You know, it's funny. Now, I realize today there's a guy here at work who has been out the last 2 days. He got a very bad cold and sore throat. And he was here today.
He dragged himself in
and he was so sick. And I was thinking to myself, why did he come in today? I go, of course.
It's a day without gay day.
He's very smart.
Is High Pitch Mike here?
High Pitch Mike is here today. I hope.
Do we know any other gays on the staff?
Fred.
Right.
Steve Langford's not here.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, maybe he's masking this whole back thing.
Now I know he threw out his back.
All right, so today's a day where gay people are calling in sick to
show us how important they are to us.
Right. That's a good idea.
But an average day, it hasn't affected me at all.
No. I see you're eating more than ever.
Yeah. We were talking about this F-18 crash the other day where the pilot eventually had to eject himself from the plane to save his life, and it crashed into a residential area. One man lost his entire family.
Wow.
His wife, 2 daughters, and a mother-in-law were all in the house that became engulfed in flames. It was just, you know... He had a 15-month-old and a 2-month-old. He married and married his wife 4 years ago. And everybody was gone. He left for work that morning, never knowing that that was the last time he was going to see his family. However, he says he's not upset with the pilot. He realizes that he must have done everything he could have done.
Yeah, the engine went out.
And that he did the best he could. So, I mean, would you be that magnanimous? Would you...
I don't think I would. I mean, maybe on some level I'd be angry with the pilot, just because I'd be angry at the situation. But, yeah, I mean, I think intellectually he understands that the pilot was in a precarious position. I mean, his engines went out. And he tried to steer it away, but what was he going to do? He was out. That was it.
Yeah, but the pilot is fine.
Yeah, he ejected.
Yeah, that's a tough one. But he did say he didn't even want the pilot to feel guilty about it.
I mean, if you want, be angry at the inventor of the plane, the Wright brothers. That's who I'm angry with in this situation.
You could go on and on about it.
Right. You want to get down to it.
The space shuttle is about to come home. They say Endeavour is finally ready to start the final leg of its return trip to the Kennedy Space Center.
Right.
Crews at Edwards Air Force Base in California have completed the process of mounting the shuttle atop a specially modified Boeing 747 for its return trip. NASA estimates it will take 2 days to ferry Endeavour back to Florida, so it's on its way back to its home. Meanwhile, astrobiologists are eager to do some detective work to get information from the moon that they hope will provide clues as to the origin of life on Earth. What is it that the moon could tell us? I think scientists are amazing. They think of all this stuff. They want to track down terrestrial meteorites that impacted the lunar surface about 4 billion years ago. If the meteorites can be found, they may provide more information than rocks on Earth about the cataclysmic collision that caused the development of our solar system.
Wow.
So they want to go to the moon to figure out how life started on Earth.
I would love to know how life started on Earth.
We talked about Paula Abdul blaming American Idol producers for allowing an obsessed fan to come and audition for the show. She says all along they knew that this girl was a problem to her, and they decided to have her on the show anyway. She told them, shaking, that she didn't want to be anywhere near this girl.
You know, Paula's done, she has a lot of odd behaviors, and so they probably, I don't know. It's just a weird story. You know what? Maybe the producers thought it would be funny, but it's not funny.
It's not funny if you're afraid of a person, if you're confronted by that person.
They should have been a little more sensitive.
It's not funny.
It's true.
Not fun.
We're hearing Paula's side of the story. Federal prosecutors came to the house of the governor of Illinois yesterday, Rod Blagojevich is how you say his name.
Blagojevich?
Yeah. And he has been charged with several counts of corruption, including attempting to sell the nomination to the U.S. Senate seat vacated by President-elect Barack Obama. Here is the mayor of Chicago, Richard Daley, saying this is terrible, and he's worried about the selection of the next U.S. senator from Illinois if it's still in the governor's hands. 1-9.
Very, very sad comment, because the selection of the U.S. senator is vitally important to the future of this state and of this country. And if it's true, it's a very, very sad day and very sad comment.
They were saying they tried to arrest the governor 2 weeks ago, but they couldn't figure out how to pronounce his name when they came through the door.
They didn't know how to say it.
They thought it was Lubavitch. They arrested a bunch of Jewish people.
Freeze Lubavitch.
I got to take a break, Robin, and when we come back, we'll finish up right after these words. Can I go right back to news, please?
You can.
You have to do that whole shtick. You're back with Howard Stern. All right, Robin, you're on the air. Do your magic, please.
Where am I?
Come on. Don't even say that. Don't even guess. Don't even act or pretend like you don't know where you are.
All right.
You know exactly where you are. You're in my arms, sitting on my lap, and doing it.
Do you think that Conan O'Brien was surprised by the Jay Leno announcement the other day?
I was showing this to Beth on my desk the day before, and you'll never believe me because the only one who saw the proof was Beth. I had written on a pad, I write notes for the show, and I said, Jay Leno will stay at NBC. And she saw it. She said, why is that written on your desk? I said, I'm going to talk about this on the air tomorrow. And then sure enough, the news came out that Jay was staying at NBC.
But it certainly was a surprise that it was going to be prime-time television.
I tell you what, it still might be his same time slot. They just might bag out on Conan.
You're still going with this.
That's right. But, look, it's not entirely stupid. I mean, you give it a shot. If it works out, it's going to be so worthwhile to NBC. It's a very low-cost operation. A talk show, in essence. It'll be The Tonight Show at 10 o'clock at night. Will people watch it? It's going to be tough.
The thing is, this was the whole move to make Conan O'Brien their premier comedy star.
Yes.
That's what he wanted.
He will still get that.
No, he won't, because Jay Leno, he's still following Jay Leno.
Well, after Jay fails.
Here's Jay Leno talking about fighting with Conan for guest 2-1.
All right. right, let's see what that is.
We'll hopefully get out of the studio a little bit more.
Hold on a sec. Wrong clip.
Do we fight to get the guests first? Sure, you do all the time. But, you know, I'd rather fight with my family than the other networks.
All right, so now Conan still won't necessarily get the best guests. Jay will still be out there competing for them. He says his program will be more topical in prime time.
We'll hopefully get out of the studio a little bit more, try and come up with some interesting things to do on a nightly basis to keep it fresh, and, you know, a little more newsmakers, a little more topical stuff.
There you go.
It almost sounded like we'll try to steal a little more.
Yeah, we'll try and listen to Howard some more and get some more stuff from him. Although we pretty much mined that gold mine.
And he says he's glad to be staying with NBC.
What number is that?
2-3.
You sure?
Yeah.
Guys, leave those boxes. I'm not going anywhere. We're staying.
Well, you're staying and you're not staying.
He also said on The Tonight Show that he started the rumor that he was going to ABC.
Well, as you may have heard, there were rumblings that I was leaving NBC and going to ABC. Let me tell you something. Those were nothing but rumors started by a disgruntled employee. Me.
So
no, he's all
all
excited.
Happy to be staying.
There you go.
Meanwhile, on the Conan O'Brien show, late night, he says that he's thrilled with the new Jay Leno deal.
I've known about this for a while. I've talked a lot about this with Jay. I am thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled that Jay is staying at NBC.
All right.
Do you believe a second of that?
Yeah, I do. I think he just wants the Tonight Show. Here's the question. Will Conan beat Letterman?
What do you
That's
think?
the question. I can't believe Leno's beating Letterman. I mean, what the hell is that?
I think that Conan's humor is more like Letterman's humor. And I think, Leno does that straightforward appeal to the Mid-East, West.
The Middle East, yeah.
Right. Letterman appeals to the Mid-East.
Letterman appeals to the United States and Jay appeals to the Middle East.
And I think that, when presented with a similar thing, they'll go with the more established guy. Letterman.
So you don't think Conan will be changing his
maybe
shtick at all?
Maybe a little bit, but I think it'll still be similar to Letterman. And I think Conan will do fine, actually, but I bet Letterman does better.
All right. Here's Conan saying that Leno will be a fantastic lead-in.
He has been my lead-in on this program for 16 seasons. He is a fantastic lead-in. He is a huge part of my success. I'm indebted to Jay Leno, and I love the idea that relationship is going to continue.
Why is Conan moving to L.A.? Does he want to move to L.A.? Or they think
yeah.
Again, who knows what he's going to
listen.
Tell me there. He seems like he's not... He's talked to me for about 10 minutes last time, and he seems like he's okay. He goes, I don't mind it there. I lived there before when he wrote for The Simpsons. And his whole crew's going. I mean, they got a good gig, so he didn't seem that upset about it.
They've been talking about Caroline Kennedy as a possible replacement for Hillary Clinton in the Senate from New York. But you know who else has stepped up and said they want to fill that seat and is serious about it?
Andrew Cuomo?
Fran Drescher.
Oh, yeah, she wants
to. She has talked about wanting to get into politics before. And she says she's a straight-talking person. She thinks we need more of that.
No way. My niece, Caroline, is going to get it. Not Fran Drescher.
Here's a clip of the nanny.
Yeah, Drescher's not, on type, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. This is a clip of what?
The nanny, just to remind people of Fran Drescher.
Hi. Excuse me, Miss Fran Drescher, but I am your biggest fan. Oh, thank you. I don't. You really do talk like that. Who would make this up?
So there you go. We could have Fran in the Senate. And Oprah Winfrey has come out and started talking about her weight problems again.
Oprah woke up and realized she's still fat.
She didn't think anybody knew. She's had to tell everybody. Here's Oprah talking about being frustrated about her weight gain to 8.
I was really frustrated with myself that I am in this position again. So that's why I'm talking about it now.
She said she had a weight problem last year.
She said it's her thyroid.
All last year I had a problem. I feel like there's a big, brown...
To all people with thyroid problems, here's a tip. Close your mouth. Don't eat so much.
That's what they say I am.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, listen to this.
It's
You're
not being
listening.
discussed.
Hold on, I'll rewind it. Wait.
All last year I had a problem. I feel like there's a big, brown elephant in the room that's not being discussed.
Man, it's her.
So, she is practicing what she preaches, though.
She was wearing a rhino horn when she did the announcement.
At least she works with people who won't mention the gorilla. I mean, you
Or
guys...
you get mentioned every minute.
Yeah. We see the gorilla, we just address it.
So I spent my whole career talking to women about living their best lives. You don't have the right to tell other people what to do if you're not going to do it yourself.
Right. So here I am.
That's why she's coming forward and ready to tackle this again.
Tell you what, give up. It ain't working, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, it's futile. I mean, I've given up.
Right, I see.
You're going to write to Oprah and say, do what I do?
Artie's going to go to like 500 pounds.
No.
I
think you're stabilized now, aren't you, Artie?
This seems to be your goal weight.
You think I've hit the ceiling?
Yeah. I can't imagine you getting bigger than this.
I think... And again, I have a morbid curiosity. Like, what would I look like at 400 pounds? That would be fun.
No.
I think we're going to find out.
I had that for 300, and I hit that goal, which I do. I hit goals. And it would be funny to, for comedy.
People think you're not disciplined,
Why
but
do you have this?
You had a goal of getting to 300, and you did it.
For the comedy's sake, 400 pounds would be hilarious.
Oh, Artie.
But I don't want to do that. But I'm saying if
you got to get to the point where your chick has to wipe your ass with a towel. Bubba did that. Bubba went the full.
He made the full comedy commitment.
They did. He found girls to wipe his ass with a towel.
I can't get chicks to fucking make me a sandwich.
Well, he's got a great rap. Whatever it is he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, he does.
You ought to take some lessons from him. He's a 9-year-old.
He's a wordsmith. He is.
Me and Fabrizi are coming over. You're going to wipe my ass, and Fabrizi will take you on his boat.
I think Fabrizi's out of that whole thing. I think he had a fight with Bubba, and Fabrizi's no longer part of it.
Oh, really? Fabrizi's gone?
I think so.
I like Fabrizi.
I think Fabrizi pissed him off.
Is Manson here?
Coldplay has finally responded to Joe Satriani and his allegations.
What are they saying?
They stole his song, I Could Fly. Here's a little of Viva La Vida once again, so people remember what we're talking about, 3-6.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good case, if you ask me.
All right. Coldplay said in a statement, quote, if there are any similarities between our two pieces of music, they are entirely coincidental and just as surprising to us as to him. The band goes on to say Satriani is a great musician, and they ask him to accept their assurances that they didn't steal his music. Satriani, of course, has filed a suit against Coldplay in Los Angeles. He told the Music Radar website he was shocked and hurt when he heard Viva La Vida because he spent more than 10 years working on If I Could Fly.
Jay Leno told me Steve Allen wrote that song.
Here's a little bit of Miley Cyrus, 3-7.
All right, Miley.
Is she big on the stage and on screen? She's also big on eBay in terms of pop culture items related to her Disney TV character Hannah Montana. The 16-year-old star is among the top sellers on the online auction site. Some of the items include Hannah Montana buttons, clothes, and posters. In a survey of hot items in 2008, Cyrus beat out fellow teen rivals such as Jonas Brothers and the cast of High School the Musical. She's
big business.
And Larry Craig, the he was actually a U.S. senator who who was found in a airport men's room tapping on the floor and doing some crazy things. And
trying to get a blowjob.
Wound up being arrested for lewd acts.
I've tapped on a few bathroom floors looking for some action.
Tap.
He just found out he lost a round in an effort to withdraw his guilty plea to disorderly conduct charges in connection with a sex sting.
I bet you he called out sick today.
Oh,
yeah, he wanted to take back the guilty plea, but they're not letting him do that so far.
Okay.
And cancer is on track to one day overtake heart disease as the #1 killer in the world.
Yeah, I bet on them with my bookie for cancer #1.
What's the reason? Smoking.
Yeah.
As,
insane. You still smoking?
Yeah, I smoke.
No, man. I just don't get it. I did smoke. I admit it, but
you did. I don't
it's
know.
crazy.
I can't give up everything, man.
Yeah, that you could give up.
Let me see, smoking.
Put that on the list.
You're eating and gambling. That's enough. You can quit smoking. Throw them out.
Matter of fact, I
Throw
can't
those out right
fucking
now.
wait to have a cigarette.
Throw it out.
Really?
Do it right now. Quit. Just quit, man. It's
Crumple 'em
insane.
up. Throw 'em
Your
away.
lungs are going to fucking turn black. It's the worst death. And it's a waste of time. Yep, he threw them right out in his bag.
I'll throw them out. You think I don't have willpower?
Get rid of them, man. No more smoking after. Good. There it is. Smoke out.
Look at this.
Do it
Hawaiian
for
Punch.
Bubba's. If you support Bubba,
no cigarettes.
No more cigarettes.
Hawaiian Punch, Howard. You ready? Look at that.
Throw it out. There you go.
He's throwing it all away.
Yep.
Well, they are saying that
Throw your mambo away.
this increase in cancer will be felt most in poor countries where there's more cigarette smoking.
Rock and roll music, which led me to drugs. Right here. Out.
So,
out. Throw away your iPod.
And finally this morning, do you know they've made
Christian rock. Nothing but Striper.
a new version of The Day the Earth Stood Still?
Yeah. Is it out yet?
Coming out. And
I'm looking forward to that.
Now I can't find my fucking cigarettes.
Keanu Reeves stars in this movie, along with Kathy Bates. And
my
Jennifer
cigarettes fell in my
Connelly.
cupcake.
And I think Will Smith's son is in this movie, too.
Yeah, by the way, a note to Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. Cut your son's hair. He looks like a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's too little. Like, when he gets older, he can have long hair.
This is child abuse, what they're doing to this kid. Give the kid a chance to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's got to have all the money and the opportunity in the world. Give him a chance to do something productive.
Have you seen Celine Dion's son? They ought to round up a lot of these children, because Celine Dion's son, I don't think she's ever cut his hair.
Same with Ryder. That's Kate Hudson's kid.
Yeah.
He has long hair, too. They all look like little girls.
Ryder.
They're all Ryder.
Oh, God.
I know all their names. Ryder. There's, what's Celine Dion's?
I don't know what Celine Dion's son's name is.
I just know Ryder.
Is there a chance I could ever like Ryder?
No.
Right. I'll always hate him.
Anything else?
Here's Kathy Bates talking about Keanu Reeves.
What number?
3-2.
This is The Day the Earth Stood Still.
He was wonderful to work with in that there was one take he did when we had our scene where we first met.
Here's the bullshit.
I don't know what happened to him. I looked in his eyes, and they just went black.
Nothing.
I couldn't see any whites.
Where they promote each other as geniuses because they're
He
actors.
turned his eyes black?
That's right.
It's
amazing.
It's like Robert Shaw.
They don't even need special effects people with Keanu Reeves. He's so great that he can literally do special effects in his eyes.
Ever see Keanu Reeves' eyes like a doll's eyes?
At all. And it was just otherworldly. It was unbelievable. And
he's Jesus H. Christ.
Then the take was over, and everybody was like, whoa, that was amazing. I don't know how he did that. He just got into a different space with it.
Wow.
Is she serious?
She can't be.
Well, that's what's happening, folks. Can't wait to see that movie.
Keanu Reeves would have called in about that himself, but he's out of work today.
Thank you, Robin, and everyone. And I will see you tomorrow.